Yes, guys. Yes, people. Welcome back to another watch along. Welcome back to the second game of pre-season, Chelsea versus Charlotte. And yes, guys, we are as confused as you guys. We don't really know whether the game is going to be kicking off yet. We don't know if it's going to be delayed, but we'll let you guys know when we find out. But you guys actually will probably find out before us. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Like and subscribe as always. We've got over 300 of you guys in here already. So, guys, let's try and get to 300 likes by kickoff. For all we know, kickoff could even be a lot longer than we expect. So, you guys have plenty of time to run the likes up. So, everyone, if you haven't done it yet, just press the like button right now. Don't do anything else. Just press that one button. And let's get straight into it. First off, before we even get in, welcome in my guest, Peter. What are you telling me, my guy? You all good?
I'm good, man. I can't complain. I'm ready to watch some friendly football and watch this mishmash team play some football, apparently. But there's thunderstorms, so I don't even know if we're going to play.
Yeah, I can't lie. Everything is up in the air right now. The lineup brings a lot of questions in itself. We're going to get into it. But first, big up everyone that's in here already. I see the likes of Skull Diamond, Summer Nova, Godwin, Bobby Hitchin. Matt's in here as well. He said he wanted the link. I'll send that over to you in a little second. But before we do that, let's go straight into what could be the lineup, because the Chelsea Twitter account has just pulled the lineup out of. They've just deleted the tweet and everything. So for all we know, we could see a different lineup. But the lineup that we've seen, it looks like we're still playing a 3-4-3 as per usual. We've got one recognised centre back in Thiago Silva, Emerson playing left centre back, Reece James playing right centre back. Koulibaly is again a miss for this match, but should be back for the Arsenal game. A midfield four that we've seen playing their positions a lot regularly over last season. So I think we should be very comfortable in that front. We've got Hudson-Odoi right on the right side, Alonso playing left wing back, and Jovic in the midfield, Jorginho captaining the side, and a front three of Batshuayi, Pulisic, and Ziyech. And with the attack, I'll be real, it just speaks for itself. We were screaming in the last game about how poor our finishing was, so I don't even know what to expect in this one. But hey, we've got Pulisic and Batshuayi together again. At least that's a bit of a decent link up. Peter, what's your thoughts on it?
Bro, I don't hate the team. I kind of like having the Cobham kids at the back playing with each other in the second half, in theory. I kind of like that. Chua will be playing wingback in the second half. I'm looking at Hudson-Odoi probably getting 90 minutes today because we've only got 9 outfield players on the bench. So somebody.
Let me pull the bench up again.
Yeah, like I'm assuming Hudson-Odoi is just doing a 90. Jorginho and Kovacic will probably get hooked for what I would assume would be Ampadu and Gallagher. Because
I'm thinking Gallagher and Mount, because we could likely see Ampadu play centre.
Yeah, but Lewis, look at the names. You have Sarr, Colwill, and Chalobah.
Yeah, that's a back three in itself.
You know what I mean? So I'm thinking Ampadu and Gallagher will play center mid the second half. Mount, Sterling, and Havertz will play as a front three because they're probably going to be our front three as of now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, that could be our strongest front three all coming on in the second half. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, so like people will complain about the lineup, and that's cool. Have your opinions, right? Be angry if you want to be angry. I get it. But nah, like in terms of trying to get certain units of the team playing together, I understand it. I completely get it. Am I upset that we're playing in this shape? No, because if we're going to play in this, then we should be using it now.
I couldn't be fussed about the lineup in any sense because, again, it's a preseason game. I just want to see who plays well.
But, yeah, apparently Werner's out injured. Barkley's missing through injury. That doesn't explain the absences of guys like Kennedy, Azpilicueta. We know
Kennedy being dropped from the squad after the last game, where I thought he played really well, in all honesty, was a big surprise. Big up Alex as well. What are you saying, my guy?
I've heard that JFK been added back to the bench.
Oh, has he? Let's have a look if they've put the lineup back up on the website. There's a few comments saying kickoff's been delayed, but I haven't seen anything on Twitter just yet.
Thunderstorms. Yes, it was.
Oh, well, it's actually been delayed.
It's a U.S. policy. You have to shut the gates to the stadium when lightning is an advisory.
Yeah.
So whenever they get cleared, the gates will open. People at the stadium
But
can
then will
stay.
that still stop kickoff, or will it just? Oh yeah, kickoff has been delayed. Yeah, no new times yet been given, but we'll be advised on a new start time soon. So yeah, we're just going to be waiting with you guys until kickoff.
No,
oh wait,
we're
Matt's
gonna be
in the building
watching.
as well.
We're gonna. Oh fuck!
Why aren't you at the game? Why aren't you at the game? Go to the game. You can go watch in person. Go watch it for fuck's sake. Go watch it. I don't want you.
We can watch the Arsenal game though.
Yeah,
You.
Saturday night we'll be here again for you guys. So be here. 400 you
Arsenal
guys in here.
kickoff
Let's
is
try and get to
in,
400 likes. Yeah,
Arsenal
has they been
kickoff
delayed
is-
as well?
No. Arsenal
No.
play at in Florida versus team that was supposed to play.
So,
Later.
Alex, you said Kennedy's on the bench,
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, he
Alright.
just got added to the bench. Yeah,
but like,
so-
is the 11 actually the same? Because that would make sense. So then nobody's playing a full 90 today.
all he did was get added to the bench. That's it. The full, I
So
think
what,
the
no
line's the
other
same.
changes, no one's come out.
Not yet. Probably. I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Well, once we find a new time for the game, we'll let you guys know. But until then, we're sitting here in limbo with you guys. So we'll turn this into a Q&A, run some questions in, and we'll just make some
I
discussion
know it's so
out of
freaking
it.
sad that the game is hour and a half from my house and I didn't go. How sad is that? Fucking A.
I thought you'd at least gone to like one of the open training
Now
sessions.
I'm going on vacation. Well, there's the problem. We don't have a training sessions.
But
They
what,
just
they
flew
just
to Charlotte,
popped up
like,
and
We
they
today.
just
left.
flew to Charlotte from Orlando.
Yeah, they were training
And
in
they're flying
Orlando,
straight
training in
out.
Los Angeles.
Yeah, flying straight back. That was the problem. Another thing is, well, I'm going on vacation next week. I'm going to the beach for a week, and I had to get my car ready. Like I had to change the tires, do the alignment, do the balance, and all kinds of shit. And so
Hey, I did that this week as well, man.
I don't know why, but I had to do it like 3 days before. I still have to change oil and stuff, but
Yeah.
I'll do that. But
Yeah, guys. To everyone else in here, let's see what else we're saying. Chelsea Database says, is Raz scoring tonight? I hope so, but I just want to see how he performs and links up with the rest of the squad. I don't really mind too much if he gets on the score sheet or not. It's still very early days, but I just want to see how he links up with the rest of the team.
who is
well,
Roz?
Sterling.
Why is it called Roz?
I don't know.
Raheem, Raz, I don't know. It's
Nickname.
just some nickname, I guess they say.
I think it was from City. I see a lot of City fans calling him that.
Raheem
English
the
people
Dream.
make funny
Maybe that's just
nicknames for people.
translated. Tom M says, who's our best player, would you say, overall? James?
Probably Reese.
I'd say James.
Yeah. Where's James?
In terms of like all round, I'd say Reece James.
Probably Reese.
Oh, Sammy says,
He's
get
young.
that pepper stand off my screen. Oh, man.
Sammy, why don't you come on here and say that then? Sammy, come on here and say it. Come on here, Sammy.
I mean, he
Come on,
is in the
Sammy, come on.
background. If he wants to hop on, I'll
Sammy,
let
I
him
want,
on.
I want to hear from Sammy, and then he can leave.
Hey, man, Keppa's not
Yeah,
playing
man.
today, man. Maybe he's actually getting
He's in the
low.
background. He might pull you out, you know.
No, he just sent me a message. He's still in Florida. He's playing the Orlando game. That's why he's not in Charlotte. So he's playing the next
Keppa
game.
sent you a message?
Yeah, he sent me a
He was
message.
doing a medical for some MLS team.
You think? Nah, none of them.
Doing the medical.
Man, be serious.
We got this Smith
Apparently
Rowe
Tuchel-
on the bench.
Did you hear about the Tuchel thing? Tuchel
What about-
and
what's the Tuchel thing?
Broja.
Hmm?
Tuchel spoke about Broja apparently.
Oh, what did he say? I'm going to try to get some quotes
Well,
up.
Fabrizio said that Tuchel is highly rates Broja and does not want him to go to West Ham. There's only possibility of loan,
seen
but
that.
he doesn't.
But the ball's all in his court. Like, I still say I don't understand why he's leaving for more game time when he would get a decent amount of game time at a bigger club in Chelsea. I still don't understand it.
I don't think it's a game thing. I think Broja manager is the parents, and they realized that they should have get a bigger salary for him, but they re-signed the contract too early before he hit that good season, before he had the preseason, and they asked for specific amount of money a week. Now they realize that they effed up because they could have get more money for him, like weekly wages. So now we're saying that like it's about the game time, but I truly think it's about money. Because if he goes to West Ham,
impatient. Like, have a good season or two, and then you'd command that.
Yeah, there's no rush
I
for him, man. I don't know why he's rushing it.
If he goes to West Ham, he's still sitting behind Antonio.
Yeah,
that's my point.
that's why I think it's a
It's
money
actually
thing.
harder for him to get game versus Antonio than versus Kai Havertz.
He'll get the odd Conference League game and the domestic cup ties, but like, as long as Moyes is there, I assume Moyes is going with Antonio up top over Broja. Like, I don't know. He shouldn't have signed that contract before he went on that loan.
But that's a policy. That was Chelsea's policy.
Yeah, but I'm not saying he shouldn't have. Like, from his perspective, if he wanted more money, you should have gone on loan or signed like a shorter deal.
That's proof another thing. Don't hire manager as your family. Ask Harry Kane.
Yeah, like, he has 4 years left on his contract. Chelsea don't have to do anything with him this summer.
Nothing until 2026. We don't have to do nothing.
Well, even if Broja
just hold him down,
even if he refuses to play because he doesn't get his move, just put him with the youth or something for a year.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought he's even earning too much. You can hold that.
Well, just put him with the youth. He'll still be worth 30 odd million pounds next summer. Like, he's Albania's striker. He's their starting striker. He's a big enough name. His value is not going to depreciate in the next 12 months where nobody wants him.
Exactly.
So it's not like anyone is forcing Chelsea to do anything with Broja. Or Colwell, even, for that matter. Like, you guys both signed.
Colwell, exactly.
It's both on their own will. Whatever they want to do, it's up to them.
And they're not influential to the point where they're going to disrupt the dressing room if they cry. No one's going to care.
Yeah, no one's
19 years old
Lukaku for a year. You think they care about Broja?
Exactly.
Like, quit your whining. It ain't that deep. Poku Doku says, what do you think the second half team will be? Literally just the whole switch up from the first 11.
They're going to do a whole 11-person switch thing.
Another thing, people crying about Cho playing as a wingback. Either that or go back to U23 because that's your level.
I don't understand.
This is what we're going to use with no Klaus.
I don't
literally
go ahead. Crying about Cho playing wingback. It's a friendly game, guys. He's obviously not going to play there match day 1 of the Premier League. Like, it's a friendly. Somebody has to play there.
This isn't Cho will shine. He'll shine somebody's boots on the bench before they going in. That's for sure.
Do you think he even gets loaned? I think he stays this season.
There's no loans for him. Nobody's going after him. Did you
sell
hear
him? I don't think he's leaving. I think he has to stay.
I heard Brighton were in for him, and that's been about all that I've heard so far.
If Cho goes on loan, he's not coming back.
Sammy, come out backstage, bruv. Let's just chill in the background, just stirring. What was the other question I just had up here? Yeah, Shockwave says, do you think Tuchel is under pressure next season after the poor end to the season? No, he's only under pressure if we have an unbelievably terrible season. I think the number one thing is to close the gap.
Always under pressure. He's always under pressure. Good team or bad team. He's always going to be under pressure.
Click the like buttons.
Of course he is. He's a coach. He's a manager. He's always going to be under pressure.
Cameron also said, any news on Werner? So he's not in the squad at all. Werner has a minor injury from what we've heard, but we haven't heard
him and Kepa.
Injury. Same thing with Christensen. Injury.
Him and Kepa
he's missing on game
Christensen is not a Chelsea player anymore.
No, I'm just saying, like, same example.
How about you
wish
talk about
Kepa
your
was
play?
not.
Where's Kepa? Because we don't even know why.
I just told you. He messaged me. He's in Orlando still.
Yeah, who is
his phone didn't slip out of his fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Who is the keeper that we have on the bench? Where did he come from?
Who is the goalkeeper? Because I didn't even recognize that name. Sharman Lowe.
I have no idea who that is.
Literally never heard of that name before. Big up.
He's only 18. He's only 18. He's playing, I think, under 18s.
The first preseason game and Kepa's distributions, which he's supposed to be the best attributes, was even worse. It was even worse than Peter Cech's.
I don't know what he's saying. Okay.
He's saying Kepa's distribution was poor in the last game. Do you have anything to comment about that?
Well, he kept the clean sheet, so It's fine. You know,
Did he even
He's
deal with a
still-
shot in that half?
because they didn't have a shot. The only
didn't
shot
even
was
get
Reece
into our
James' own
box.
goal. It wasn't Reece James' own goal. He didn't need to do anything. You know, wait till he plays against all the big teams, United, City, Liverpool. He'll be saving them left, right, centre
He's
because he
not
will be our
playing
first
in-
We
team
did
keeper.
see him against Liverpool. He didn't save anything. That was the problem.
Yeah.
Well, that was just a penalty.
Jenny Ali, how we watching the game on TV?
Oh, these guys are on TV. We're watching on the fifth stand.
Yeah,
That
us
way,
on the
when
right-
the game gets given a time, because
When it starts,
I was still waiting.
yeah.
No, it's been delayed. We just don't know when the kickoff's going to be.
Yeah,
I'm still checking
Storms
through
is
Twitter to try and
performing.
find out.
Storms is performing.
Stormzy's performing. Oh,
Well, it's a storm.
oh.
This guy thinks he's so
Is it
funny.
summer?
This guy and his dad jokes. He thinks he's so funny.
It will be a 30-minute delay once they get the all clear to play, and they still haven't got that yet. So we could be here for a while, people. So
Yeah, get comfy.
everyone get
boys.
comfortable, continue to run up the likes, and continue to run through your questions, because we don't have a clue what's happening. Not right now, but we'll find out whenever you guys find out.
Did y'all hear today on somebody made a space and there's two guys going in, and somebody put 10 grand on Chelsea. Somebody was betting somebody and putting 10 grand for Chelsea will finish above Liverpool.
10 grand.
Yeah.
Why did we do that?
You put 10 grand on this attack.
Jesus.
Yeah. He challenged the other guy, and the guy was like, the only way I will do it he's like, that's the only way I'll run it. I said, right now I will transfer 10 grand to a specific account, and it will stay there until the end of the season. So whoever wants to bet me, put 10 grand to that specific account, and you will see that.
That just sounds like a fat scam.
No.
Yeah.
Put 10
Who was it?
10
Was it
grand
someone
into
known?
this
No. Of
account
course,
if
we're
you
not
want
gonna
to
put that
accept
in
my
the.
bet.
He's not gonna put it in that. There's accounts actually for the betting if you want to hold it.
I was gonna say,
You know what
if you
I'm
do
saying?
that, you deserve to get scammed. That's ridiculous. I said put 10 grand into this account.
Somebody asking what Sterling's squad number. He has taken the 17, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
which indicates.
I thought it was 11.
No,
Hopefully,
Red Line is
hopefully it
still
will be
here, bro.
11.
Yeah, Werner still has 11. 17 was Kovacic's old number. Sterling
and
would like-
Koulibaly's got
Kante's still
26, and
here.
Conor Gallagher's got 15.
Oh, so that means that we're taking Ronaldo. We're getting Ronaldo.
No, Kante still has a 7.
Kante's nice guy. Ronaldo comes.
Yeah.
Kante was like, "Here's my jersey for you."
He would do that as well.
He will, yeah, he will do
Ronaldo
that.
also wouldn't join without
Smiles.
keeping his brand.
So who would take the number 9 then? Broja?
Retire it. Retire it. We can
I really
retire
hope we do
Zola's
that.
number. We can retire that one for the benefit and the good of the club.
Nah,
I
give the
am
number
not
9
full
to
of
Todd
confidence.
Boehly or something,
Remember
man.
our last conversation, John Terry and the Koulibaly? Well,
Yep.
You see, he put it out there.
I didn't even know if JT had a choice.
That's man. He did that to repair
I'm
his
calm with it.
Paris
Everyone
PR.
crying over fucking numbers like Marcus Alonso doesn't wear Ashley Cole's number. Barkley had Lampard's. Timo
What I'm
Werner
saying
wears
is, like,
Didier
is
Drogba's
he,
number,
so
and he's the
is
worst
it
finisher
true
I've
that
seen at this
Koulibaly
club.
takes 26?
Yeah, it's true. True. Check on the
Okay.
website. But yeah,
What
Timo
a
Werner
player,
wears
man.
Didier Drogba's number, and you want to complain about John Terry, who's 26, going to Koulibaly.
What number will Kunde get? What number will Kunde get when he comes? Because he's coming. What number do you think he'll get?
I
Not too
think it's
sure.
who gives a fuck number.
2? 2?
Two,
Okay,
maybe.
That's not a number, Alex. How
The
could you
number
say
4's
that? That's
being
not a number.
retired, so we can't really use that.
He's playing straight up.
It's funny.
Is what it is. So maybe the number 2 would be a good shout. Nick says, based on current team transfers, who makes top 4? I don't think the top 4 changes. I think the way it is, the way it ended last season is the way it stays. Maybe the order changes, but I don't think the top 4 changes.
I think we could end second. I think there's a big chance.
I think what's his name? If Liverpool does not sign a midfielder, they're in a big trouble. They cannot sustain the whole season with Thiago only. They cannot sustain it.
I hear that, but I still don't think that there may be trouble in terms of the league, but I don't think in terms of dropping a position or anything like that.
Yo,
But
do
he's
we have
very
number,
injury prone
do we
though.
have a number
He's very
12
injury
still?
prone.
You what?
Do we have number
Ruben,
12?
Ruben.
No, it used to be
Loftus-Cheek.
Mikel.
Loftus-Cheek, no?
No, but isn't Loftus-Cheek wearing number 12 right
20.
now?
Yeah, he's wearing 12. Yeah.
All right, he'll give that shit to Koundé, man, if Koundé wants it. That's what he wants. That's what he
Yeah, he
wants.
better. He better. If Koundé wants that number, you better give it to him.
I don't think Ruben any time wanted a specific number. He never did it. He always changed the numbers on the shirts.
Is
Well,
he even in the lineup today? I didn't see him in the
Ruben.
lineup.
I think
Is
he is.
there?
No, Ruben's not even on the tour, man.
Oh,
he-
yeah, COVID vaccines and all of that.
Yeah, him and Kante aren't there because of the vaccination.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Alex says Tal Ben Haim or Boularus.
Jesus.
I don't really know.
Tal Ben Haim had a little nastiness about him.
He did, but I just remember so many errors from him in 07, 08.
Yeah.
Like when we lost to Arsenal at the Emirates, and we nearly lost 3 or 4-0 just off the back of his errors. But then Boularus cost us the league title at the Emirates the season before, so it's like I don't even know. Although I remember Tal Ben Haim getting ripped by Torres on his debut too. So there's not really a lot of good memories with.
It's literally Trump or Biden.
Yeah,
You know what
trashy
that is?
garbage.
You know what that is? That's Havertz or Werner, man. That's what this discussion is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
no.
That is, man.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
it's
He
okay, guys.
ain't lying, but I ain't gonna say nothing before we get a bunch of
I
hate in the
will.
chat.
I'll wait. I'll wait for Kai Havertz.
Well,
Hey,
we have another season to wait because we're not getting a striker. So, yeah, it's a Mishi, Havertz, and Werner front three.
Guys,
Mish.
that's why he's not playing next season. Stop making yourselves upset.
Who?
What do you
That's why
mean?
he's
We're losing attackers.
What?
Yeah.
We're losing attackers. Our only other striker is trying to leave.
Yeah, but he's not gonna leave. If the club are actually not gonna sell him, it'll be fine.
Well, we'll see, innit? We'll see. Continue to run you guys' questions. Let me check. Is there any updates on
And hit the
time
like
for kickoff?
button, people.
Just keep saying new time will follow. Yeah.
Apparently,
we're
the
gonna
weather's
be
not
here
going to
for a
end until
while.
9 p.m.
The-
9 p.m. American time.
Well, what time is it now?
I don't know. I'm looking. What time
It's
is it, Alex?
7:30
Oh my
now.
god!
Oh
What?
boy!
Hour and a half?
You're saying it'll be an hour and a half
No,
potentially
it's not.
before we
That's
even
what
get an
said. This
update.
is the storm's
And they're
going
only
to
going to
end.
do
but,
they're
I'm
going to
not
do
sure.
a 30-minute delay from when they get the update. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Guys, run the questions up because
That 30-minute
gonna
delay
turn
is
this
for the
into a
players to
Q&A.
warm up, by the way. You don't want them to play without that 30-minute delay.
why?
Because that's when the players are going to go out in the pitch and warm up again.
Oh yeah, okay,
We
that
don't.
makes
We
sense.
don't want players running full speed straight after a thunderstorm for 2 hours and then injuring ourselves in preseason. As much as we want to go to sleep or just want to watch this game,
Oh no, my pattern's a mess. I don't even care too much.
Might as well
I
do
did the
still
last
Lewis
stream till
transfer
about
stream.
5 a.m.
hey, this should be a lesson to Todd Boehly and to Chelsea. Stop having these friendlies in tropical storm places in the summer. I told you, Alex's neighborhood is up to no good, man.
Exactly.
Why is it raining?
Yeah,
Isn't it
Alex, fair enough.
Yeah, oh, you guys don't
Why
know.
is it raining?
Yeah,
Well,
isn't like North Carolina like very like
let me
central,
explain it to you.
deserty?
Well, there's the hot and cold.
Yeah.
And when they meet,
Mm.
they produce the thing that called cyclone, and it becomes rain. Fucking.
No, I thought because you guys are fucking like central like America, like you guys don't get like rain in that weather. I know like Florida does, very tropical.
Yeah,
I'm just like
Yeah,
in the middle of nowhere.
we're a
like, I'm just, like,
Sahara
in the middle of
desert.
nowhere.
it's not just Florida that's tropical, though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
Where's-
Europe.
is North
That's a fair
Carolina,
point.
like,
You might have
dead
made the right
central?
decision by not going to the game.
Yeah, Alex
I
made a
know.
brilliant decision. He didn't make it on purpose.
Chelsea database says if we don't end up signing Koundé tomorrow, who do we get? It will be Gvardiol next because Tuchel still wants 2 centre backs.
What about the
we are
Maestro?
very close to 1,000 viewers, guys. 500 likes must be reached, people. We have way too many people.
The
Again,
funny
if you guys
part
haven't
is-
done so already, press the
The-
button.
When last
Press
time
the
Chelsea was in Charlotte, there was a thunderstorm too. I remember that.
Bro, I'm telling you, Stop going to Charlotte.
Yeah, you know what? They need to
No,
stop.
don't
going
tell him to
around
not
this
go on
too.
the shot.
There's no one on the pitch right now. Like, there's not one fan at the game.
Yes, it's the Storms,
Everyone's
bro.
under the cover. Yeah, it looks
It's
just like a
not
ghost
like
town.
our rain in the southeast isn't the same rain.
Well,
that
we all have a desert over there in California. You always
same
short on
hour as
water.
in the U.S. We don't get rain. God loves us.
Yeah, don't go. Yeah, he loves you, but he lights the matches towards you.
That's fine, man. I live by the beach. We'll be fine. The rest of the state, I can't really speak too much on it.
I'm okay to get wet. I'm not okay to get fried.
Oh, it happens.
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. We're all happy. Right. Everyone's saying, how do you watch it? And people who can't see on the Fifth Stand app, they probably won't put it up there until we get very close to kickoff. Like, there's not even a warm-up right now. So don't expect there to be any streams or anything until we get given a kickoff time. Until then, we're the only ones that are streaming. So just chill here and just drop some questions.
Okay, what about Lewis? You were saying the German guy. What about the Kimpembe? You think Kimpembe will come after Kunde, the maestro?
No, I think Kimpembe wants to stay at PSG from the looks of things.
I don't think we're getting a third center back, man.
I don't
think
know
we're
what
getting
the problem is. Like, after we get Kunde, focus on other areas. Our only striker wants to leave. We have no wing back depth, and 2 of our 3 best midfielders have 1 year left on their contract, and we haven't even tried to renew it yet. There's like so many other areas that need sorting, but we're just stuck on these centre backs. Like, just get Kunde in and be done with it. I'd rather.
I think Tuchel just wants a very developed centre back. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure, but
we
does
already
he
have a
trust
strong
Thiago
enough
for
back
38
three.
games?
And I can trust
agree.
Caliber, Colwill, and Padu to be good enough depth throughout the season. Because we need to focus on other areas where we have worse depth.
So who would we go for our striker position then to replace? Oh, not to replace. Sorry, to back up Havertz then if Broja leaves.
See, this is the jarring thing because like the market is so dry, and you're looking at options like, I don't know, Isak or something. They're all just overpriced, and I don't think they're worth the amount that people would be asking for them.
Tony?
My only real option was like, Tony's a good shout.
That's a lot of money too, man. That's going to be a lot of money.
Yeah, again, it's just a lot of money.
Give him Timo
I mean, if we can
Werner.
get him. Yeah, we'll do a swap deal. Timo Werner 5 and 10.
Yeah, give him Werner.
Take that any day.
I'll say we'll pay half his wages. It'll be worth it.
Any day of the week.
Skamaka, I heard, was going PSG. I see Aaron saying that. Guys, there's no other striker options you guys would potentially want to see at Chelsea Football Club too. Brentford want 50 million. Yeah, that's how much your boy costs, Timo Werner. So we'll send Timo the other way.
Tammy. My man said Tammy.
You know what's bad? Tammy's numbers were better than our entire forward line.
Yeah, of course. I know. Look at the league he's in.
I know, 60 million though. It's like
68 mil. We could do it.
We got him for 40 though. We sold him for 40.
We got 34 and could get him back for 68. We could do it, man. I'm not saying I want to. I'm not saying we will, but crazier things have happened.
I'll say one more year of this attack disappointing me, and I'm probably willing to invest back. Because it's just like, you know,
surely we don't get that down bad to bring back Tammy.
You couldn't deal with your failure, and what did it lead you? Back to me. Exactly the same thing. Man said Andy Carroll. God forbid.
He's already at Liverpool.
Osterman, I think, again, would be another one that would be too expensive. Liao, again, a bit too expensive.
Somebody told Jonathan David.
Gone to Roma.
I like the idea of Jonathan David.
Memphis Depay is being offered around to everyone. Like, that's
because he's on a high wages too.
Oh, yeah, Jonathan David's not that bad shout.
I like the idea of Jonathan David as like a backup striker. I like that. Yeah. And that wouldn't be outrageously expensive like the other options would be. I still would rather just keep Broja and have him get over himself.
Yeah,
because he's young as well. Yeah,
that's the best option out of it.
Well, like, if we sold the Broja and had to get a Jonathan David or something, I wouldn't be really mad.
Yeah, you and me both.
But would you take Depay though? If like Depay was like offered, would you take him?
No, I don't want to help Barca solve any of their financial problems. No.
Yeah, they can go bust, and we can.
The only Barca player I'm taking is De Jong, and that's it. And that's not going to happen. So, nah.
Man said they're a Saber guy. You're crazy.
Still probably
Guys, we don't know when kickoff is. Chelsea doesn't even know when kickoff is. So what's happening is officials from both clubs are discussing however they're going to proceed with this match. They need a 30-minute clearance once the worst part of the storm has passed, and they can ensure safely that everyone who bought a ticket isn't going to get.
They showed the stadium now.
Yeah.
Looks like a
So
ghost
we
town.
don't know. We will know when we're 30 minutes away, and we're not there yet.
This is the friendly. When you have so many players with different kinds of jerseys going to Chelsea versus another game. Oh, this is DC United. What game am I
As long as
watching?
there's no Arsenal shirts, throw them out.
No,
That Arsenal kit
like
is so
2 hours
nice,
off,
man. Fucking hell. Why is our kit so bad? And then we just look at Arsenal and even Barcelona, PSG. They got such nice kits, man. So jealous. The kits are so nice, man. We're stuck with this.
They're playing Bayern.
Who?
Interesting.
Would you give Ampadu a chance this season? If he continues to play like he's already
stays.
done, yes.
He stays.
100%.
I think he has to, because who are we going to deputize as middle center back?
Yeah. Or CDM for Jorginho. So I think he has to.
Like, it's a squad need kind of thing. Like Chalobah playing middle center back during the League Cup didn't really inspire me with confidence.
So they
Although I
show
think
on the
he's much better on the
Chelsea.
right. But Ampadu fits in that middle center back role. He played that when he first broke through with us under Conte. He's
So
already
they-
played that here.
They showing DC United versus Bayern on Chelsea stream. That's supposed to be Charlotte.
That's what they're doing?
Yeah. If you watch ESPN, are you turning on ESPN Plus?
Yeah. I turned on the DC United stream because the Chelsea stream for me was showing nothing.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
nice. So we're going to be a Bayern watch along for the next 40
No,
minutes.
I'm looking for Arsenal game.
That's cancelled. That's delayed as well, I think. No, that's
Is it?
delayed.
Oh, man, you
I
could
heard
do
it.
better than watching that crap.
Yeah,
No.
Arsenal should be delayed because they're supposed to play in Orlando. I think that's
Watch Gabby
Yeah.
Jesus score a tap in and they all start going crazy like he scored a Puskas award-winning goal. Thomas says, I think we don't need a striker. I have faith in T-Bup. We don't win the Champions League without his run. Definitely a team player. Please tell me you're trolling. Please tell me you're trolling. I appreciate the donation and everything like that, but come on, do you really have faith in Timo Werner in this day and age? And if you do, you don't have to super chat, but just message Wham. I keep a lookout for your name because I don't know how there's still a Werner train at this point. Like the likes of Thatcher and Chris I already pray for on a daily basis that they see the light, but there's plenty of other people that I'm still not so sure about.
I'm going to be honest.
Mad.
You guys can call me a fake fan all you want. If this gets delayed another hour and a half, I don't know if I'm going to watch.
Bro, that's fair enough.
Like, I heard you didn't watch the last one, really. I watched the last 30 minutes when I was at a bar.
I didn't. I
I don't
couldn't
really
watch
blame
it.
you. I'm hearing potentially 1:30.
But it's like 4 p.m. So by the time if game is an hour and a half, it's gonna be the right time for you to just chill and go to bed before they go to bed.
Yeah, I don't want to sit around for 2 hours and just then have to
Flawless
watch.
is gonna come in and the game won't even have kicked off. So mad.
Why you don't want to talk to Matt
Nah,
for an hour?
I already see you guys enough.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Why
Yeah,
did
guys,
Kennedy-
Kennedy has been added to the squad. I need to put that on the
All right, so that makes sense then, because I thought it was
Sadio-
weird. I thought it was
Sadio
weird.
Mane
that
is
this
starting.
outfield player. Oh, Mane starting for Bayern.
Yeah, and Sane.
Ooh,
Mane Sane.
is Mane up top? Or are they playing what's his face?
Wing back.
Hey, Thomas Tuchel, is that you?
Oh man, by singing.
Oh, Thomas still hasn't said anything. Bro, I
Wait,
want to
saying
see the
that-
response.
Everybody in the chat complaining about how it's early morning in your country. I just want you guys to hold that because we do this every week. We literally do stuff like this every week. Don't cry to me about the time. Don't cry.
Yeah, the UK people crying. So
When we got
every
dunked
week
on
I'm
by
here doing that.
teams in the Club World Cup final, that was a 2:30 a.m. kickoff for me. I had school that day. Like, don't cry, guys. You get no sympathy from me. I'm sorry.
The game it can go up to 4 a.m. So it can get kicked till 4 a.m. UK time, or I don't know. But all I saw was that they can play up to 4 a.m. So I think the game will get played, but it's just when.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like for baseball, right? When they have these rain delays and stuff, sometimes these delays are like 3 hours, and they still play.
Yeah. So I
Oh,
think
we
it'll
got a
still
donation
happen.
from Fata. Oh, Johnny just seen this now. Sorry. Oh, we got a couple. Here we go. Edwin says Batshuayi is clear of Werner. Trash for garbage.
Yeah, that's how you know he's waffling,
J5
man.
out
J5
ASAP.
out.
Oh.
That's how you know he's waffling. Come on. J5 out, that's embarrassing.
Fata also says we need some Klasrev geography knowledge on Charlotte.
No, we don't.
Klasrev geography knowledge.
You don't remember what he said about Charlotte?
What's he say about Charlotte?
Is that a country or is that...
Oh, for goodness sakes. Yeah, he did, didn't he? That's ridiculous.
Listen, Fatur, he went to the same school as you are, with drinking. What was he said that he was drinking? SO2, H2O. No, what did Fatur say he was drinking?
CO2, right?
CO2, yes.
CO2, that was it.
When he said he was drinking carbon dioxide.
With carbon dioxide.
Like, what? Are you okay, brother? Yo, it's crazy to me how Neuer's looked the same age for the last 15 years.
3:30 a.m. Yeah, we can't be complaining too much about this. Like, to me, I don't even mind about how late the game is. I prefer it this way.
Really?
Bro,
Sleep
nothing
longer weekends.
hurts more than a 4:30 a.m. early kickoff in the Premier League, and we lose. We lose all of them, by the way. Our record in the early kickoffs is terrible. I wake up like City
I
away.
agree with you on that.
I woke up that we were probably going to lose, and we lost.
That's the worst, man. 4 a.m.s.
You rate Kepa. You don't deserve to watch it.
You don't like Jorginho. You don't like Jorginho. Get out of here.
And I'm good with it.
Why are you laughing, Lewis? You back at fucking Christina, man. This guy goes off with a store.
You back Kepa.
Hey,
yeah, he's one more cheap. You know, he saved us. He saved us. He saved us more times than Christina. Christina's done one thing, played one Champions League game.
Hey, where was Kepa in the youth?
Yeah. Where was Kepa? Where was Kepa?
He was messaging me. He was giving the spirit of the team. He was giving the spirit
of the team hype. Christensen was
what did Kepa do in 2 of his last 3 finals? Oh wait, didn't do anything.
Didn't go off. Where was Christensen in our final? Off with a sore stomach on his period cramps.
At least he was
in final.
Maybe if
the
Kepa
Championship
was
League final.
Injured. He wasn't injured. The FA Cup final, which one he missed?
No, he was. He knows that the Championship League final is the most important one, so he played there.
He played it. Good on him. He was subbed on last minute. Sloppy seconds. He got sloppy seconds.
These Bayern kids are kind
of... what's Kepa been this whole season?
He's a rotational player.
150K a week salary. That's a rotation.
That's the same thing.
Okay, anyway. You guys know Kepa's the GOAT. Respect.
Matt, you just
guys in the comment section, let us know. There's 50.
I don't look like him
in here. Do you think Kepa is the GOAT?
Do you guys think Kepa's the GOAT, guys? Donate $10 if you think Kepa's the GOAT. Donate now. Like the stream if you think Kepa's the GOAT.
Yo, we're trying to get super chats. What are you doing?
Super chatter through, guys.
I'm saying super chat if you think Kepa's the GOAT. We're gonna be.
Watch all the super chats come through. Watch me. Trust me. This is a marketing strategy. Everyone, super chat right now.
One just popped up as well. I can't be bothered.
See?
Right. Edwin says Kovacic, Kante, Gallagher, Loftus-Cheek all over J5. Not even joking. No. Also, what are UEFA Player of the Year awards for the 4 of them?
Yeah, why are we slandering Jorginho right now? What happened?
That's embarrassing.
It's Chelsea, isn't it? Like,
we had a stream with Flawless earlier today.
We saw a thunderstorm and just decided we're gonna slander Jorginho during it. Just let it go, man. Like it is what it is.
Why?
No,
Why
me and Flawless were discussing earlier today. Jorginho. He said he wants him at United. I said, take him.
Yeah, see, Alex, I don't trust you either. Like, look at our center mids, and you want to give any of them away. Like, we can't.
I don't think giving him away is a particular advantage to anybody else.
Can't be bothered. Right.
Caesar the GOAT. Caesar the GOAT. He knows.
Right, yeah. Cameron says, are you fine with Havertz playing striker all season, or do you think we need to target one? Respect to you all. Please get a striker. I'm not here for Havertz and Werner up top all season.
I'm not fine with Havertz playing at all, if I'm honest with you, but like whatever, it's gonna happen. Like,
hey, you and me both, but the fan base ain't ready for the conversation yet.
He's apparently a silky German, so they're gonna give him a 3rd season. And like, all right. But like
UCL final tax, my guy. It's what Flawless said with Ollie, but here's what it is.
when he scores 11 goals all season, we'll see. I guess. Yo, Bayern. These kids are ugly, but they're playing nice.
Cesar Gonzalez says Kepa the GOAT against Frankfurt. Don't forget that was an iconic moment, to be honest.
Respect.
It's a shame it's been 3 years since then. Yeah, it's all mad. It's all mad. Guys, continue to run your questions. Sammy says super chat £100 and I'll buy a Pulisic or Werner shirt and wear it on an Arsenal stream. That is cruel and unusual punishment, but go for it. Fair enough. Alba says, what's Havertz actually good at? I say heading, movement, and...
First touch.
Yeah, first touch. That's it. That's it for me.
I'll say looking like he's doing something.
Yeah, that as well.
That's 99% more than the rest of the forwards.
The others just look like they try to do something.
Nah, if I'm being serious, Havertz has like good intangibles. My worry for him is just the complete lack of output. If you're going to be the focal point of a front line, you can't lack output.
Yeah.
Much as people want to criticize GA ballers and prioritize aesthetics, without output, elite level managers don't keep their jobs. Like that's just the reality.
It's become such a stats orientated game, and we don't see nothing from a number 9.
I'm not saying this to turn into a complete robot, but you can't give me 12 Premier League goals in 2 seasons. That's not good enough. I need at least like if you're going to be the main 9, and if you're going to play like 2,500 minutes this year, I need like 15 goals minimum.
He needs up his numbers for sure.
I need to at
consistency.
Least
because to me, if you don't play well, then that means we're not getting enough out of Sterling either, because he needs to perform with a number 9 next to him.
I need at least Lacazette level output from my
penalty Bayern.
Yeah.
Penalty.
Sadio Mane is about to hit the first goal.
Ooh.
His first goal
saved but scored.
Oh.
Nah, man,
Mane doing too well with these wins. First the FA Cup final, now this.
Mane is a massive loss for Liverpool. I really think this season coming, I don't think Salah progresses any more than he did last season. I think
right, so I'm going to put
that's
this
a penalty, though. Mane got number 17, too.
According to James79X, who is at the game, people around the ground have been told to expect a 1:45 to 2 a.m. kickoff, but they also need to do a pitch inspection because the groundsmen messed up and it could be waterlogged. It's all mad.
Just go to the local park and play, for God's sake. Who cares?
Nah, just cancel it. I'll do something else, man.
Honestly,
there's no way the game is going to be played that late. Not a chance. Game will
9 p.m. Yeah, well, why wouldn't it?
No, not 9 p.m. The guy said 1:45 2 a.m. Oh,
that's
UK
time.
Assuming
UK time.
Yeah, that's UK time.
Yeah, so that'd be
8:45 p.m. If you're at the ground, why would you put UK time?
He's not at the
ground. PYS did it.
Someone who is at the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, all you guys in the comment section, don't be tin pot and leave. If you leave, you're a fake fan.
Come on.
So
proper
don't
Chelsea.
leave.
Proper Chelsea.
Don't leave.
Proper Chelsea if you stay up.
I'm not going to lie, I might leave.
Stay up and be proper Chelsea.
I might
leave and be classed as tin pot.
As per Johnny Minerals, I'm already not proper Chelsea, so it's fine.
Well, prove him wrong.
Kiss the badge. Prove him wrong.
Don't prove Johnny correct.
I wake up to watch us lose at 4:30 once a month, but I'm not proper Chelsea. I hear
it. I hear you. But same way, it's only staying up to what?
The only thing I'm gonna be pissed off.
It's not even a question of staying up. I just genuinely, I don't know if I want to wait an hour and a half to watch this game.
You don't want to see the Batshuayi Pulisic pivot and link up.
Pulisic is playing. I could miss that. I'll see Jorginho on Saturday.
Thanks, Edward.
But will you see Sharman Lowe
potentially
make his debut for Chelsea Football Club?
Oh, random goalkeeper?
You never know. It could be the next Petr
Cech. Lewis, remember that preseason when Bolka was playing well?
No.
And then he went to PSG? Our backup goalkeeper, sorry?
Yeah, and we all hated it at the time, to be fair.
Yeah, we were all mad that he went to PSG and then he went there and never played. And then we bought Kepa.
Did your
The history was made.
ex open an OnlyFans account or something?
What?
What's Curious Cat Live?
That's just a thing where you ask questions randomly.
Oh, never mind.
Oh my
What?
fucking gosh!
What's
wrong with you?
I'm reading
He's
it.
obsessed.
I'm reading the Twitter feeds.
Yeah,
like-
let's not bring it into the stream.
I
innit?
forgot that I'm on the
Fucking
stream.
hell!
I forgot I'm
Oh
on the
my.
stream.
How do you? Right.
Sorry,
You forget every day.
I can't be bothered, man. Rex says, "What's good, Lewis? How are you feeling about next season? Predictions, your ideal next signings, proper Chelsea for staying up." Yeah, we're
I
stuck.
blame Jorginho.
Of course you blame Jorginho. Yeah, so how are we feeling about next season? We still ain't winning the league, but we could potentially still push for second place, depending on Liverpool. Ideal next signings would be a striker or any sort of competent goal scorer, but I'm not really too sure about next. But yeah, what's you guys' predictions or ideal next signings?
Oh, next signings? Somebody who can play wingback on either side. Like a
And who
Mela.
would that be?
That's a type of player like that. Somebody can play wingback on either side, and then another attacking player, and then Werner leaves.
Yeah, that'll be ideal. Leaving, man. Frankie De Jong, man.
Or if we just want to, if we want to do it for chaos, Frankie De Jong and nobody else.
Does that include Kunde? Because Kunde is technically done.
Do I think it would make us dramatically better? No, but the salt, if we sign De Jong, would be incredible, and it would be worth it.
I think De Jong will make us better. I think he gives great depth in the
It would be much better if we signed De Jong and nothing else. No, I really don't.
But who else would you need to like what?
Well, we
Play
still
with
would
De
have
Jong.
no wingback depth, and we'd still have this.
Oh, you mean that area? Yeah.
We'd still have our best goal scorer would be Sterling, and like goal scoring, like actual ball striking, is not a strength of his game. So like we'd still be at a dearth of goals, and so. But it would be incredible to watch Salty United and Barca fans. That would be incredible.
Would be funny, to be fair. Fuck Barcelona, man.
Yeah, guys, continue to run your questions. Apparently, the gate's going to be opening in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was saying gates going to be open at 7:55 p.m. Eastern time.
The game is in 35 minutes. I guess I'll stay for that.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, it could actually be a good
This
game,
one's
you know.
It won't be, but like, I'm down to watch.
Yeah, major game.
Yeah, game is kicking off in 5 minutes. Not kicking off. Countdown's going to start in about 5 minutes. Cameron again says, "Big up again for the donation. Is Barca trying to debo our targets?
The gate will be
Kunde.
open in 1
Kunde's
minute.
not liking joining them. Gate's opening in a minute. Even better.
Yeah.
Even better.
This is all Barcelona's fault for the storm and rain. Trying to.
Happens in the U.S. all the time in the summer, guys.
Especially
Our summers is just hot.
East Coast.
Drinking a
hap-
Smirnoff? Straight Smirnoff?
What a pussy ass
Straight
vodka is that?
Smirnoff.
What are you drinking it with?
Smoothie.
Vodka in a smoothie.
Put
Smoothie
the little
it's nice.
put the little umbrella on it.
You put an umbrella on, you dickhead. Oh, waste, man. Right. Guys, again, run it.
I think
man
you
and drinking
missed a
straight
super chat,
chill.
Lewis. Lewis, I think you missed a super chat.
Oh, did we miss another one?
Yeah.
It's something
Yeah, no,
important.
he's saying why Barca trying to debo our targets and
No,
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 you
no.
missed the other one before.
There was like a 2-pound one or something.
before that.
Yeah.
About Pulisic, I saw it.
Ask him about Pulisic.
You pinned it
Yeah,
for me.
here we go. My bad. Save that.
Yeah. Look,
Need to pull up. There we go.
I'll go
Julia
first.
says Pulisic bust, or do you want to see one more season? We probably are going to have to anyway. So there's not too much we can do on
Keep my
that front.
shorts.
We're just stuck with it. So yeah, we'll give Pulisic another season, but do have to see a bit more from him, same as everybody else.
But I would give him another season. He's still quite young. We've given Werner 3-4 seasons. He's 23.
Not a choice.
I mean,
Werner gone immediately.
Werner needs to go, man. It's different.
Bayern Munich 2.
Yeah, how did the goalkeeper get beat down the middle of his goal?
I don't know. He was running towards the left.
Yeah, what the heck?
He kept a moment.
Yeah, who said we don't need wingbacks? What games are you guys watching?
Look how
we need a Klaus. What? See, why aren't we going for Klaus? Like, what's the fuss here? It's 8 million. He's cheap.
Didn't want him.
Come on, man.
It would have been that, yeah.
Bobby says sacked when I don't show at work tomorrow, or to see Batshuayi leading the attack at 3 a.m. in 2022. If that don't make me proper Chelsea, then I don't know, lol. I hear you, bro. Like, we're all here, 3 a.m. watching a Batshuayi, Pulisic, and Ziyech front three. God help us. But at least Sterling will be on in the second half. So,
hey, Cole will be there.
Baking.
Yes, I know Klaus is at Marseille, but why aren't we signing him? Klaus is who is Klaus? He's a right wing backup. Perfect. He could just slot in with Reece James. It's nothing too fast. I don't know why.
Yeah, I would have taken him, but again, like, he doesn't have to move country. He gets to play UCL football, and he's probably going to start for them.
Yeah, but I mean, he said his dream was.
But yeah, I would have liked Chelsea to do a deal like that. I have no problem.
It's a 1:35 kickoff, people. 1:35 kickoff.
I have no problem signing backup players, spending money on backups, as long as they're really good backups and they're okay with being backups.
Yeah,
Klaus
I think he wouldn't mind. I think he wouldn't mind being backup.
Well, of course, he's 30 years old. He knows
because he's got to compete with the World Cup spots, so he needs more game time. So I'm guessing that. No, but I think I heard this spot's going to be up for grabs the most.
That could be part of it as well.
My thing's lagging like mad right now.
Close those tabs, man.
Yeah, there's a couple too many on here. Let me just go through the super chat. You guys ever think of Salah and De Bruyne when wanting to give up on a young player so quickly? No, and I feel like it's just another buzz phrase that people like to use when we talk about the likes of Hudson-Odoi or Mount or Kai Havertz or anything like that. Salah barely got any game time at Chelsea, barely even touched the pitch. De Bruyne had about 100 to 200 minutes in a Chelsea shirt before.
Yeah, their chances were way less than the players were actually giving up on now.
Players going to warm up.
Kai Havertz has had plenty of game time. Mount has had plenty of game time. Joe, Pulisic have had plenty years worth of game time. Their age isn't a factor. It's the experience that you guys have had. They are all experienced Premier League players. That's why I don't think of Salah and De Bruyne in these situations, because Salah and De Bruyne did not get given opportunities. They did.
With De Bruyne,
I saw De Bruyne. I saw De Bruyne with those minimum minutes, and I already knew we should not let him go. Salah, I want him out.
Clearly didn't give a chance. Havertz, Pulisic, all of these guys have been given plenty of chances.
With De Bruyne, though, I was on Twitter. I've been on Twitter long enough, guys. I've been on Twitter like 9 years, right? So, among social media fans, at least, no one wanted De Bruyne sold in that January window. Nobody wanted to get rid of him. That was a Mourinho thing.
Yep.
We went with Mourinho dishing out De Bruyne and Mata because it was Jose Mourinho. But nobody really wanted that to happen, either of those moves. We all acknowledge De Bruyne is clearly talented. He just needs minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We all knew. Nobody cared about what's the name? Salah. Nobody cared. Salah leaving.
Nobody minded Salah getting sold or getting loaned out a bunch. Nobody cared.
But De Bruyne it was
obvious.
It was obvious, yeah. It was talented midfielder.
So they just released the lineup again, Chelsea.
Yeah, they went to warm up.
So it will get underway in 35 minutes. A 35-minute kickoff. In 35 minutes, which is good. Finally.
All right, so it only got delayed like an hour, pretty much. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I just send Scott the link. We got Deep Savannah with the donation as well. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. We are going to be here for another 35 minutes, and then we're going straight into kickoff. And hopefully the game's worth the wait, people. We've got 1.8 of you guys in here live. Let's try and get to 1,000 likes. How many likes are we on so far? I'm just going to have a look quickly.
Like the stream, man. Come on.
We should be on 1.8 likes, to be honest. So
easy.
We are at 510. There is no reason why we shouldn't hit 1,000 by kickoff. So, guys, continue to run the likes off. Big up, Scott. What are you saying, my guy? You all good?
Yeah, not too bad. I've seen people get kind of vexed about the lineup. I don't really care. It's a friendly, innit? I'm looking forward to seeing like Ampadu play more. Cole will get a chance when he gets a chance. Just seeing like kind of new stuff. And then kind of like enjoying like being on the stream, like watching a game again on the stream.
Yeah, it's good to be back. It is good to be back.
I kind of want to see Gallagher playing with somebody out in midfield to see, like Jorginho. I would like to see Gallagher play with Jorginho, for example, or Cole.
Yeah, I wanted to see that as well.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be Gallagher and Ampadu, so that'll be interesting.
That will be interesting too. Yeah.
Lewis, can I send Prime link? He wants the link. Prime wants the link.
Tell him to switch his camera on, and that's calm. Drum Gaming says Kai needs to be able to float freely in the final third to truly shine. We need good forwards to drive the attack. Sterling might do the trick. Thoughts? I don't really get this. What do you mean by he needs to float freely in the final third?
He has.
You mean a second striker run?
No, he had that last season. There were so many times, so many games where he was allowed to float freely. He just doesn't have He doesn't have that killer instinct you need from like your top strikers. Like, say what you will about Lukaku, but like when he was on fire, he had that killer instinct. You look at like your Haalands, your Lewandowskis, your Benzema's, like all these strikers, your Suarez in his prime. It's that killer instinct. That's what makes you top, and he doesn't have that. So like he could get to the point where he's a good striker. He'll never be a great striker until he gets that. He'll never be a great striker.
I just don't think he has it in him. Like this sort of instinct thing is something that you have embedded in you already.
But that's what I mean. And he can be a good striker. He can be a decent, like no offense to him, but like a Bayer Leverkusen striker. He'll never be a top level striker if he doesn't have that killer instinct.
The lack of consistent output is what alarms me, because we all recognize he has the talent, right? Or he has things you would associate with promising young strikers who ascend to the top of football. But like the clinicalness, that is not something you develop late in your career. You don't go from being wasteful to being human Son. Son has been clinical his entire career. Like you either have that as a frontline player or you don't. And I'm worried because he doesn't have that, he'll never have that. And if he never has that, he can't be our main striker.
That's the thing. Like he was never meant to be that sort of player. Everyone sees him as a 10 or a centre forward.
But what is his position though? We brought him in for a 10 though. We brought him in to create. Now he's kind of our goal scorer. Same thing with Werner. Werner we brought him to score. Now he's our creator. So we've been switching.
We found like different uses for them because they haven't hit their primary use. But with Kai, the thing for me is he doesn't even have to like put output in terms of goals. He could do the Firmino role. Like if he was like he didn't get any output in terms of goals, but he was key and pivotal in terms of all the like play went through him and he brought like the best out of everyone around him. That would be calm as well. But he doesn't do that either. So he's not either like one way or the other. He's kind of stuck in the middle, and that doesn't really benefit us.
There we go. Sorry, just had to pull him in as well. Prime, what's your connection saying? You all good?
Yeah, I'm good. How's everyone?
Good, clear. Love to hear it, man. We're all good. Everyone's just sitting here waiting till kickoff. As usual, we got 1.7 of you guys in here again. Continue to run up the lights as well. Deep Savani says, should we sign a striker and DM? If yes, who? Striker I want, but I just don't think there's a lot of options out there that we can look for right now. DM, we've let a lot of potential options already go to other clubs. There's still the likes of Savic potentially. Chelsea said they won't make a move for Frankie de Jong unless de Jong clearly states he wants to leave. So that one we'd have to play by ear. Sangare isn't a realistic option. Other than that, I'm not really too sure. but those areas of the squad do still need to be filled up.
100%. I think Frankie de Jong is probably the best DM we could possibly get because let's
He's
be
not
honest, best Marty isn't coming. I don't think he's the best ideally. The Tuchel would have filled in that spot perfectly. People say he's an 8. No, he's a 6 and an 8. So you could have done both. Would have fit our system perfectly. But I think the best option and the only option on the market is possibly a Frankie de Jong.
What are we classing as a DM quickly? Are we saying someone that like an actual defensive midfielder, like who is primarily defensive?
Yeah.
Well, I would say someone who could do that.
Then that's not. Can I just say that's not De Jong? Then that's only Sangare and probably Ampadu.
No, De Jong can push up.
But De Jong is not a DM. He's an 8 who likes to drop deep to collect the ball. He's not a DM.
Because when I read
he can play defensive though. He has defensive qualities. He's played center.
When I read the whole DM like question as it's posed, I just think of players who can function in a midfield pivot.
That's fair.
Like
that's why I asked. That's why I asked the question.
Yeah, like, I think if we're looking at strictly like defensive-minded midfield players, we're pigeonholing ourselves into categories with players like a Sangare or a Kamara before he moved to Villa, and it's like we don't necessarily need that. We need players who can perform the role in a midfield pivot because whether we change shape or not, we're still going to use this pivot. Whether it's a 4-2-3-1 or a 3-4-3, we're not going to go to a whole lone 6 attacking 8s. Frank Lampard ball is back, people. Like that's not happening. Like all of our midfield players play better with someone next to them with our current tools available to us. Whether we change, it's still going to be the same. It's going to be a similar 2 in midfield. So De Jong, to me, that's not even really available because he doesn't want to move. Clearly, he's talented, but he doesn't want to
blame him. I don't blame him.
Either. I don't blame him. Why should he have to move to alleviate their financial issues? Fuck them.
Yeah, it's embarrassing. It's disgusting.
17 mil worth of wages that they owe.
You know, man, that's disgraceful. What a shit club.
No, like why would I'm not getting bullied in the Green Club because they can't sort themselves out.
Sorry, I heard you. Sorry for interrupt. I heard you earlier. I was in the bathroom. I couldn't go run real quick and say that. I heard you, Pete, saying that the killer instinct does not go later in stage in life.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's actually opposite. You can build the killer instinct.
You think so?
Yeah, and Lampard is exactly the person.
Well, I was talking like forward players.
Prime, you hear that? Prime?
I was going to say, someone did put the example of Benzema. He got more.
But Benzema was very clinical. He was at Lyon.
No.
Weird.
What about Salah? Salah wasn't clinical in his youth years.
He's still. Salah's still. I'll say your microphone's mad, and Salah still isn't clinical.
At least it's working.
I mean, if we want to raise the point of Benzema at Real Madrid, fair enough. But like Benzema at Lyon was banging. He banged in like 40 something goals in 2 seasons before he moved. His conversion rate was nuts.
Like I think the goal scoring thing, Pete, is literally practice. Like you can practice enough to do what you can do. Learn it. It's awareness on the field. That's what strikers can. You cannot be taught. That's something that the awareness where you at in specific moments. That's the things that you cannot train. I guess that's how you say it. I think the awareness and the movement prediction, that's the thing comes with experience and stuff. That's my point.
That could be a better way to phrase it. I guess if I were to resubmit that statement, it would be in elite level football now. I would say in terms of high level forward players, they show those traits of like clinicalness and just lethality and like as well with the overall game from young. Maybe that's because attacking players tend to develop quicker than defensive players. Yeah. Football is easier to be proactive than to have to react and make good decisions and like kind of learn from your mistakes. That's really how defenders learn, right? Yeah. As attackers, it's more like instinctual, right? So just for me, the biggest worry, Havertz, if he was Firmino, I would not get mad that he doesn't score. But it's like you either create a ton for us, create chances for us, or finish the chances that we create.
Yeah, exactly.
Or make.
And Kepa's made more big chances than Havertz had the last few seasons.
Don't kind of do nothing. Don't.
I know the goal. As I said earlier, where he's operating now is kind of just like in the middle of everything, and it doesn't really benefit us. Like he's not the clinical guy, and he's not the guy that links everything up. He's kind of just in the middle. and it just it doesn't help one way or the other. It's kind of just a bit meh.
What I'm trying to say is, go ahead.
I'll just say the last thing I was going to say is the worst thing about it is it would be fine if for at least the whole season he was showing up. The thing he has where he doesn't show up half season, that's got to stop as well. Like that's the biggest thing about it.
That's definitely.
He can't be going half a season.
That's 100%. He can't play good for half a season. Good not.
Or if you're going to go half a season without performing, the other half better be a Diego Costa.
I was going to say Ronaldo from the past year, where you don't get that many goals, you don't do that much apart from in the Champions League beforehand, but the second half of the season you go ham and you score loads of goals.
You better be doing like Costa like 14, 15 or something like that, where
you give me
By the way, Costa is actual example that he came to the stage late. He wasn't the same striker before. He wasn't a killer striker. Drogba's another one, actually. What I'm trying to say about Kai Havertz, he has all the attributes. The only thing he doesn't, it's actually that killer. It's not even an instinct.
Consistency as well.
It's no. Even proper technique to shoot. He still shoots like he was like he's a midfielder. Exactly. He shoots like he's not a striker. You know what I'm saying? For example, when what's his name? When Lukaku scored against I think it was Aston Villa when the ball went through by Kovacic. When he hit the ball with the left foot. If you really look at the slow motion of that foot, he was not matching. He know where goal approximately is, and he just smashed it. But if you look at slow enough, it was an uncontrollable shot. He just laced it, and the foot literally sliced the ball under the ball, and it went under the top bin. I don't think he meant it to go there. What are you doing? I'm getting dizzy just watching this shit. Switching cameras like it's a.
This ain't me.
I say I don't think that's Lewis. I think that's
that's Sammy. He's the producer. He's behind the scenes and everything.
It's like I'm getting dizzy.
Drum Gaming also says if we play him as a traditional number 9, we are wasting his talent. He is his own kind of player like Berbatov. He doesn't fit the roles of a false 9, a false 9, or a 10. I could see him in the 10 role if he could be a bit more creative.
Berbatov is the prime example of number 9.
Okay, but
man.
For this to work,
Berbatov had technical ability levels clear of Havertz.
Yeah.
So I can't really see it.
For this sentence to be acceptable in our current reality, we need to have the tools around him to allow him to be his own kind of maverick player, right?
Because you go and look back at that United team. We're going to put it up just to find that United team who they had when Berbatov was playing in that. And correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't that Rooney during either his peak or the start of his peak, when he started doing
that was prime. That was prime Rooney. You had Carrick and Scholes occasionally, and Anderson behind them. You had Nani, Valencia, and Giggs.
What's his name? Hugman Son was the engine behind that specific.
You had all these players, experienced footballers at the highest level who'd won everything everywhere to allow Berbatov to be a maverick. If we had that level of supporting cast around Havertz, I'm sure we would see a better Havertz. Yeah, 100%.
Berbatov, I think people confusing what Berbatov was and Kai. I think the movement, I don't care movement, lazy movement, he's not running. I think that's what they confuse him with Berbatov, because Berbatov, when he had the ball in possession, it's like he didn't care about that ball. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole world stops and the Berbatov running with the ball. That's what Kai Havertz has, like look of don't care. But of course,
and the thing is, it might be a case of he's playing out of position. But when I've seen him in either of the inverted 10s or whatever they are, he doesn't inspire me in those positions either. And that's meant to be the creative positions in the forward line. So I don't really know. I don't really know. And the thing is with Havertz, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, but we're going into his 3rd season, and it's how much longer can you give him before we have to just cut our losses, especially considering.
Did anybody watch the interview that he gave? Listen to the interview that he gave. I think
Yeah,
explains a
I
lot.
did
We
see
talked,
quotes where he said he's not really a number 9. It's like, well,
but
I hear
no,
that.
what
But
I'm
it's also
no.
not the
That's
most
not what
confident
that's
player in
not
the
the
world.
point. The point was I was trying to make it earlier on your stream was you put him and Lukaku and the way he was talking about it, consistent run. I understand that consistent run 9 games for us, it's a consistent run. But for a professional football player, consistent games of runs of like 9 games in a row, that's not a proper run for them. So when he was saying that consistent, he's like, I need my coach to be confident in me on a constant running. And the people were saying, and I kind of agree with it, that the whole thing with Lukaku, and people putting him versus Lukaku, it's a putting pressure on a young kid versus the pressure on the 100 million striker, complete striker. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
He
pressure
was
is pressure.
fighting for
Like,
the
you
same
come in with pressure
position.
anyway. You come in with pressure anyway off a £72 million price tag and the generational name put on your head.
Well,
Pressure
that's
is
Johnny.
pressure.
You slapped Johnny across the face for
No,
generation.
Johnny was being called generational way before Johnny. Way before Johnny.
No,
Yes, no, do you not see the hype
No,
in
he
2020?
was. It was
He
Johnny a
had
lot.
so
But there was
much
other
hype on his
people.
head.
Like, there was quite a few people that were giving him that tag, whether rightly or wrongly. There
Calling
was
him the
quite a
next Ozil, the next Zidane. They said he had the playmaking ability of De Bruyne, the finishing of Ronaldo, all sorts. Big up Julia again with a very generous
my
donation.
God,
So
those
you
DC
guys,
United cannot score.
that must be getting
That
fans.
MLS is frustrating, man.
Julio Sanchez says, you guys are overgeneralizing a bit. Havertz scored a Champions League final goal, demonstrating capacity for a killer instinct. Bro, it was an open goal. Let's just call it what it was. Even though he played brilliantly, it was an open goal. Let's just call it what it
It
is.
was a good
Pulisic,
run.
yeah, great run. Again, brilliant performance, but it was an open goal. Let's call it what it is. Pulisic took Chelsea over Madrid in a semi-final, both younger than 23 at the time.
What
Again,
is
it's a
wrong with-
team aim. It's a team aim.
Yeah,
Like,
and the
we
thing is,
won
like,
it based as a squad. Everyone played their part.
and the
What's
thing
he
is,
done
though,
since,
like,
though?
I was to say that's the thing. Like, what he did in the Champions League, like, fair enough for that goal. Like, regardless of whether it's an open goal, or whatever, that was a good goal. But like, football is a "what have you done for me lately" sport. Like, you can't keep going back to
True.
the same thing over and over again. There has to be other things, and it's like again, like, respect to both Havertz and Pulisic for what they did. And again, like, people seem to see, like, think we're over, like, we're just criticizing him. We're being, overly critical of him. We want him to do well, obviously, but we have to say it how it is at the minute. And at the
Remember, we
minute,
paid 80 million for him as well. Like, it wasn't
Yeah.
anything cheap. Like, we have to have expectations for this player. Yes, he's
I'd
young,
love
but
nothing more, I'd love nothing more than for him to come good, for both of them to come good.
100%. I mean, I don't think we all see talent in Havertz. We just need to see it physically. We
Yeah.
know it's there. We just all want him to become good, except for Klasmith.
No, I don't see it
Talent-
enough. That's what my problem is.
Yeah.
Like, I
Talent
haven't
only
seen a
gets you so far.
performance like the Champions League final.
Will take it longer. Look
Talent
how
only
long,
gets you so
how
far.
long has Kepa been at Chelsea? 4 years. He still can get this shit straight.
What do you mean? This guy's won us 4 trophies, man. Calm down. He's won us 4 trophies. He's won us 4 trophies, man.
I don't know how you unironically be a Kepa stan.
I'm not even.
Bro,
I
you've
just
seen
support.
Fatter and he's
I
a
just support my
Werner fan,
players.
like,
I just support my players. I'm not a Kepa stan. I just support my
yeah,
players.
unless it's AC, then you're just like slagging him off.
If you mean, stop muting me. Why is Sammy muting me? Sammy, stop muting me. Free speech. Christina's not even a Chelsea player anymore. All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
when he was there,
I was respecting him there, but as soon as he
Oh,
left, I wasn't.
waffle, bruv.
I respect my players. Unlike Paul.
By the way, is anybody else would like to see Alonso play as a striker, or is just me?
I want to see it before he leaves.
feel like
Please, we
His
need
dad
to
and
see
grandpa-
it.
grandpa used to be a striker, but no.
Just the vibes and how funny it would be, yeah. But like, as an actual, like, to try it seriously, no.
Yeah, in a game that counts, no. But like today, why
No,
not?
but yeah, of course, friendly, just to see if he does good. Why not?
Hey, Pulisic wingback and Alonso up top with yeah, why not, man?
No, sure. Why?
Josh,
Hey,
50 quid.
Both of them.
50 quid.
Now 100. This is usual.
No, 100's to kick out.
Oh yeah,
100
100.
to
Yeah,
kick
sorry,
out.
yeah.
100 to kick out. 50 to me.
Five.
That's brilliant. Can you imagine being muted for good and just be on
Right. I'm using that for my streams. Love that. Genius. You're a genius, Lewis. Absolute genius. You'd love to
Absolute
see it.
genius.
Man.
That's
So yeah,
that-
50
that's the
quid, and we'll mute Matt's mic for the whole first half.
I was talking to myself. We're talking to myself.
Basically, you're in the private.
do that. When you talk about Kepa, you do that a lot.
Well, you're the one who responds to it, not me. You're the one who's responding.
By the way, you know what I figured out lately? That I'm okay with Jorginho's style as long as it will be a little bit more physical. And that guy. If
I'm just said hit the
Jorginho
gym.
would be a little bit more physical and able to run more, I will be okay with him staying. That's why I determined after the conversation when flawless this morning. That's the thing. I think Jorginho is the reason. If he will be a little stronger and a little
I
quicker,
think you're
maybe.
right on that. I wish he was a bit stronger. To be honest, he would be killing it.
Because
Oh yeah,
I
same.
don't give him. I
Thinking
don't give
more
him.
well-rounded.
I don't give him credit, but the guy has that awareness where he is and how he does it.
Like the funny thing is,
He
I'm
gets
sure,
out of pressure easily. That's what he does
I'm
best.
sure he wishes he was quicker and stronger as well. Like, yeah, it's like what? Like obviously, yeah, he does. Like, but like to me, it's very impressive. Also, like, not many people in our team want the ball when things are going sideways. Not many of our players like show that personality. So when people get upset at Jorginho or Kovacic getting caught in possession, I'm like, hey guys, I don't know if you've watched your team, but I have. And some of these people hide when things are going wrong. So it's like, hey, it's a lot to constantly be the relief valve for people behind you and in front of you whenever they're under any sort of pressure. So we can complain about Jorginho's limitations and we can focus on those all we want, but acknowledge the strengths, acknowledge what he gives our team, and acknowledge what else our team needs in addition to those players to really get to where we want to be. Because if we just make Jorginho a Super Saiyan who could run and tackle, we're not going to win a title. We need more. Like, we need more than that. We need way more than that. It's not that simple to replace the DM.
By the way,
That's why I kind of like the players like Kovacic and Frankie de Jong, who can just and like Modric, who can just release pressure so easily just by beating a couple of players who are like that press resistant. They can just beat that press because it takes so much pressure off the other players in the team.
I'm kind of okay with de Jong coming to Chelsea now. I'm kind of okay.
I think he'll do well.
It also
but whoever calls him DM is a moron.
It just
he's not a defensive midfielder. He's a 8.
But if we play double
I
pivot,
was taking
De
it
Jong,
down when
Jorginho,
somebody said
man.
it. I wouldn't say it.
If we put a double pivot, De Jong, Jorginho, Kovacic, and Conte, those are our options. No one's mad.
That'll be so good.
Like, we could make reasons to be mad, but like we'll be upset when we miss 4 1v1s and we draw 0-0. But like
the stream on the app is live, by the way. Everyone check out the fifth stand. The stream is live.
What's his name? No, it's not. I'm on it now.
50 quid, I'll go on mute. Happily. That's calm by me. But you could also mute Matt and you don't have to take Kappa Pro.
You can mute anyone else as well, guys. Not just me.
You can mute me as well, but if you guys mute me, I'm gone, I'm telling you.
Yeah,
Lewis,
so don't,
I'm not speaking into an empty void.
Wait.
Ooh, 500 to mute Lewis. You might just have to hold this, man.
$50 is technically a $100 kickoff. I don't know what that. I don't know. Should be mic muted for like 10 minutes or something.
Boston Ryan says obviously Kova and Jorginho are the central two, but how many games should and will Gallagher get in the first team to not stunt his growth? There will be enough game time for Conor Gallagher. There will be more game time for the whole midfield to go around.
Guys, Kovacic and Kante start every year.
Kovacic and Kante get injured all the time.
Yeah, Jorginho struggled with injury last year. Is a year older. Ruben is a concept. I love him, but like, let's be real. There'll be plenty of time for Conor Gallagher. Plenty of time. Don't worry about the minutes. Like, I was on a stream previously. Like, we may not know this, but Malang Sarr got 21 appearances last season and played 1,500 minutes. And that was Malang Sarr. Like, there will be minutes and appearances for Conor Gallagher. Don't stress.
Yeah, because Sarr shouldn't be playing.
I would say that's between 30 and 35. Like, Chalobah got 31 appearances last year. I would say Gallagher gets between 30 and 35 and plays about 2,500 minutes and plays fine. Don't
Also,
not enough minutes. There's plenty of
this
minutes.
this idea that he's going to have his growth stunted. If he's good enough, he won't. If his growth is stunted, it's because he's not good enough.
Yes.
Like, if you're good enough,
Everyone
if
uses
you're-
age way too much as an excuse nowadays.
Yeah, but it's like this growth stunting. Like if your growth only gets stunted if you're not good enough. Look at Chalobah last season; he grew as a player. Like he had Christensen, who he fell off, but just came off having a great year. Got that Champions League man of the match. Got the man of the match against Liverpool. Like he came off a great year, and also had Aspi, who dropped off, but also has been reliable in the past. Is our captain. He didn't have his growth stunted. Like if you're good enough, you'll play. If you're not,
Also,
Tuchel
guys,
give you the opportunities if he trusts you.
5 subs in Premier League matches instead of 3 now.
yeah.
No one thought
that's
Trevor Chalobah
massive.
would play 3 cup finals, and he played the Super Cup, the FA Cup, and the League Cup.
Yeah, like there will be minutes for Gallagher.
That could be
Trust me.
Colwell.
Everyone's gonna be playing. Like not everyone. Like if you're in a 25-man squad, you're gonna have a lot of games this season. 5 subs is a massive
I would
difference.
say all of the players in the squad today, with the exception of Kennedy and the backup goalkeeper, are going
Look, I
to
said
get,
Levi Colwell once, and Poku Doku pops up. It's all
are
matters.
going to get serious minutes.
Yep.
Throughout the season, like even Ampadu, guys.
That's why
Thiago
we need
Silva
depth.
Thiago Silva
Like,
played.
that's why we want to keep these loanies so we can have that depth.
Thiago Silva played way too many minutes last season. He's not playing all those minutes this season. He's not. I would be shocked to see him start 3 games in a row in this season at any point. Personally,
I think we keep him for big games. I think we don't play him in those, definitely not in those FA Cup games, those smallest Carabao Cup games. We keep him for those big games because you're right. I didn't see him playing the same amount of games he played last season because that was a lot. He played a lot of games. That's why we're bringing in players like Kunde and stuff for that depth. That's why I think we still need a Kimpembe. If we get Kimpembe, Koulibaly, Kunde, that's our back 3, and then I would use Silva as a rotational. Because as I said, he's not going to be playing every single game. I wish he can, but I don't think he can.
On a side note, just for the like the press and the image, I'm not playing those 3 together. Like, because
that's why we have to start Kepa in goals. If we start Kepa in goals, it makes it
that's
like
why I'm not signing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not signing Kimpembe if I had a choice. Just play the Cobham kids are good enough as backups for next season.
Yep.
Chalobah's shown.
Would you start Colwell? I mean, sorry. So you will keep Colwell as a backup next season?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if we already have Sarr in that position.
Oh, I'm assuming Sarr's going on loan or either not playing. But yes.
Okay, assuming Sarr's gone, yes, I will keep Colwell. If Sarr's there, I will loan Colwell.
The question is, Matt, even if Sarr doesn't go, do you think Colwell's better than Malang Sarr?
I'll be honest, I haven't seen enough of Colwell yet to kind of dictate it.
But so the real question for Levi Colwell is, can you beat out Malang Sarr? Because Malang Sarr got 20 appearances and 1,500 minutes last season. That is
I think Colwell can definitely compete with it, but it's like, would we rather him kind of compete for a second spot, or would we rather let him develop and play 33 games?
Okay,
so it's a choice. I wouldn't mind any. I don't care what we do with Colwell. I just don't want to sell him. That's it.
So Matt, develop and play 33 games where?
On a loan, on a loan.
Yeah, but
send him. Personally, rather like a Brighton,
as we saw,
Nottingham in the Premier League would be ideal.
Yeah,
Big up Boston Ryan as well, saying love the stream, lads. Big up yourself, man. Everyone, run up the likes. Let's get to 1,000. Go on, Scott. Sorry.
It's 2 things. It's not just about the where he the level he plays. It's who he plays for. Like, number one, you have to make sure that the loan's right in terms of you can't send him to a team where they're just going to get piped every week. We saw how that went with Gilmore. Sorry, he started getting so much brunt of frustration from Norwich fans. Whether that was I didn't watch enough to know whether that was right or wrong, whether he was at fault for anything or not. And that's ultimately affected him. He's probably going to get loaned out again. There's a good chance he probably doesn't make it at Chelsea, and that loan has stuff to do with it. Something to do with it because how bad it went.
But I mean, you could say Ampadu. Venezia was getting smashed left, right, center.
Say again?
With Ampadu, Venezia was getting left, right, center, but Ampadu was showing up some of the games. I agree what you're saying, but
no, I know.
There are aspects. If you're that
start.
good, you can still outstand it.
But
True.
I don't even think there's loans for Colwell to go on a simple loan in the Premier League in a decent situation and come back. I don't think that scenario exists.
I think there's one off the top of my head, and that's Brighton.
Yeah, Brighton. I mean, I could say Brighton,
But
Nottingham.
that's the only what the thing I was going to say as well is there's
Brentford.
no point sending him to a team like I'm just trying to think off the top of my head.
Like Fulham, Bournemouth, one of those teams.
Yeah, but I was just going to say basically a team that's going to play 10 at the back, sit deep,
oh,
kind of
got you, like a reactive footballing team.
Yeah, like you want
Burnley.
he's going to come. He's the way we play or the way we're looking like we want to play is progressive in possession. Therefore, you want to send him to a team that's going to be playing in possession. So he's used to stepping out with the ball, playing with it at his feet, like a Brighton, maybe like a Southampton as well. But I think Southampton he'd have limited game time personally, like those two. But it's about finding the right loan.
Because even with Brighton, I don't think Brighton take him on a loan unless there's an option to buy at the end of it.
Oh, I agree.
I don't think it doesn't do Brighton any good to settle for a simple loan for somebody like Colwill. They just got 25 mil for Basuma. They're going to get 35 mil for Cucurella. They got 50 mil for Ben White last
They'll
summer.
get more. They'll get more than 35.
But they're getting let's say they get 120 mil for those three players. They've got money sitting there. If they want to invest in another young center back, somebody that can partner with like a Lewis Dunk, they can do it. You could put in a 40 million pound option if you're Brighton and Hove Albion if you wanted to, like that.
Also, as well, their defense is the one area they are yet to kind of focus on and improve so far. Like they've got a couple of players for striker to kind of improve that. I don't know about midfield. I don't know if they've got anyone else in for midfield, if they've strengthened that yet. But I know for a fact they haven't strengthened their defense yet. They haven't done anything for their defense. So if they're going to go and go for it, they'll try and get him on as you said, a loan with an option, or just buy him. And I think Cole might push for it, to be honest. Depending on
I just don't see them like a team that needs a simple loan. You know what I mean? They have They're
ideal. We would want him to do that, but
at the end of the day, guys, the Premier League, there's like 8-9 teams pushing for Europe, and there's 11-12 teams looking over their back and fearing relegation. But if you're Brighton, you don't need these simple loans to stay in the league. I would get it if it was like Southampton. If Salisu wasn't there, I would understand that. I would say, yeah, go. But I can't see Southampton rolling out two left-footed center backs all season. I would get it if you're Fulham.
Sammy, you joker.
Bournemouth, but do we really want to send another lone player to a relegation battle? I don't really want to do that.
But what about Championship? Are we sending for more game time? Just what will we want to develop from Cole? For me, it's just game time. It's experience. So I would send him just to gain that experience.
I value his opportunity to be around the squad this year and playing rotational minutes more than sending him to a loan just to play.
If we're sending him on loan, I can't lie. If we're sending him on loan, I'd almost prefer to send him on loan. What's the word? Out of the country to a different league.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
But I would only bring in our loanees for who we need, not because of what we want. Loanees. Our academy should only be used for what we need. Like Ampadu, we're bringing him back because we need him to fill in the spot. We shouldn't want Colwell to stay because we want Colwell for the player. If Sarr goes, I'm all for Colwell staying. But if Sarr's still here, then there's no point of him being the 7th backup centre back. I mean, yeah, he'll play 10 games, 15, but wouldn't you rather let him play 35 or 30 games? If
Sarr and Colwell are here, surely they can battle to decide who's going to be that backup left-sided center.
Also, I'm not going to lie. If Cole's as good as people are making him out to be, and I don't know if he is or not, he'll exactly. It's like Gallagher, like I mentioned earlier. If he's good enough, he will take that position. Because, I'm not saying Sarr's out and out terrible. He's okay, but he's not at the level we need.
Yeah.
But if Colwell is better than Sarr, and if he's going to play for us regularly, he absolutely needs to be. He'll take his position. And if he doesn't, he's not as good as everyone thought he is, and we need to get rid of him anyway.
Oh, Chelsea's still in last season's away kit. Just seeing it for everyone. The players already out. Jorginho's captaining the side.
And to be clear, I said there's
last season's kit.
To be clear, Lee, I said there was 8 or 9 teams going for Europe, not Champions League.
He did say Europe.
Yeah. I know there's not 9 teams competing for Champions League. There's realistically 6. Yeah. And you have West Ham, Leicester, and Wolves, who all realistically expect to be in Europe. Yeah, guys. Not against
Europe or Champions League?
Europe, not Champions League.
Okay, yeah. For Europe,
no, there's 6 max going for Champions League, and that kind of depends on how well Ten Hag It is, yeah. He's their captain.
Yeah, he's their new
familiar face.
But all this begging, for like Colwell to stay and stuff. Like, if he really doesn't want to be here, he can go. I don't really mind.
That's the biggest thing. You can't force, like, yeah, they've got contracts, and I get that. You kind of can't force these guys to stay because it's like it doesn't do anyone any good. Like, if they want to leave, just let them go. Like, you get money for it. They're replaceable in ways. Yeah, I get. You have the chance they become a De Bruyne or whatever, but you run that risk. Like,
but for every one De Bruyne, you've got Ola Aina, you've got Jeremy Boga, you've got a plethora of players who we've sold and haven't done anything. So
No,
bringing up
Boga,
De
to
Bruyne
be honest, there's been
isn't-
numerous times I've heard lots of Chelsea fans ask for him to come back.
But yeah, he hasn't done
He's still
anything.
good, but direct dribbler like him there. No, he's
But-
been
but
good for
Boga-
Sassuolo.
No,
He's-
for
he
Sassuolo,
left-
he's been good, but yet he still hasn't done anything. Like Kevin De Bruyne went to Wolfsburg and went to Man City, and he's been their best player in the last 6 years.
Yeah,
Boga
but he's gone
hasn't
to a
done
bigger
anything.
club off that. Just Boga hasn't moved yet.
Because he
That's-
earned he
he has-
earned
he
that.
has.
My point being
What do you mean?
that
Where's he at
he's-
now?
my
He's
point
at
being
Atalanta.
the majority of players we've sold haven't done anything. You know why? Because the majority of them are just not of that level, of that standard,
pretty
and that's
sure-
fine.
On Jeremy Boga, I'm pretty sure he doesn't play.
Yeah, and again, but my point being, like, it's fine
really
if Joel
dropped off
leaves. Like, what's the likelihood of him actually being a world-class centre back?
Apologies, I was wrong. He's made 15.
It's
He's made
all we
15 appearances. He made
Just to
15
say
appearances.
as well, guys, we are about to kick off. So the game is about to finally go ahead. An hour and a half into the watch.
Why on my screen are they saying Ziyech left wing and Pulisic right wing? Like, come
No
on,
idea.
Yeah, same thing here.
Oh, they don't know the lineup then.
but like,
It might be that though. It could
no,
be
it won't.
that.
Man.
No, I think I just saw
He
Ziyech.
played Ziyech off the left before.
Yeah, but we're not gonna play Pulisic off the right to play Ziyech off the left. Come on, Tuchel, you can't even be this crazy.
Guys, just search on YouTube if anyone wants the game. Chad, if you ask for the game, just search on YouTube. It's
Yeah, guys,
up
we're not
there
showing
for
you
now.
the game here because we want the YouTube channel to survive.
Yeah.
And we don't
But you
wanna
can
get-
search it up, and some people are streaming it. So while it's up, go watch it there, or just find it.
we value the sanctity of the channel. They spelled Sterling wrong on the bench in my graphic. They
Oh
did
my
two
God.
weeks ago.
Stealing.
They've had an hour and a half, man. They've had an hour and a half. Come on.
Boston Ryan again, big up yourself, saying as a Yank, what is the best Chelsea pre-game bar? If you're talking about pubs around the grounds, there's the Chelsea Pensioner, there's McGettigan's, there's a couple of pubs all around just Stamford Bridge and Fulham area. So just find any one of them really. I like going to the Goose personally, but that one's like 10 minutes away from the ground. We have just kicked off.
No way.
Chelsea started off.
They put our initials next to Charlotte FC's logo and their initials next to our logo on my screen.
I've just
Oh
seen
yeah, they've had a house with the scoreboard.
Yo, who is running this? They need to get sacked.
Come on, man. They've had
Early
an hour
press
and a
from
half. What
Chelsea,
are they
though.
doing? CFC. Come on, man.
Oh my, I'm so confused. No way I waited an
Oh,
hour.
Let me see if we can move this a bit closer.
That's your peoples, Peter. That's your country.
My people. I don't live in Charlotte. I don't know what you're talking about. Those are Alex.
America. America.
America. You think I claim them? What the hell?
All right, wait. All right, let's say, yeah, because we're talking about strikers. If somehow Tuchel can turn back Shawai, would we
No.
keep him if we sell Broja?
No. No.
Yeah. that
Okay,
might work.
okay. Define turn.
What?
Like when you say turn, are we talking like 20?
Like-
Are we talking like 25 plus?
He does good enough for a backup. Like he'll get like
No.
10 goals or 8 goals. I don't know.
No.
He just like plays better
No.
No,
to the point where he can be
If
a
he's
backup.
giving me
No,
like
I'm
20
talking-
yes.
I was going to say if I'm
25.
saying turn, he's got to have like 20, 25 in all comps minimum.
Yeah,
There's
if he
no
has
way.
20 in all comps,
Our
I'll take
attackers couldn't do that last season. There's no way.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm just saying, like,
no.
if Broja left, if
At
Broja
this
left,
point, just get rid and like rinse your hands, move on to the next player.
Oh, for everyone in the comment section as well asking where to watch, check the Fifth Stand app or chelseafc.com. Again, it might not be eligible for you guys to watch in whatever country you guys are watching from, but for some of you guys it will be. So check the Chelsea website or the Fifth Stand app. We are 1 minute 48 into the game. Good pass from Reece James into, I think, Kovacic.
No, it's Pulisic.
Hudson-Odoi hasn't reached that ball. Julio Andres, again, big up yourself, man. Really appreciate all the donations. Saying Pulisic just 9 goals and 4 assists in 25 games in the Premier League's first season. Did he just get worse at Chelsea, or is Chelsea not good at developing young players? Can't just blanketly blame young players. I think on the case of Pulisic is that what was realised after the FA Cup final injury was Pulisic plays a very explosive style of play, which always has an impact on his muscles, which is why he's getting so many muscular injuries. So he's had to adapt to a less explosive game, which again is going to take away from his best attributes. So that plays a factor. That, and also the lack of trust in your body, and also just the inconsistencies in itself. Tuchel don't really trust him because of his injuries too. It's a variation of different issues, in my opinion.
I think it's a little bit column A, a little bit column B. I will also say that with Pulisic, like, I don't think people quite like. He's not a goal-scoring winger. He never really has been, apart from for the US. But that's because they rely on him so heavily. Apart from that, he's never really been a goal-scoring winger. So, like, he was decent last season. It's just like he can't just be decent. Like, he has to be a bit better than that. Like, it's the same with Havertz. He was decent last season, but we can't just have decent. Like, decent works if all we want to do is finish 4th every year. That's calm. But
but the thing is, Pulisic isn't even a starter anyway. So
That's from Chelsea.
him being bad or being average or whatever, I don't look at it in the same way I would look at it as someone like a Havertz. He's consistently starting games and not improving or not playing better.
Chelsea progressing the ball really well.
I'll be honest. I don't know why people are so eager to change the shape for the sake of it.
I agree.
I don't get it. Like,
Oh, that's a nice cross.
because I saw
You
some
see,
comments.
Joe is better player on the right because he
That
always
was a
thinks
nice
about
cross, yeah.
crossing.
Yeah, and it
before
keeps him on his
turning
strong
in.
side.
When
That was
he's on the
great
right,
tackle.
the left side, he always thinks about cut it in and shoot.
Low-key, that was a great challenge from Emerson in that duel.
Is that Emerson? Damn.
Emerson is a decent center back. I think.
Like, if
better-
Colwell, if for whatever
Yeah.
reason we lost Colwell and Sarr, I would keep Emerson as a backup center back. And that's me
I
being.
wonder what we'll have with it. I think Emerson stays, to be honest, as a backup for Chua, possibly.
I
Can he
imagine
even
he
play
will.
wing back?
Yeah, he played
Oh,
wing
yeah,
back
yeah,
for
yeah.
Roma, I think.
I mean,
Oh no,
Emerson is a wing.
Leon. He did
And
it
he
for
played
Leon.
Leon.
He played wingback before
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he
He
did.
played wingback before
Go on.
tearing his ACL.
Go on, whip it in.
What is? Have you not seen?
Green screen.
My whole,
Yeah,
the whole thing's just
Yep.
crashing.
Yep, that's just.
What time are you guys on
Probably
your
the
game?
thunderstorms. And
I don't know,
everything.
bro. Oh, here we go.
449, 50, 51.
Oh, so mine is fine. You guys have to hold that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but what minute are you?
4:58, man.
Yeah, we're all
Alright.
about the same.
Alex,
time.
you and your bootleg Russian TV can hold that.
No, I'm actually using them on the what's the name? Website.
Yeah,
Oh,
everyone in the comment section, you seen this
I'm on
glitch?
ESPN.
there?
Whoa,
Plus.
what the heck? Oh, this is gonna be how it is the whole
This
game.
is
isn't it?
horrific.
Football.
Mine's
Have
fine.
a
I don't know.
Apart from Peter, who's just sat there chilling.
Hudson Odoi. Oh,
They still have our name next to Charlotte FC's logo and their initials next
Yeah.
to ours. I'm having a great stream.
By the way,
Oh.
are you? I'm on 5:33, 34.
I'm on the same time as you, Alex.
yeah,
I'm
you
about-
guys.
You
are like
watching
a
ESPN?
second-
Yeah,
You
he's
guys
getting
are a
plus.
second or
I'm
two
not
ahead
trying
of
to
me,
discount
though. It's
that, man.
cool.
I was gonna say, I think you guys are about 3 or 4 seconds ahead of us.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think me and Scott are on the same time. You guys are a few seconds ahead, but it's cool. That's calm.
Oh, by the way, I don't think Chelsea fans should get gassed about Cho our right wing back because
I
the
wouldn't
fans
say-
that the same
Who
thing
is?
last season.
Who's getting
and
gassed?
He died of death there.
I was gonna say, I don't think.
People
I
in
don't
comments,
think he's
people on
gonna-
Twitter, people in group chats.
People will get gassed over if like look, he just made one shot before. People are gonna guess about that. They're gonna always guess about.
Why are
that
you
shot.
guys trying to be joy police? Like, why can't you just let
I was
people
gonna say
enjoy
the thing with Cho is like,
No,
I
but
don't
you get
think
no.
he's
Just
gonna-
look realistically. People go, "Oh, let's play him throughout the season." I don't think he can play
Oh,
wing
wait,
back.
we
I
can
don't
get
think he's
that
ever wing back
sorted out.
position.
One sec.
No, he doesn't have to be
Julio,
the whole
one
season.
sec, guys. Julio says fair point. Julio says fair point. I think Chelsea don't develop as well as they could, though. Hopefully, they treat Gallagher well. He's a great talent. Cobham is usually just used though for loan fees and just get profit out of good youngsters. That's the main purpose of it. And
Yeah,
I
Julio-
think the 1920 season just made a lot of people forget that really, when that's really been what it's been. Unless you're the best of the best, you're getting sold, and here's what it is really. We're going to use that money.
I'm gonna hold like calm on Gallagher for now. I personally don't rate him, but I'm happy to be proven wrong.
Oh, Chelsea on a break. Gallagher was very impressive in the last game, but it is just the first match. Oh,
Go on.
oh, unlucky.
That was a nice
good
win, though.
break.
I don't know who that was. That was a nice run.
Ziyech. I'm pretty sure.
I thought Ziyech was on the end of it. I think who was driving forward with it?
So Pulisic,
I don't
man.
know. Good
Yeah,
play from Chelsea.
I don't hate the idea of playing Reece and Emerson as like center backs in a situation like this.
Again, that adds more centre back depth then as well, which is
Well, they're not actually going to play there in the season, but like people are like, oh,
No,
Emerson probably can on the left.
Reece will play more center back if we don't sign the third one. More that right side.
but then who's going to play wing back? Because then now we're like kind of cutting off our nose to spite our face.
Well, it
He's
depends.
trying to work with Hudson, but I don't know if it's gonna work.
Bro, we're
He's
not.
trying to find that.
Oh, good one too.
No, but it's not even that. It's like
Linked up from back.
I think attribute-wise, wing back would actually suit Joe. But if he has it, he needs to have the application.
I agree.
I don't think he actually wants to play there.
Guys, Reece is better than him. Let's stop this. Like Reece is playing there.
100. There's no.
Yeah, like this, he's never going to get a consistent run unless something bad happens to somebody.
Yeah.
So like, let's
But like that
really good
happened last season. Is the point.
Yeah, it happened last season, and look what happened.
Play it wide.
Because he
Play
didn't
it
have
wide.
the
That's
commitment
good.
or
No, he's
application.
fine as
That's why
backup.
we had to
Nothing
play
more
Aspie
than
out.
backup. So these fans are having a party.
On Hudson-Odoi, though, I will say that like I'm not getting gassed and saying he's going to be world class this season, but I do think he'll be better. I think he'll
I hope.
he'll have a decent season.
Oh, whoever this is, you're a joker. Good defending against Pulisic.
Yeah. I think we started this game well, man. I can't really complain.
A lot of possession we're having as well, which is
So
quite
yeah, Charlotte are kind of. Also,
good.
it's important to know, guys. It's right in the middle of the MLS season, and these friendlies are used for cash grabs for the clubs. So
I was going to say like all of these teams are doing it, and they're literally playing again in like 3 days.
Yeah, they're just cash grabs. They can mark up the tickets, make a bunch on gate receipts, get on TV, stuff like that. Yeah, so it's kind of not the best environment to have our guys gearing up and playing. So like playing a 9-month season, but hey, it is what it is, man.
Oh, they fixed the badges. Scoreboards.
Oh, there we go. Be back.
About time.
Only took him 10 minutes.
Had an hour and a half to do it. And I do it now. See, Batshuayi has that perfect physique for a striker, man. I just wish he could just be a better striker.
Matt, what is it with you and repping just these dead players?
No, I'm not rubbing. I'm just saying, like, I wish he could be
He's
better.
worse than Fatters.
No, I'm just saying he has a great physique for a striker.
Matt,
Like,
what's the time on your TV right now?
Mine's 10.
No,
I'm behind 10.
20.
Yeah, you're about to see.
Yeah,
I'm not ripping him. I'm just saying, like, he has such a great
you're
physique. Why is he so shit?
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
I was going to say the timing of that was perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh no, I didn't see that way. I'm coming now. Oh my days.
Yeah,
All the
you said that, and I saw that.
Yeah,
Like,
I just saw, but I was just saying, like, he has such a great physique. I just wish he could be a better striker.
I wish, like, the weird thing for me is whenever I've seen Batshuayi like on loan or like in his very brief minutes when he first came to Chelsea, I'm like, why is this guy just never going to play? But it's clearly something, man. It's got to be something on the training ground.
It's just the league. Like he did well in the Turkish league. It's just the league's too fast for him. He's not good enough for the league.
You'd honestly expect that.
Three managers. Who's
Mute
got
that sound.
in the background?
Yeah, whoever's sound is that is, let's not get the channel like banned, you know? Let's not do that because it's on YouTube. But I think we started well.
That's been all right.
Like I can't like Charlotte haven't really like done anything to like.
Oh, they're not going to. That's
no,
poor.
I agree. Like they've got no reason to.
Yeah, there's no
By the
like.
way, Club America is the only team that actually capable of doing anything.
Oh
like-
yeah.
They're playing Man City right now.
Right now.
Oh yeah, Haaland's debut.
Yeah, they're playing City now.
That Club America team was not great. Club America in general, I don't think it. I might be wrong. I don't remember them.
No,
doing
The
great.
last,
really
4 or 5
physical.
years, they haven't been too good, but before that, they were really, really good.
Yeah, they're really
Basically,
physical though.
Before Gignac went to Mexico, they were like the best team in Mexico.
I remember they used to have a couple players. I can't remember what their names were. Though. They used to be like full Colombian and
Couple
like
of,
South American.
Couple of Mexican.
So
Yeah.
funny.
They have the goat Ochacha,
Ochoa?
the keeper. What's his name?
Oh, yeah,
Ochoa.
Ochoa.
They've also got Jonathan Dos Santos as well, former Barca player.
Yeah. Dos Santos was at. Oh my lord! I can't believe that worked. But yeah, Dos Santos went from Barca to
Barca to LA Galaxy. Oh no, to Villarreal to LA Galaxy. And then to
yeah.
Club America.
He was on the Galaxy with his brother very briefly. I thought that was weird.
You see,
Good
when
play,
Pulisic
man.
when Pulisic is playing, Pulisic is the one that actually brings the our midfield to the forward.
Oh, like
he
links it?
he minimized the gap better than anybody else on our team. For example, if Kai Havertz and Mount playing, and somebody else, for example, Timo, there's a big gap between midfield and the forward.
I still think that Ziyech is the best player that does that, and I don't know why he doesn't do it more. Like when he did it against Watford when we needed a goal, he did it brilliantly. I don't know why we don't do it with him more, or didn't do it with him more.
Ziyech is the only attacker I genuinely feel like has the excuse of suffering from changing system and shape.
I agree.
Defo. Him and Mount.
I don't think Mount suffers though.
Mount,
Yeah.
he doesn't suffer, but he's still an 8.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I can't even say
God
this.
damn, Cho. Can you hold
Yeah, but I think none of what Mount does wrong is as a result of the system. Like him, like his inability to like keep the ball consistently isn't down to the system. His inability to like, or like his need to like want to hit hero balls from time to time, that's the system. Wait, that's not real. Hang on. Minnesota are not beating Everton 3-0.
Yep.
Oh my days.
Who?
Minnesota United are beating Everton.
Look at that smile on Prime's face.
That Boston is
sack him.
That Boston's getting sacked. I love it.
Like he genuinely might be the first manager sacked.
I don't think he's going to make it to the World Cup.
No, man, Arteta.
He's not getting. He's not making it to Halloween, bro.
Arteta's not going to get sacked because they're not going to riot enough. Everton will turn on him in 2 minutes, dude.
It's either him or it's
they love him. He's Lampard's gone with the passion, bro.
Him or who?
Marco Silva, the Fulham manager.
Fulham?
Yeah, it's one of those two's getting sacked first.
Yeah, Marco Silva was already
you know why I love it? When Everton hired Frank, I had Everton fans coming at me saying,
"Do you see that with Batshuayi and
next season we're
I
getting?"
did.
That was nice, yeah.
That was a proper striker and the number 10 link up.
Yeah, that was really beautiful. Good.
Tuchel is not happy though.
Yeah, Tuchel's always mildly unhappy though.
No, the cross from the wide was bad.
It's probably shouting it.
But like, it's Ziyech on his right, man. Like, don't get your hopes up.
Ziyech was actually in the middle. That was Cho on the right.
That crossed it?
Yeah.
No, it's Ziyech, wasn't it?
I swear
I
it was
thought
Ziyech.
it was Cho.
Nah. Cho was like
Ziyech was on the floor afterwards.
No, Sammy. Prime and Alex hate Sarri anyway. So like,
what's
you
his name? Batshuayi got it on the chest. Lay it off for Ziyech.
Yeah,
Ziyech one touched it to Cho. Cho passed.
Oh no, I rate Sarri, yeah, but I don't hate Sarri. I rate him.
Decent turn. You gotta release a clicker, son.
Yeah,
good, man.
Sammy was saying Lampard over Sarri.
Excellent.
No.
Yo,
Rigo Parks is Joe on the right. Most touches so far, done nothing. Kid is so deficient in the final third.
God damn, Pulisic! You can't. That kid
I wouldn't say he's
his legs. That should.
I wouldn't say he's done nothing. Like he's had a couple of like good moments, like the cross he put in, like 10 minutes
I'm
ago.
I'm surprised that's not a red card.
It's a friendly. That's why.
Oh no,
but that's
United got a red card. United got a red card the other day, straight red.
Yo, is that guy's ankle okay?
Mauricio.
Oh my God, Pulisic.
Pulisic, like every time he goes, like he can't stand on his feet. Just look at him. Every time he tries to score on goal, he never on his feet.
Actually pulled me out for that. Can't be arsed.
Alonso.
You guys are complaining about refs in a friendly. What's going on?
Up
I
at
don't think
Chelsea.
that's. I don't. A ref should give him a red if it was a proper game.
Oh, of course. But like, if you give him a red, then all of our subs can't play. So they're not.
Oh no, we do have 11, don't we? Yes.
Yeah, they're not going to give him a red.
No, I'm saying to the people that complaining about the ref. Ref could have given him a red card for that tackle.
Oh, he probably should have if it was a real match that counted.
But it's like, don't really
He's
matter.
like, nah. He put his studs right into his leg. He could have broke it.
You feed it.
Could have broke it. That's not good.
Like, I can understand if it's Arsenal. I wouldn't be upset about it.
I still would. Stand your feet and score, man.
No, I mean, the guy just, like, seriously, if anybody just watches Pulisic, watch him try to finish the goals. He always have balance when he does shoots all the time. He falls right after it. The minute that he shoots on target, he falls off.
That's what I mean, though, when I say he's not a goal-scoring winger. So it's like, it's not something he's like used to doing because he's not a goal-scoring winger.
Because he's such a top balance player. Like, he's a look
Top
at
heavy.
the cross. Oh, what a chance, man!
Oh.
That was a really nice cross. Who that was Sergio Ruiz, I think.
I know this
I
is
thought it
not
was
Chelsea
Fuchs.
related.
That is a beautiful cross.
Yeah, the Fuchs was on across it. It was Swiderski on
Yeah.
the end of it. That should have been a goal. That was, they.
He technically had it nutmegged Mendy. The only reason why it went wide.
I do like the way
You see how Pulisic linked up well?
No, yeah,
Timo
I do
Werner
like the way
never does
Pulisic and Ziyech are dropping
Timo
in.
Werner never does that.
Of course
when
not.
he plays at that side. Nobody else does it. Ziyech, God damn, those people cannot stick to the.
Oh, that touch was so bad.
Yep.
That was awful.
Well, it's good to be back, guys. I miss these Chelsea
Pulisic,
games.
man. What is that touch?
It was Ziyech, I think.
It was Ziyech, not a Pulisic.
Lewis, what time are you at?
1951, 53, 54, 5.
These are all kind of
58.
insane. All right, so Lewis is like a second ahead of me.
Not for long.
I know this is not Chelsea related, yeah, but Cancelo is wearing the 7 for City.
He used to wear the 7. He wore the 7.
Are you watching City game?
Why are you bringing this up?
He has worn the number 7 before at other clubs.
Prime, where are you watching City game?
I'm watching the Chelsea game. I just thought it was interesting.
Yeah,
no,
it doesn't
I'm saying
matter.
Just
a number.
I'm saying where.
I'm not watching the City game.
Oh, so what? How do you know that he's wearing number 7?
This guy just wants to put on random
because I saw it.
It was going around on social media.
Do you not have eyes?
Shoot that.
Pressing.
For that 3 men and Jorginho, and he still gets out of it.
I can't even lie. That was really poor from Hudson-Odoi. Like, he just made no attempt to close down or like stop the pass.
Yeah,
That's the thing. I don't know. He's not the type to track back the press. He's not that type of player.
Yeah, but he's got to. Like, that's the thing. Like
Exactly. Yes. He's like right now, he has to start tracking back. He just doesn't.
Yeah, it gets brought up a lot as like a passion kind of thing, and I get it, but like you do kind of need to do that from time to time. Like that is important to do.
If you're a wing back, you have to track back.
You're going to be wing back. You need to close down the service on your touchline and force the ball towards to help out the rest of
when you're playing on the side where your manager is.
Yes.
I would say, and especially you can't let the ball go down the side that you're meant to be on. Like the pass, he went straight down where he should have been. If he stays in position, he gets the pass, or if he closes down properly, he stops the pass. but he did neither.
I thought wingback's one of the hardest positions because it's just a lot of running.
Oh,
It's a lot of.
It's a
Yeah,
very
definitely.
niche position.
Commitment.
Not many people think any athletic fullback can play wingback. It's not true.
No. That's what I said. I think attackers can't play wingback. I don't think they have the defensive mindset to track back.
Oh no, I think wingbacks make good. No, attackers make good wingbacks as long
Exactly.
They
as
can
long
do within the job.
as you
what
can
a
make them.
crossbar.
I think
Off
that
the
was
post.
Nearly
Offside
scored,
was-
just hit the side of the post.
Geordie Rayner. Jesus Christ. But you can, as long as you can make those attackers like defensively competent, or not even great, just defensively competent, then they can play wingback. It's just
Yeah.
and whether they have
It's-
the application of wanting to do
I
it. Like
agree with you. It's harder
Moses
to make a
wanted to do it.
defensive-minded because defensive-minded player, it's not good going forward. And wingback has to be offensive-minded more than defensive. He has to have defensive awareness. He has to have defensive awareness, but not defensive-minded.
Moses
The
was
thing
a
with
pure
attackers don't like to defend though. That's the thing. You can make a defender an attacker. You can make
But
a
you
defender.
don't-
no,
No,
you can't make an
it
attacker defender.
depends. It depends because like look at Moses. Like if you can get your point across to them, like that, you just need to be competent defensively, and you're going to get a lot of chances going forward.
It's a
You can-
space. It's a space and angles, cutting the angles, and because you have 3 center backs.
You also need anticipation and like how to read the game and like timing
Exactly.
the runs as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But mostly that role comes with experience.
You see,
Yeah.
James is yelling at Cho right now from the corner because Cho keep leaving him without cover.
Yeah, because he's too far up. Yeah, you can see he's.
You can see the minute we consider the corner, he'll literally start pointing to Cho.
Yeah. I can't like
Yeah,
this.
right.
This
Exactly.
game
Look
so
how far Cho is. He's too far up.
Corner coming in.
Yeah, I can't like this game has just been eerily familiar to last season. Like
Yeah,
That
that's what
shot
it
just
felt
reminded me of
like
Mars.
last season.
good build up play, like playing well up until the final third, and it all falls to pieces.
I
And
wouldn't
then
say even play well.
I think we've
I
played
don't
well in
think even
terms of like
offensively.
I think
Just
the
had the
build up.
ball.
Oh, Silva.
Oh, what a crosses,
Oh,
man!
hey.
Fuchs again.
The crosses are
Yes.
good, man.
He's got a whip on him. He's really
He's
has.
always had that though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, but like that.
You'll have that till you can hardly walk.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's just
No,
annoying because I think the build up's been decent so far. Like I'm not saying it's been world class or excellent. I think it's been decent. It's just again, it's like we get to the final third and like it just all falls to pieces. Like Ziyech losing his touch. Same with Cho, Pulisic. Like, it's just all falling
On the
apart.
bright side, I think our back three and our midfield pivot have played well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's all been good up until like the final third.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
So, like,
It's
for
the
me,
same
am I going to lose my mind that Cho and Marcus Alonso aren't playing well? Not really.
Mm.
I'll focus on the
But
positives.
I agree. You shouldn't lose your mind, but those are the players that. Oh, for fuck's sake, man!
Mhm.
Those are the players, but
Easy pass to make.
those are the players that actually what's the name? You think that like they have to do something, especially Cho. I understand Alonso, but Cho, he has to do something to prove
Yeah.
it.
Joe confuses me, right? Because I know he's got the ability to beat a man on the dribble. I know that. I've seen it. He doesn't do it he just doesn't do it often enough though. I don't get it. Like just like the pass was terrible, but like just go at the player.
Exactly. The reaction to the mistake has to be made, and he doesn't have that reaction to his mistake.
That's why that's a poor decision.
Yeah, should have played it.
Oh, I've heard that.
Should have played through Ziyech, man.
Come on,
On the
man.
right foot, I don't know will be better shot, or he
Nah,
would have got it on the
Ziyech had
left foot.
plenty of space he was running into.
I know.
Like, I
Oh
understand.
my days.
I
You
always
just-
say pass it first, then decide if it was right decision or not.
Bad
You
man,
pass
look
it,
like black girl.
When you pass in the ball, you're literally taking responsibility from you and give it to somebody else. So if they made a mistake, it's on them, not on you.
Decent corner.
Yeah, maybe we can see more with Gallagher and Sterling.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sterling will play some minutes. I would
So we
like to
have
see that.
Gallagher, Ampadu, Colwell, Sterling, Mount
Good
Havertz.
press.
Jeez,
Ah,
that's
what
a young squad, man.
Taddy, I can't even lie. If
I tell
people
you
are
what,
going on
Ziyech can
Twitter,
press.
bro,
Oh, yeah,
I'm just saying this.
he's
Like,
always
he's so good pressing. Like, he got so much stick for being quote unquote lazy because of his body language. Like, especially after like that City game. where we were just kind of walking back after the free kick. But like he can press so well. Like
He
he's up
can
there with one of
press,
our best pressers. I was gonna say, Taddy,
he just doesn't run like a headless chicken. He
No,
like
no,
actually
he doesn't do it consistently.
No, but
Like,
the thing is,
when the
Matt, the
game
reason he
to the
does
game.
that is because he's played under a manager who taught him how to press correctly.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
exactly.
press at every moment. It was press when
Which
the
is
time was
good.
right to win the ball.
Like Werner, he just runs like a headless chicken. That's not
Yeah,
good. You don't want to
That's
do
the
that.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's just the German way. It's just press. Whereas, like, that's not
Unlucky.
the way.
Pulisic, anticipate that.
I was gonna say, Taddy, if people are going on Twitter and complain and like pointing out that this is why we need a DM, that's just like it's just complete. That's not why
We're
we're
doing that today off this game.
That's like what he said. Like the DM going
Just
on Twitter
in
going to have
general,
fun with
really.
it.
The
If
DM
anything,
poll is saying that we're struggling because we don't have one.
I was gonna say, if anything, this shows the lack, like why we need this. This shows why we need backup in wing back areas. The wing backs are
right
great.
foot.
Another injury.
But yeah,
It's
Yeah,
the
we
same
need wing
thing,
backs and more dynamic front options, but our actual starters up top, in theory, are on the bench. So
yeah, that's true.
like
But agendas after agenda, I suppose.
I don't think we played wrong in the middle of the park whatsoever.
It wasn't Bill. It was literally kind of right-sided front, because Pulisic been decent, linking up even forward. But
No,
that's,
Pulisic and Ziyech have both done well dropping into the hole and like on the
Yeah,
turn. It's
but
what
the
happens
minute after it.
Yeah,
Like we need the
It's-
final 20 meters of the pitch to be better. The stuff in
Exactly.
between is good, but the stuff at the
It's-
end is where you like determine results. Really,
it's literally the same story. It's not maybe not last season, but like the season before, like after Tuchel came in, it's literally the same story. Like everything else is good. It's just you get to the final third and it all falls apart. Like all falls apart.
Rigo Park says yes, it's a friendly, but Charlotte FC are an MLS expansion team formed in 2019. Barca put 6 past into Miami, and we're struggling to finish as usual. To be fair, we have put a meaty front lineup, even by our own standards. So I'm not too surprised. Like Mishi Batshuayi is up top. Ziyech has never been a finisher. Pulisic's never really been a finisher.
I was going to say
surprised they're not finishing.
we haven't got our starting wing backs like in their actual positions or
Arsenal
playing
is 1-1.
with Orlando. We haven't
Yeah.
got our starting front line. Like I wouldn't get too worried about it. Things
You know
so
what?
far.
Go on, Joe.
Kovacic, well done. Batshuayi, that was a good turn and pass. Now make another good decision.
This gotta be it. Is that 1-0?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it is. Let's go. Nice, a goal.
No.
Pulisic
That
scored.
counts. That's a poor decision from Batshuayi, though.
That was terrible. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an awful decision.
I'll take
Oh,
it.
my
Good,
days.
I'll
good
take
chip,
it.
good
It
chip
It was
by
really nice.
Pulisic.
Like
And I
Good
the
chip by
reaction-
Pulisic.
Playoff P, let's go.
I understand why it's
Theory.
weird because
He
we
didn't
just
fell
scored.
down
How
when
was
he
that poor?
chipped it. He didn't fell down when he chipped it. So
it was a
But,
nice
like,
reaction.
But like you got to think, right? You're Marcus Alonso. You've timed to run brilliantly. Batshuayi's on his weaker foot. I would kind of understand if he was right-footed, but he's not, right?
Also,
Or
that's
yeah, you're there. Play him in, man. Like yes,
that's why Batshuayi doesn't work. He's just got no like. He's got his footballing IQ is in the minus numbers.
that's got to be why he hasn't made it at Chelsea. Because like you look at his physical tools, he has them.
Oh, it is. Like, it was the same when, like, did you see all the quotes that Roy Hodgson said about him when he was at Palace? Like, his mentality is awful from
His
everything.
mentality's bad. He's not really like
Deflection
hopeful and
and
stuff like that.
straight into Pulisic.
he literally what Kai Havertz is. He has all attributes to be a good striker, but the final decision when to shoot, when to do, it's completely
Yeah.
different.
But I think
I would say that
Batshuayi's decision making is worse. He
I
makes
would say-
Yeah.
He's a selfish striker, which isn't bad, but it's not good for the Premier League.
it is though.
No, it's
not-
good to be a
it's not-
selfish striker. It's
thing
good to
is,
be a
it's
selfish
not
striker.
bad.
It's good to
It's
be
not
selfish,
bad,
but in
as long as he
wrong
scores.
decision.
No,
Yeah,
I
it
was
is.
gonna say it's not bad if he scores. If
Like,
he
Matt,
scores,
there's
and
a
we're-
time-
Well, in Turkey he did that. He was very selfish there, and he
There's a
scored.
time and
But again,
place
I
to
said
be
it's not fit
selfish.
for this league.
The obvious decision there would have been to lay it out to Ziyech, who would have been on his stronger
Yes.
foot. Right?
Yes.
He's ignored Ziyech twice in this game. Yes, we scored from it via a deflection and Pulisic being in the right place.
I will
But, like,
say that was a
that's not
good
sustainable
reaction.
stuff to create goals for us.
Yeah,
you know?
good chip too.
Yeah, it was a good
That was
reaction.
just once it came to him. Fair enough. Like, I take nothing away from the actual finish, but we can't rely on that happening 7-8 times
Yeah.
a season. That's just not
100%
gonna happen.
not. Yeah. That's not
You
gonna happen. Again, it's a lucky goal. We're lucky we got.
I'll
the
take it.
deflection.
Like at the end of the day, you make your own luck, and if you commit numbers to the box, you'll get lucky sometimes. But it's just like
I've seen the Fabrizio quote as well that everyone's talking about. The guy has said the same thing 3 times tonight.
Agreement. What is it? Agreement.
Like, I'm not even pulling
interested?
it up. It's just no updates. So everyone's going crazy. Oh my gosh, Fabrizio's tweet. What has he said? He hasn't said nothing.
Oh, God.
Big up Fabrizio because he can cause a storm without saying a word. But he ain't said nothing. So, like, unless it was a here we go, guys, we don't need it. Someone want to pause? Yeah, there we go. It needs to be muted.
Fabrizio.
Jorginho, good on the ball there. James, that's nice.
I mean, he kind of dribbled himself into trouble, but we'll take it.
I'm just gonna put our
school.
Yo, guys, Bayern are ripping apart DC United, but I swear DC United are match fixing. Some of the goals they conceded have been disgusting.
Oh no, bro. Trust me, I've watched like one of my things I like to do is watch the MLS. No, they are just that bad defensively. They are genuinely.
You watching MLS?
Yeah, I like to. It's like one of those things. Like It's kind of one of those weird things. They are genuinely that bad defensively. It's not.
Do you watch LAFC at all?
Do you?
How do you feel about them? Because they're kind of like my local team. I think they're.
I think they're playing well. Like their team isn't as stacked as it was, a couple of seasons ago when they had it as good. But like it's playing better. Like they're playing as a team more because they've got certain pieces that fit better.
Because they're the closest team in MLS that I see to playing like actual proactive possession-based, like counterattacking kind of like style that would translate to something in Europe.
Yeah, they do. And the thing is, they like to switch up. So like normally they do play quite attacking, but like against LA Galaxy the other week in El Tráfico, they switched up and let LA Galaxy have most of the ball and just hit him on the counterattack because they knew they could get him on the counterattack. So they do have like you said, like kind of like the most similar to sort of playing how like the rest of the world would play in terms of actual play.
By the way, Pulisic has the best awareness where to be like in the box.
Yes, 100%. And I'm not Pulisic's biggest fan at all, but I will out of our current like attacking players in those roles, yes, he has the best like knack for just finding chances.
Especially in the box.
Well, yeah, like
he does not finish
the ball. That's onside, by the way.
Go on, Mishi.
Oh, fuck, man.
Chelsea.
This guy is genuinely awful. Like, he is woeful.
Damn.
Here's the physique, man. Why couldn't he?
That was a great ball over the top from Jorginho, who can't pass forward.
Really?
Yeah, I know, yeah. I want to hear it. Where is it?
You wasted it, man.
I don't have problem.
No one was coming at you,
more
but
often. That's the problem.
Technically, we are.
You know what? Again, this comes down to this.
Twice. Right now, he's just done it once every game.
Can I just say, like, with Batshuayi, again, that's just such poor decision making. You have no reason to stop and cut back inside. You've beaten the offside trap. Go at the goal.
Mishi Batshuayi and good decision making. When have I seen that? Oh wait, never.
He had the chance that he shouldn't shoot with the left foot, and he shot it.
Yeah, I know.
And now he should shoot with the left
foot.
This
is what I mean. This guy, he's like
even the one earlier in the game where he had Ziyech running on the outside and he shot it right into a defender. Like we're seeing it the entire half. Like, and I know these are very small things, but like these are what will translate to the games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're in the trenches in the Premier League against like a serious team. You can't have a decision maker like that as the point of your attack.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, like, because I've seen people like say this before about like friendlies. Like, take the opposition out of it. Take whoever you're playing. Look at how a player is playing because that's probably how they're going to translate it. Like, kind of similar in terms of games. And yeah, his decision making, and we've seen it in the past with other teams. It's just bad. Like someone said he's a good.
You fucking wank.
He's a good poacher. Like if you get him like in the 6-yard box, in front of goal, we'll probably score.
Why
but
he didn't pass it quicker?
If I'm Ziyech, I'm kicking someone in the head at halftime. I swear. The amount of times he's been ignored.
Ron Swanson says could be worse, guys. Everton losing
Very
3-0
true.
at half time.
Very true.
At least that game's a bit
Super
entertaining.
fatty friend.
Fuck me, this game's frustrating. Rigo Park also says just for giggles, CR7 would have finished a number of these
Yeah, he would.
chances. I'll be real.
Exactly.
I love Tuchel, but I don't get how you look at this attack and not think Dybala, Neymar, or Ronaldo.
Dybala, no.
improves.
No.
Dybala's
Dybala
we've lost out. Dybala, we've missed that boat.
Yeah, no, we've missed that one, but I'm still.
One-
It
annoyed.
still would have been
I
better.
can't lie,
Like,
though. Lewis, you know how against the idea of Ronaldo I was like a few weeks ago. I can't lie. If we're going into the start of the season with Batshuayi and Kai's our strike force, I might be rethinking that. You know, I might be stopping on the Ronaldo
what I'm
train.
worried about because I get the cons around
I can't.
Ronaldo at Chelsea. I get the negatives of it. But fuck me,
Scott,
we have
at least
Timo
late-
Werner,
late
Kai
is
Havertz, and
better
Michy
late than never.
Batshuayi as
Hey,
our front three.
All I'm saying is I've watched 37 minutes of Batshuayi have the worst decision making I've seen in a long
Look.
time. I'll be watching that for 38 games in a league season and plus the
Look,
Champions League.
the funny part is after the first game, people like, what do you think of Batshuayi keeping the Chelsea as the second striker?
Oh god!
After first preseason game, there's people on the Twitter saying, what do you think about if Broja leaves? What do you think about keeping Batshuayi as
that's
the
what I
second
was.
striker?
That's what I was saying. The question at the start, and then we just watched this 37 minutes. Just
And
Guys,
you actually said if Tuchel could turn him around.
Broja leaves, get me some.
Well, that's done.
If Broja leaves, get me some PMP player like Jonathan David. Like I swear.
But
Rigo Park
would
again.
we want an
pick up,
experienced
appreciate
or
the
young?
donations.
backup?
One sec.
As a
bro.
backup,
bro.
I don't even care, man.
Yeah, Rigo Park says if we get Koundé and no attackers, get ready for 0-0 FC or 1-0 FC, but frustration.
Zinchenko Arsenal player?
Yeah, it's
Yep.
done.
He's already been seen in their training kit. Another cross into the box, headed out.
That was Emerson that time, right? I think so. Yeah.
I think so.
Emerson and Alonso on the same side in the friendly is so funny, man. Thiago Silva. The thing that kills me with Batshuayi is he's holding the ball up well. Everything after that is just like, nah, man.
Now,
It's
Cho.
just-
Now,
it's just
Cho.
a
Why do you think
It's always
I say
been-
Batshuayi, bro? Because they're both
Oh
the
my
same.
God,
Only good with their
Ziyech,
first
you
few
fuck.
touches.
This is why Tuchel loses his mind.
Yep.
This is why Tuchel loses his mind. This is the
So
moment
I lose my
that
mind.
Tuchel loses his
Oh,
mind.
good
with the-
job. Good job. Good press. Cho, you're lazy.
Yeah, that's Cho's fault.
Oh, we pressed him in and we had a chance to win the ball back there and he just started walking. I understand if the coaching staff is yelling at everybody right now. I
But
understand.
Ziyech is
I
just
feel
too
like
predictable,
Oh,
man.
Paul Silva, good job.
when
Thing is, you
people
can-
are like,
you
oh,
can-
Oh no!
you
no
can be
tech-
predictable, but still
saved.
like pull stuff off.
Yeah, Messi
Like,
was predictable. Like everyone knew Messi got his left foot, but he's still some, got
Yeah,
past it.
same with
That's
like
Messi.
Robin. Like you
That's
can be
Messi
predictable,
predictable.
but like, bro, I can't lie. Like the first like 15-20 minutes was good from Cho, and then everything afterwards has been awful.
bro,
Like-
the amount of just horrendous like personal decisions I've seen. I understand
Yeah.
why if the coaching staff hates everybody. I get it.
All same. Like
I
You know,
get it.
James. You know, quick. You know what James has? James is quick to be wind up. Like he gets really quick on under the skin. Like he get personal quick.
Does
Oh,
he?
With somebody.
Because he feels he can beat everybody up. I understand it. I would be that way too.
No, but come on, we need that. We need some of that warrior mindset. bro.
Yeah. He's too important of the player to do that.
Yeah, I personally would rather have
Really
all my
enough of him,
people,
man.
I'd rather have all my players just be like silent psychopaths and just
Yeah.
robots. But like, I understand it.
Halftime Arsenal 1-1.
Yeah,
Who
James
they
is
coming
always,
in will change that.
if you notice,
The thing-
James is always the first person in our team to grab an opposition player's shirt like in a scruff,
Yep.
in a scuffle. Like
And
always him.
and the way he do it, like you smell it.
There's no need. There's no need. He was like awkwardly gripping up Matic at Old Trafford, and I'm just like, relax, man.
I will
Tell
never
Pep-
I will never forget Chalaba's older brother when what's his name?
Oh, Aguero.
Aguero. That was one of the best moments. He's like,
Yo, because I got 2 reds off that, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Fabregas slapped Fernandinho, and then Fernandinho choked him. And then
No,
Fernandinho-
that's not the same game.
Yes,
That's
it
not
is.
the same game.
Yes,
No,
it
it
is.
wasn't. No, it
Yes, it
wasn't.
was. That
No,
was
it
after
wasn't.
Aguero slit tackled David Luiz. That all happened in the same incident.
Yeah, that was different game. It was.
No, it was
I
the same
see
game.
one. I've been telling you, bro. Our attack just sucks. They all do. I just want to see what Sterling's like in the second
Bro,
half.
you can put players of this decision making caliber in any setup. And
Yes, C1. Would you check Ronaldo on this in this front? Do you think he would have done better, C1?
I told you guys. Those who don't hear must feel.
Facts,
You
bro.
lot forgot how bad our attack was because the season was done. Now you will learn. You lot turning your noses up
You're
at
gonna cry for
Cristiano
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo.
I can't believe
The
people
nerve
saying
of this fan base to turn their noses up at CR7,
this
one of the
brother,
greatest
man.
finishers.
Christ.
Do you
of
think?
all
Do you think Ronaldo
Right.
would? Do you think Ronaldo will cut on his left foot, on right foot, to finish that
Look at
one-on-one?
this. Look at the state of this,
Hey, the
man.
Batshuayi decision to shoot there is killing me.
The
So,
Batshuayi
like, the
decision
thing is,
making
right,
is killing me.
the decision to shoot ain't bad, but like, put it top bins, man. Why are you shooting at the keeper?
See, that's the thing. That's the thing. As I said, in the Turkey league, he could do that, and you put him in this league, he can't do
No,
that. He's not good enough
No,
for this
in the
league.
Turkey
Turkish-
League
in
is
the
actually
Turkish league-
physical.
Can I say in
Yeah.
the Turkish
Yeah,
league,
that's why he does well there. He's a physical player. He has the body. It's straight. That's why he scored 20 goals there last season. He did well there.
Yeah, and he was
Because he would
getting
take his
benched
chances.
by a Canadian striker. Let's not talk about it. He was getting benched at times by a Canadian striker. Let's not talk about it.
Yeah,
One of the
it's basically-
greatest finishers
I don't care
of
where
all
he got.
time. And our fan base was turning their noses up at him.
Yeah,
Disgraceful,
because we're
man.
too good.
You man sit here and watch Kai Havertz and Timo Werner on a weekly basis just miss chances and then say, no, we don't need Ronaldo. He's old. It's a state. Absolute state. When I have to watch Timo Werner, Havertz and Batshuayi play up front, I'm going to be pissed off. I'm going to be a bit vindicated knowing you're all suffering with me.
You know,
'Cause you lot turning your noses up.
you know how bad it is. I forgot Jorginho played on this in this half, and I didn't complain about him.
Bro, because he's
It's just
just
so
fine.
good.
Europe. This is exactly how I
Alex,
felt through the whole
Alex,
of 2022.
don't let
Just
Jorginho
tired
distract you
of
from
it.
the real
No,
criminals.
no. I know that.
Don't let
I
him
know-
distract
I
you from
know
the
my
real
criminals.
Organization.
I know my criminals.
I know my criminals. They play forward up front.
And
Exactly.
it's killed all summer. People like Kovacic is great. His runs are great, but he needs final third end product. I'm like, you guys.
But that's not
you know,
only
like-
Kovacic. That's like all four people up front need
But my thing
final
is,
third.
guys, how can we get on our midfield pivot for not having end product when the actual people at that end of the pitch don't have end product first?
Put me up front. I'll back more goals than Werner. I'm sure of that at least.
It kills me. It like of all the things to focus on, Kovacic's end product is not one of them. I'm sorry. Like we should not
It's
spend
the
time
s-
talking about how
it's the
Werner.
same player
Werner-
that wound James up. Now, oh, he did it on purpose. He elbowed Thiago Silva. Look at this shit. Look when he falls down. Oh,
yeah, he
look
did.
He did. That's what James is complaining about. That
See, we need someone to come over and sort him out. That's why we need a Kunde there. That guy will go and sort him
No,
out.
we need. I tell you, I never watched Kunde, but when he slept with the ball, what's his name? Barcelona player.
Alba.
That was
Jordi
I
Alba.
was like, sign him up. He's my player. Anybody who slaps Barcelona player, my kind of guy.
That's why we need aggressive players. Because you touch that, get there and sort him out. I don't care if it's a red. Sort him out. Oh, Christina, would never get in a fight like that.
Look at you
He's the
slandering
first one to walk
Your
away.
man is not even on the bench.
He's not my man. He's guys. He's our player.
Not your man. He
He
just looks
plays
like
for the
he's-
badge. He
You know,
plays
he
for that
brings-
badge. He
You know,
plays
he
for that
brings-
badge.
He doesn't
brings
play though.
AC, but he's not
He
even a
plays for that
Chelsea
bit.
player, man.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just using examples, guys. I'm just
You
using examples.
always do that. You always
Using
just saying.
examples. Just using examples. But anyway, the point is, we need aggressive players that sort those
Half time.
people out.
Thank the Lord.
Kunde will come in and
Because boy, that was bad.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeesh.
The thing is, like, if I'm being serious, I didn't see anything that I didn't expect to see. It's not halftime yet, by the way, people.
Yeah.
We're still playing, which is awkward. I know.
What? What's the
Yep.
scoreboard?
I'm still watching football.
Oh
on
my
screen.
god!
Oh, they're gonna
We thought they were gonna blow, and they didn't.
You stream just fall asleep, Lewis.
Yeah, it's not halftime. It's a goal kick now. Now I
Fucking
think
what,
it's halftime. Nope, we're still
What
going.
is going on?
Why is there so much stoppage time in a friendly? Is the real question. Someone told them this doesn't count for anything. All right, are we
Oh,
halftime now?
days.
I think so. All right, halftime.
Right, we've just got to
Jesus.
halftime. There we go.
But hey, people in the UK who stayed up, or people further east in the world who stayed up to the middle of the night, this is how we feel, like, quite often. So
Yeah.
if you're frustrated and angry at this performance, I would like
Hold
to
that.
show you Chelsea 0, City 1 in January of last year when we had that Lukaku chance and nothing else. That was an early kickoff. It happens, but I didn't see anything I didn't expect to see, so I'm not really that disappointed. As much as I like,
I kind of agree.
So it's
No,
friendly.
I knew what to expect. I just didn't deep how horrific it would look in the flesh.
Yeah,
yo,
I kind of agree with that. to be
It's
fair,
just
like,
so bad. We are so bad up top. Tuchel, I love you. How do you watch this shit and you think we need 3 centre backs? What?
Bring in 3 centre backs, but it still means we still need
We
the
have
attackers
the
as
most
well.
clueless attackers. Each one of them, and this is from the Club America game as well. They're just bad. They're just bad.
Don't
you
cry,
guys were
Lewis.
complaining about the style. What should the style be shifted to?
Well, we're here thinking about, let's get Vardiol after we get Kunde. No!
Hey,
we've
DC
got
put 2 goals back. It's 5-2.
Surely,
And
guys.
also, by the way,
surely-
thanks, Marina, because like we can't focus on other areas of our squad because we're fixing the mess that you left when you didn't give AC and Rudiger contracts
Sure.
at the time you should have. So safe for that. But
Surely,
We're here.
guys, if we wanted to change system hypothetically, we would need versatile attacking players who are actually good. Like, I don't know what putting one extra attacker out there is going to do for us, because they're not even showing me they can really do the basics behind, like, dropping into the hole and picking up the ball. Like, they're not really showing me much. Let's just say we add Mount to this. What really changes? We add Mount and take off Emerson. What really changes?
nothing. Like you get more quote unquote energy, but like that's about it.
By the
More
way,
vibes.
Arlanda should be 2 goals up versus Arsenal. Arlanda
Yeah,
had more chances.
They're Orlando FC, man. Happens. They'll do their best. At least Arsenal have like an actual game. I'm sure their fans are excited.
I don't think we are.
They're probably pissed actually. But nah, I just look, man. Like
I'm
that
actually
shit stinks. It's just
on a
7.
side note, like I'm just so annoyed we missed out on both Rafinha and Dembele. Like to miss out on one, like it's fair enough. We missed out on both of them, man.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
Dybala, just because we decided we weren't interested, we were better than him as well. That was a free and a low risk sign.
I didn't want Lewandowski, but we missed out Lewandowski.
No, Lewandowski was just shaking his ass for
Yeah,
Barcelona.
Lewandowski was always going. I said this. Lewandowski was always going Barca. Like he was
Enough
going.
with Dybala. Dybala
It
is
Bro,
shit.
seems
what are you
working,
saying,
man.
Yeah, look, it's
Dybala would come in and be our
Bro.
second best forward.
No, what?
You can take him, Phantom.
Topics says send Batshuayi to my loan team Fulham. I'd send him anywhere, bruv. I couldn't care less. And take another one, buy one, get one free on our
Bro,
attack.
send him to Peru for all I
Take
care.
Take
Drum
one.
game. Gaming says-
That's why he's still playing for you, look. Timo told me
He's
this on the last stream.
starting, and the ball's just bouncing off him, bro.
You came here just to troll us, aren't you?
No, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, man. Like, I just didn't know.
And
that
you
Batshuayi
and
is
you,
the Chelsea
and,
player,
and
yo.
you saying why Chelsea don't want Ronaldo? I want to see those fans that saying why. Bring me those Chelsea fans that saying we don't need Ronaldo.
Oh my
This
god!
guy
I'm
has
just saying
some
you
of the
can-
worst decision making I've ever seen from a striker.
Yo, I just can't believe he's still at your club, innit? I forgot about him. I thought you
Preseason number 7, man.
Bro, if we don't get a striker, you know he's going to be our third choice striker this season.
Oh, you know who's not.
He could potentially be our second choice if Broja leaves.
The sad part is we're looking for defenders to improve. our defense.
2022,
Yo, how long has he got left on his deal?
2
2023.
years.
No,
Thank
2024.
you,
Wait,
Marina,
wait,
again,
wait.
by the way.
What
He
deal did you
re-signed the
originally
last year.
sign
He
him on?
re-signed the new
Marina,
contract.
re-sign AC and Rudiger. No, let's give Batshuayi and Bakayoko contract extensions so we can try and sell them for 10 million each. Genius.
Listen, man.
They're fucking idiots, man.
These-
Drum Gaming says Ziyech is taking shots. That's really good to see. the bare minimum. But
At least
Yo,
Kovacic
isn't-
and Jorginho are doing well.
Yo, this
Yeah.
is-
yeah,
yo, seeing the other teams, as bad as my team is, seeing other teams in a mess always makes me feel better in it. You know what I'm
The
saying?
thing
We're
is,
bad.
we're not like in a
We're
mess.
not as
Our
bad
forwards
as
are
you are.
Nah, you're not.
I
You know
know
what I'm
that
saying?
part. We're not as bad as you are.
Well, that's the thing.
we're
We're not
not
like
we're gonna play badly, but not this badly.
Yeah. Like, obviously, I know my team's in a worse predicament. I'm just saying I like to see other people's problems in it. So I know it's not just me. You know
Just
what I'm
watch
saying?
the front three. Oh my lord! And people really want to justify changing systems to accommodate these losers, man.
Exactly. Like
Who's the
these
front
don't
three?
even
What's the
have
front three?
basic decision making. The ball just bounces around them, or they figure out how to get into the net.
Bro, it's literally like it's all foreplay, no sex. It's literally all foreplay, no fucking sex.
Because our dumbass fans
know
think that
anything
having
Right.
our dumbass fans think adding an extra attacker will mean anything. So if our attack will get better because an extra person.
If you play 4-2-3-1, they'll magically stop being stupid. It's like no, they won't.
Yeah.
If you don't show me the basics, why am I going to disrupt a?
So
Also,
hold on a second. So
if you want to be a smart ass about it, we've technically got an extra attacker on the pitch. He's playing at right wing back, and it ain't making a difference. Like
which one?
Yeah, Cho's been
Cho,
absolute arse
he's an
as well.
attacker, and for half of that half, he was dead. So like we've got an extra attacker, and it ain't making a
Half the
difference.
half.
What's this?
If somebody saying that he plays out of position, when he gets in those offensive positions, what does he
Yeah.
does then?
I'm
That's,
saying.
that's like,
Doesn't do
What does he
anything.
do when he gets
He's just there.
Guys, on the bright side, I thought Emerson was good.
Is it their bright side?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought-
I think Kovacic, Jorginho did well. That did
No,
their
our
job.
bright side is the second
Well, if you
half.
get in
We
the
can
game
see the
up.
different three.
Yeah, I'm literally trying to find it now. And
our back
What
three and
channel
our
is it on?
midfield flicker were good. Everybody else,
It's on the Chelsea
game?
FC website or the Fifth Stand app, or you're gonna have to find a link.
all right, cool. I'll find a link. Give me a sec. I'll find one in that. Let me see. That's what I'm literally just telling my team.
Wait, flawless. It's on
Some in the
Twitter.
chat.
I'll DM it to you.
Oh yeah. Send me through that, please.
allegedly.
Hey, the humble
Oh,
guy
it's
says Todd
allegedly
needs to
on
go over
Twitter.
Tuchel's head and sign CR7 immediately. I see no change in this team like Tupac. Bro, I said this 10 minutes ago. How the hell half our fan base turns our noses up at Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best finishers of all time, and then look at these lot and think we're going to be okay?
You know what the funniest thing
like-
is?
Like,
go on.
what?
Stop.
I was gonna say like this is you're gonna say this is exactly the same as United fans last season, like isn't it? Where it was like you had Cavani and like nothing else. It was like, oh, we can't turn our noses at Ronaldo because we got this and it was still bad. I will say there are legitimate concerns about getting Ronaldo at this club in terms of how he fits the system, etc. But like I said, I'm almost on that train because I'd rather see him not fit the system and do whatever than this dog shit we've got at the minute.
Exactly. Ronaldo will still get you goals.
I cannot watch a season of Batshuayi.
He
I
will
think
still
I
get
will
you
jump out
goals.
my window. I fully will yeet myself out my
You
window.
are going to tell me we're going to have a strike force of Batshuayi, Havertz, and Werner.
Oh my god.
That's
And flawless. You wonder why I want Ronaldo. You wonder why I want Ronaldo.
When you put it like that, I get it. I didn't factor in
Yeah.
the Batshuayi thing.
Lewis,
We are about to
I didn't
go
factor that.
Batshuayi.
But Lewis, it's all Tuchel's fault apparently because we have Jorginho playing. It's Tuchel's fault.
Yeah,
By the way,
it's Jorginho's
like,
fault.
Shut up, Prime.
Nah, but
he's
people
gone.
they're not blaming
Just-
Let's
He
Jorginho.
go,
just
Prime.
found-
My guy. Let's go, Prime.
Guys,
Can I just say,
we
yeah,
both-
Mike's
clowns
on
on
mute.
Twitter who,
guys,
like,
our forwards can't score
Mute.
because we don't have a DM standing 40 yards away from them. Okay,
Oh my
they
God.
don't know that they have someone holding their hand from halfway across the pitch. That's why they're consistently wrong.
No,
decisions.
but
it's
no, wait.
Tuchel's fault. It's Tuchel's fault he can't develop these strikers. It's Tuchel's fault he can't
Oh,
develop
no,
these
but
All
forwards.
right,
Tuchel-
I think it's time for
Tuchel-
me to go something to eat.
Tuchel
There's
also
Jorginho.
said.
There's Jorginho prep, so I gotta go.
Wait. Tuchel also said no to Ronaldo. So it is technically his fault. I'm saying if
No,
the
like,
striker,
You know what it
If
is?
we go and sign another striker, it's
Guys,
fair enough.
Ronaldo in, Tuchel out. That's nuts.
if we don't play well going forward this season and we have the same problems, I'm sorry. I'm looking at Tuchel and I said you had options, and you
Yeah,
didn't.
that's
pursue
what I'm
them.
saying.
If
Options
we
were
get
not good
accountability,
if we
There's
get to
options
the
made.
end of the window,
Better
if we
options
get
than
to
what
the
we
end of the
have.
window and we haven't, but the thing is, if we get to the end of the window and we haven't signed a striker, then fair enough. But we still might sign a striker, just might not be Ronaldo. Which
But
I'm
who
calm
though?
with.
Like, I'm
Who?
confused too.
Tony,
We haven't heard
Jonathan
anybody.
David.
No,
I
Tony,
said this
these
to-
are names we're bringing. It's not names the club
Okay,
is
no.
linked with.
At the minute, we don't like. obviously,
Because
like,
we're too busy being focused on getting our third centre back.
I agree, and this is
For
why I
no
think
reason.
I've said this before, but we need a director of football who can focus on multiple targets at once, rather than just being solely focused on one position. But until we get to the end of the window and we haven't signed anyone, I'm going to wait until we see who we're linked with, until we might get, because
and also
I cannot think that Tuchel can watch this and the Club America game, watch the Batshuayi just do the stupidness he's doing this half, and think we don't need a striker, especially if we lose Broja.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Tuchel out either. You can criticize and not be a manager out. I'm saying if our attack gets worse or stays the same, I'm looking at Tuchel and I said, you had the options. You didn't pursue Neymar when we could have. You didn't pursue Dybala when we could have. You didn't pursue Ronaldo when we couldn't. If our attack stays the same or gets worse, I'm looking at him and I'm saying, you should have done better there. I'm not saying Tuchel out, but I'm saying that's on you.
But you know what he said no to all those guys?
It was the biggest hole from last season.
You know why he said no to all those guys? Because apparently he wanted to give Broja a chance, but now he wants to fuck. So what are we gonna do?
Give Broja a chance or not, I don't give a shit. Get Ronaldo in. You're gonna give a chance to someone who's had one season of experience at the top flight and scored 6 goals, 4 in the first half of the season. Sorry, what? 2 less than Havertz and Lukaku? Great.
There has to be some accountability taken for Tuchel, man. I agree with Lewis.
Again, I agree, but I'm going to wait until we get to the end of the transfer window until I start making judgments.
I get it though, Scott, but it's like who though? Like I understand, but like we missed out on the best of the best. I think Ronaldo would have been the best. Someone who just scores goals.
We haven't missed out on the best of the best though. For the system that we want to play, we have it, because again, like Ronaldo's not the best of the best for what we want to play. Because he, as I said,
that's my thing.
Yes, he is though. Because he's just a player who can sit up front and score goals.
He's an improvement on what you currently have. 110%, without doubt. But that's most attackers fall under that category. But you should be aiming higher. I'm saying that. I'm telling you right now. I wanted you lot to take him. When you lot got linked with him, I'm like, Tuchel's not that stupid, and I was proven right.
Also, one thing I want to point out. I saw someone post about this. You know, United scored more goals as a team the season before Ronaldo came than the season Ronaldo was at the last season.
I know. I've heard it.
Yeah, because he sucks up all the goals.
And that's what I mean. Like,
but who's there in our team to score the goals anyway?
I want a striker that's going to complement the team. I don't want a striker that's going to become the sole focus of the team. I want a striker that's going to complement the team.
Scott Smith, that's what you should be aiming for. That's why I hoped you lot signed him. You know what I'm saying? I was suing and everything. I was like, cool.
That's understandable, but we can look at the other side and go, we just need someone to come in and score. I don't care if he takes all the spotlight. But
that was Lukaku. Do the job, leave. Lukaku was of that ilk. That was Lukaku.
Yeah, but let's be honest. No one really wanted Lukaku. I think Lukaku was
no.
Garbage.
What I'm saying is,
I understand he's the same category. Yes,
he's
the one who sits up front and one's supposed to score. But you know, people can compare.
Because I thought he'd score goals for you lot. I thought he had his deficiencies, but I thought you lot would get more out of him than you did.
I think I would rather Ronaldo because he's been proven in the Premier League. Like last season, I said, maybe
that doesn't mean anything. That's proven in the
Premier
League.
But the thing is,
Lukaku scored
goals in the Premier League. Yeah, he did. He scored. What did you say, Prime? What were you laughing about?
Football was a recent. So you said before, football was a recent sport. You do what it was recent.
Oh, no, but like this idea.
I was saying all this isn't funny about Chelsea.
This idea of like Prem proven.
Mount
like,
as a captain.
Obviously, he doesn't want Chelsea
training ground. Warming up Mount
like,
as a captain.
Honest, but like with the Prem proven thing, that to me, I just don't agree with, because like plenty of players and managers and etc. have come here not being Prem proven and turned into legends or turned into great players. You don't have to be Prem proven.
How you fit the system.
Exactly. You just have to fit the system. Because like
Luis Diaz, for example.
Exactly, and we had someone who was Prem proven, didn't fit the system, and he was shit.
Mm-hmm.
What? So Werner, Ziyech, Havertz, like under Mr. Lampard's season, like I mean, I didn't say they turned out, but I think they fit the system. Werner was supposed to fit the system. Havertz
and Ziyech
was all right in the 8. He was all right. I'll give him that. No, not Lukaku. Werner at left wing was a sin to football. Sorry.
As an 8, yes, but not as the box to box. Like picking the ball up in the defensive third, like kind of 8 that he was playing him as.
Big up, my guy. Take care of yourself, Sammy. Much love.
Not proper Chelsea, man. Come on, Sammy. It's not proper Chelsea.
Yo, Havertz and Mount from far away look like each other. One is just way taller than the other.
Mm-hmm.
They have that same hair. That's why.
Yeah. Is that a Sterling sighting?
Raheem's coming on.
Hey, we might be back.
Oh shit! Yeah, Sterling's on the pitch. Here we go.
All right. I was about to
Oh,
turn this off. I'm not turning this off
Yeah, I
now.
say I get to see a proper strike, a proper forward now. Here we go.
Drum Gaming says they say Insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting something to change. Regardless, we need another striker. Yeah,
100%. I just don't think Ronaldo is the answer to that person.
It's fair. It's fair. I've always said it. I think it's fair for people to say they don't want Ronaldo. You know, but
it's like
Everyone's
Ronaldo
different.
got 18 league goals in the worst United squad in history. You put him
That's
in a
If you
better.
want to develop play, you go for
Yeah,
someone else. If you want
but-
someone to come in and do something now,
You got to add
No.
context into that as well,
Yeah.
Man scored, I think, what was it? From
He
I think
scored-
it was like August to March, he scored like 9 of those goals or something like that.
I was
Something
going to
like
say
he scored
a
8.
lot. Like he scored 9 of those goals, I think, when they were playing one game a season. That's half of his goals in the league.
Yeah.
They were
Like one
playing
game a week, yeah.
one game a week.
And then
Yeah,
3
so
of
we
them
would have
against
to
Spurs.
rotate him a little bit then in that case.
But then that
Which would
defeats
still be
the
fine.
no, but that kind of
Minimize
defeats the point then, Lewis. If we're rotating him, like bringing him to just rotate him all the time, like we're then going to have the problem where we have to bring Havertz in, or we have to bring Batshuayi in, or Broja, or whoever. Well, not Broja, but Werner or whoever. We've then still got the problem we have
Well,
to
our
rotate.
ideal
Mount-
thing would
Mount
be
is the
to have
captain.
2 strikers to rely on, but we don't
Somewhere
have that.
Johnny is wanking to it.
All right. So let me see the-
Why? Just
Yeah, what-
why?
also what?
Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna just run past that. We're gonna run past that one.
Yeah. Yeah, we've kicked off for the second half, by the way.
All right, cool. I'm slightly behind on mine, but calm.
Don't worry, so's our attack. So,
Now you got Raheem the Dream now, fam.
Did,
What do you mean?
did
All
you
is well.
Yeah.
flawless? Did the Crying Ryan finally reach your place?
Nah, do the yak, man. You don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
Clay, I don't have an agenda.
Somebody took his training wheels, is it?
Don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? I just be all talk. You know
Yo,
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
right. Appa in midfield.
Nice.
Clay, I don't have an agenda against Werner. He's just not a good football player.
We look like we're playing a 4 this half, though.
T-
I hope he
T-
proves me wrong.
See, Tuchel changing your attack to accommodate your attackers. Now you're going to see him thrive.
Is he actually?
Has there been a formation
We
change?
look like
yeah,
we're
it looks
playing
like playing
a 4.
back 4.
Yes. Like we're playing a dedicated 4, though. Like Kennedy is right midfield, Sterling on the left, Mount in the 10, Havertz ahead of him, Gallagher and Ampadu behind.
JFK got his hair blonde again and his right wing back.
It's interesting though, because now we've got 2 left-footed center backs.
Who's the centre back then?
Hey, look,
That's a
we got
young-
fattest Werner crying about Werner, man. This is all peak, man. Hey, does Werner get tired of missing multiple chances? I don't think so.
Werner is comfortably the worst striker I've ever seen at Chelsea Football Club, and I will stand by that statement until the day I die.
Yeah, I mean, he's 100%.
Actually, it's between him and Batshuayi, but it's very close.
Right, he took off Batshuayi. Damn.
it is actually Mishi.
They
It
took
is
up
actually
Batshuayi, man.
Okay, he's the second worst striker I've ever seen.
Yeah,
in
it's
this football.
Mishi. Fair
I think
enough.
he's more Robin than Batman.
This guy thinks he's so funny, man. So funny. Yo,
Pushing over there, cracking up. I respect
yeah,
it.
this
I
guy.
respect it, yo.
so
This guy's
funny.
banning up at his own joke. I respect it, man. It's only right, man. It's only
Yo,
right.
who played that free kick in? That was disgusting.
I don't know. It might have been Mount.
That was terrible. That free kick died as soon as it got in the box.
He got corner out of it.
Hey, Mount. We're back to Mount set pieces. I can't wait. Hey,
Hey,
been looking
can
for
we
it all
move
season.
to your set pieces, man?
Beautiful corner.
Oh
Absolutely
wait, Emerson's still playing. My bad.
Jesus.
Good press. Hey, hold Sam. Sorry, bro. I am not having Crespo slander. Crespo is a baller for us. One of the best pure finishers we had.
I mean, that's what Batshuayi is. But we move.
Go on, Kai. Oh, unlucky.
One of the best pure finishes you have.
Crespo, yeah.
No, Prime's talking about Batshuayi.
What?
That's what you just said. That's what you just said. Yeah, see, look, that's why you're laughing. That's what you just said. Don't let him fool you.
He's fooling himself with that.
Yo, I don't think you guys want to watch.
By the way, our best finisher was Lampard.
Oh,
not
yeah.
Crespo.
Sterling gave
I
the ball
said he
away.
was up there.
Sterling gave the ball away. I want him out of my club right now.
Oh my god, so
Who's
hard,
that?
man.
Is that Chalobah right
Aw.
center back?
I think he's playing more like right back straight up.
Oh, is that Sterling just lost ball?
Yeah.
Why is he doing in the middle?
Uh,
I don't know. He just muted.
Interesting.
Who, me you talking to?
No,
No,
that
Pia.
was Pia.
Oh, see.
Flowers, no one's talking to you. What the hell?
For sure, man. Sure, man. I hate this guy.
No one's yelling, attack.
Peter thinks he's so funny.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he thinks it's funny, hilarious. Yeah, he does. Let's go, Russian. Hold that, Pia. Hold that. You know what I'm saying?
This guy can't even finish his own jokes. He's already laughing.
Oh, bro.
Because the jokes are so.
Hey, what trophy?
What?
Jesus
Hey,
Christ. Man, bro, sounded like a
Your
dog.
mic,
DJ Prime.
Your mic.
Prime your mic.
DJ Prime.
Prime, you got to sort out your microphone, fam.
You gotta steal some better Wi-Fi.
This guy.
Somebody's
Some menace.
password has got to be password.
Oh, cross the face.
Oh, that was a great cross from
Stick
Gallagher.
the fucking leg out, man.
That was a great cross from Gallagher. No one was on the end of it, but oh my god.
Oh,
Wait, what minute are you, man?
Ampadu thought he was Kobe or something. What's going on?
50-36.
Wow, you man.
Yo, what?
Still.
Did you guys see
That's
that?
where
yeah, I
Ronaldo
saw that.
was
The
shy.
flick was nice, and then he fully just missed
Yeah,
it.
someone tell Ampadu he's not the white Ronaldinho, man. What is going on?
Ampadu, oh my goodness, actually. Bruv.
Yo, the last 20 seconds of this game has been hilarious.
Man went from Ronaldinho to Batshuayi in the space of like 5
Thanks,
seconds.
man. That's what he gets for having to watch. That's why first time it rubbed off on him.
Somebody getting a call from Ampadu miss shot from the wind that he created from that kick.
This guy thinks he's so funny. Look at him. He's so tough with himself.
Read between the lines, fucker.
This guy. I'm telling you, he just started having kids and his jokes got worse.
No.
I bet he used to actually be funny, man. Free my guy.
Man said bro went from Ronaldinho to Ronald. Oh, man.
Ronaldinho to Ron Flar.
Ronald McDonald.
Oh, my gosh.
What are you talking about? Well, obviously, I'm way behind. I just see my man trying. You talk about my man try to flick it over the head and then volley it.
Yep.
My man,
Ampadu.
hey, you need that confidence, man. Irrational confidence is needed.
Yeah,
man.
who? Like, look at my man, man. Like, you just got in the game. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Man really tried it, you know. Is he not right-footed as well?
yes.
Yeah, he was-
I tried it with his weaker foot. You know, I respect it.
What is this? What kind of Pro Club's Div 8 strat is this, man?
That is a Division 8 moving pro club. So
That's me in Pro Club.
That is you. Yes. Yeah, that is you trying to your Zuma step overs. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Yeah.
respect me. Respect me. I will hoop him.
I do as a midfielder, yes. As an attacker, no.
Hey,
You know
I'm
what I'm
telling you,
saying?
put me on top and I'm lethal, man.
As a midfielder, wing back, defender, calm. You know what I'm saying? You're in the back three, wing back, DM, but yeah, you're in a 10 or wide play. No.
Bro,
No.
put me up top and I'm hooping. I'm telling you.
We're gonna run you up top one time, 100%.
We should.
Yeah,
Actually,
we're
not
gonna run
bad.
it. We're gonna run it.
Yo, where is this random academy kid and how come Mendy's still playing?
Mendy's still on.
I don't want to bring the other goalkeeper on.
Have we hit our quota for
because
darts
we
yet?
don't have none.
You not got
No, we
just
do
to
have.
win.
What's the guy's name again?
Teddy
Oh,
Sharman.
I
Smith
don't
Rowe
know.
or something. What's his name?
Sharman Rowe. Yeah, him.
Sharman
Sharman
Rowe.
Rowe, whatever his name is.
Give
Wait,
him a
what's
run
his-
out.
I'm calling him Charmin Ultra Soft if we concede, man. I don't care.
You can get a clean sheet, and we can say he did better than Lonsdale did against whoever they're playing.
We call him Lonsdale.
Yeah, I forgot who I heard it from.
Lonsdale.
That's so disrespectful. It's outrageous. That's our party.
Guna Taxi deserves it. Ghost 24 says, give Ampadu the armband, match day 1. No.
I respect it.
No. He's doing well. Let's just enjoy it. We don't need to slap an armband on him or anything.
Nah,
Yeah,
Jorginho's
Biazzi
taking that
is
one.
still here.
Respect your captain next season, guys. Jorginho. Respect
I don't know
him.
what it is, but Gallagher.
Oh
right
my gosh, that's going to be glorious.
That'll
now,
be
can't
funny.
wait.
Oh, it needs to happen just for the meltdown on Twitter from all the.
It is going to happen.
Chelsea win the
Easy.
Premier League and Jorginho's the one lifting it up.
oh my god.
Bro, I
That'd be-
can't wait. How good would that be?
As long as it's not Kepa.
Kepa will be there, saving all the goals and saving them all.
Pepper
Vice
will
captain.
be behind the bench because he's not even in the squad.
He's
What
vice
do you mean?
captain.
No, he'll be
Tuchel
in
told
the
me.
stands watching as a fan when he's playing for like Lazio or something.
No, he told me that Tuchel gave him the arm badge for vice captain. So you guys will see it soon. He'll be the vice captain.
To be the vice captain, you have to play sometimes.
Yeah, but like he's just giving Mendy a shot. You know, he's just seeing how Mendy will do. Like he's trying to progress Mendy.
Our UCL winning keeper.
He
a shot.
slices oranges on the bench.
Yeah.
Guys, Everton are losing 4-0.
No.
Yeah, they get moved to by some team
no,
from
no.
Minnesota or something like that. Yeah.
Who do
yeah.
they have on their
Minnesota
team? Do they even have their team?
Oh,
They'll be alright,
this
man.
is-
They got Super Frankie
I
Lampard.
swear
and they got
Minnesota
Bobby
aren't even
Cow.
that
Yeah, man. Don't worry, man. Lampard's going to turn it around. They'll
Yeah,
win
man,
5-4.
100%.
He's a bomb.
Right,
He's
you
going
called
to
him a
win
bum.
5-4.
Blues
Don't
get
worry.
him a
jokes.
You called him a bum.
Nah,
Yo,
man.
that's a bit peak. You know what I'm saying?
He's a bomb. He's a bomb.
He's
It's worse than
ass.
Ollie.
I Prime, respect your legend, bruv.
He's
So
not
you
my
tell
legend.
me in the two
Prime, respect your manager
He's a
who took you to
Chelsea
10th
legend.
place. He took
So
you to
in-
10th place.
in
Remember that.
Lampard's 2 preseason games in the US, they've conceded 9 goals. Is that what you're telling me?
Is Tarkowski playing? Because they did not sign him. I swear they signed Tarkowski. Because you were trying to sign him for you.
Yeah, they did. They signed him.
Nazareth, it wouldn't have made a difference, brother. I'm telling you, any Lampard team. you're
yeah. Tarkovsky was playing in the first half when they conceded 3.
Oh my days.
like, I'm telling you, any defensive signing
Go on.
that's bring
Go on,
Lampard,
Sterling. Foul? Is that a pen or a free kick?
free kick outside.
These man in the first.
box.
I'm just having a look as well. These man in the first half, bar their right back and one of their centre mids played a full strength team.
Yep.
And conceded 3.
Jesus. Oh, they're just
I
warming
think
up.
it's outside the box.
That's outside the box. I'll take a pen though.
Yeah, that is outside.
But did you see that first ball from Mount to JFK?
Oh, the ball was. What'd you call him?
Mount,
No, other guy.
Kennedy.
JFK,
Why'd you call him JFK?
because he's Kennedy.
Oh, well, I was gonna say JFK is dead. Kennedy's alive.
Oh, really? I
yeah,
did not
Have
know
you,
that.
have you not heard that, Peter? Have you not heard the JFK going around?
Oh, you think I listen to Alex?
Mr.
No, not just Alex
Kennedy.
says it. I actually don't hear anyone call him Kennedy. Everyone calls him JFK.
Wait for it. Kennedy.
Havertz
Yeah,
hit from behind.
There you go.
This guy. Yo,
Why is
idiot,
Havertz
bro.
over a free kick? Have some self awareness.
That slap though, that gimmick slap. I ain't gonna lie.
Mr. Kennedy was elite, man.
Yeah,
And they
that
turned him
gimmick slap.
face and ruined him.
You know, I watched Reece James and that new kit of ours. It looked so good. And then I saw Lewis and I was like, bad.
Oh yeah, you have a new kid. I didn't realize. I didn't realize you had the new kid.
How about you put on the new kit?
I don't
Who
have
do you have on
mine.
the back? You have anyone on the back?
Yeah, Alex is getting
You know
sanctioned.
how you can get donate on my channel, super chat lottery.
Get one. Yeah.
So somebody else will win it.
No, you have a fair
I'll
chance.
say,
just like
I'll
everyone
say,
else.
I'll say £5 and I'll be okay with it.
You never know.
That
five
kid
is
looks
the wicked
ass
one.
on fans.
I actually like
Right.
Chelsea's third kids better than any other.
Yeah, the third kit's the best one.
Oh, man.
I always like the
Second
first
year in
kit
a
better.
row, the third one's been the best.
Third kit's always the best.
They've still got Sterling's name on. Also, I can't lie. I like the home kit or the kit for this season. Apart from like the blue writing on the collar, I actually quite
But
like
that's
it.
like the most important on that kit. Like this is what makes it worse. You know what I'm saying?
From Gallagher.
Oh yeah, no, but like the actual like designer now, like clean the kit is actually like it's better than the last two home kits we've had.
It's
The last
good for the players, but
Yeah,
I
the
wouldn't
last
like those
two are
games where-
horrendous. This kid is horrendous.
the
too.
last one
The only
especially,
thing
like,
I
last-
remember about this kid is when Alex hit the against
that free
Liverpool
kick.
that
Yeah,
bullet.
that free kick. Yeah, like last year's kit, like it had been designed by a child.
But we need Jordan as a sponsor or someone. I don't know. This Nike's at
Jordan.
I'd take a
Jordan,
Jordan kit, to be fair.
Jordan, the PSG sponsor.
I know
It's technically
Jordan.
Nike.
I know what Jordan is, but
They are crazy good, right? The designs.
Apparently, it's 1-1 City and Club America.
Oh, see, you're playing too.
Did they
Yeah,
score
they're
a goal like we did?
I had no idea.
Ampadu
Oh,
doesn't
there's a
take
free
no
kick.
prisoners.
Why is somebody? Is that a Canadian flag or a Peruvian flag in the crowd?
That looks Peruvian.
Yeah, it's Peruvian, I think.
That's so
It looks
random.
like Colombia more than Peruvian.
It's not Colombian, man.
Colombia?
Flag looks
No,
like.
there was one
Oh,
next
no,
to
I
it.
see
I
where
think it
he
was
said that.
Ecuadorian or
That free
Colombian.
kick.
That
It's
one's Peruvian.
it's a half Colombia, half Charlotte FC flag.
Oh, I see which one you're talking about. Okay, I see.
Yeah, that
So
one. And
that's
then
not the one you're talking
underneath
about?
it's a-
Nah, there was
Underneath
just a
it,
little
Peruvian.
Peruvian flag in the crowd next to that one.
Yeah, that's a Perufo behind Mendy. Yeah, there's every.
I think it's because they have a couple
Oh,
of
I see.
Peruvian,
No, I
They have
saw
a-
it.
they have a couple of Peruvian players, to be fair.
Oh,
So-
okay. I was like, what the heck? But all right. Good ball from Gallagher, Havertz,
Good
Sterling.
play. Really good play.
Well done, Chelsea. Good ball from Mount over the top. Kennedy ISO moves. I need them. Download them right now.
Kennedy? Oh, unlucky.
That was really good, but that from Havertz, that was a terrible touch. Like it turned out to be great, but that was a
It turned
terrible
out to be a
touch.
perfect way after Sterling, but he
Yeah.
didn't like that.
No, he didn't. He fully.
I'm
fly.
telling you,
That
man,
touch
that
was there.
Mount one time passes when he's in the midfield is better. That's unlucky by JFK.
That
Yeah,
pass-
very
I'm
unlucky.
telling you, he's good. He's good at the right wing back. That's the second game in a row. I think he's better than what we have. He's better than Cho for the 2 preseason games.
Oh, yeah, he
Yeah,
does have to
he
do
shows
much to
around
be
too.
better than him, though.
Oh yeah, across the 2 games he's been better. The 2 preseason games, but obviously they're preseasons. Like how much?
I'm
can
not
you
saying
take
he's a
from-
starter, but I'm saying like, hey, right wing back, because we don't need the wing back, another one, because what's his name? The guy that plays for Sevilla, he can play right wing back, right? What's his name? Kunde?
What,
Koundé.
Koundé, like he can, but like he's played there only a couple of times, and I don't really want him playing there if we don't have to.
Yeah, we should still be signing someone else for that.
Yeah.
Mount is shining in those games when he's creating out of deep crosses back to Kennedy. You know what I'm saying? Like when he gets back in the midfield and stays there and tries to find the player on the other side, that's when he does it. Mount is really good.
All right. I'm not gonna lie. We probably have a better team out there now, maybe. Actually, I
Yeah,
don't
we
know.
do. We do in some areas, and then not in others.
Attacking wise, yes.
Yeah, attacking wise, yes. Defensively, no.
But yeah, I'm kind of. I don't know.
I actually think we're fine with defense and two. I
Again,
think
remember,
Ampadu is pretty
on a
decent,
holiday.
actually.
The only person in defense who's made me worry so far is Saar. He's the only
Well,
person who's made me worry.
They actually had more chances created versus Chelsea on the left side, which is Chalaba's
What?
side.
What, down our right side? You mean their left side, our right side?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just whenever he's in possession, like he just
Yeah.
looks so like clumsy on the ball and just not calm at all.
Charlotte doing really well in possession. We're not really getting any touches.
4-0 game over.
What?
in Everton is finished 4-0.
Mr.
Those players
Fat
need to be
Man.
sacked. They're letting Lampard down.
Yeah.
Arsenal is 2-1.
They'll lose.
All right, we finally won the ball back. Took 5 years, and then we gave it back.
Yeah, we lost it
I
again.
wonder who scored for Arsenal. If it's,
Probably an own
if
goal.
it's if it's Jesus, Igal will be coming on the screen all over it. We finally get a proper striker. We're finally getting a proper striker.
What the fuck, man?
That's if they didn't purchase Lacazette and Aubameyang.
Yeah.
How did they miss that?
Oh, I'm finished, from Alex, man.
Well,
Talking about Igal fucking bossing all over a screen. Like, what the fuck?
What?
I missed that. I was not paying attention.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh,
I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't paying attention. That's one of them you just speed
yeah,
by.
you know them ones.
Yeah, it's just one of them you speed by like he didn't say it. You act like you didn't hear what he said, and you just keep the conversation.
Well, thankfully I didn't hear.
Yeah, you don't want to in it. Just keep the
Yeah.
conversation moving.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Right, I think Charlotte have a corner. Is that
Yeah,
it?
they did.
Yeah, he missed the whole ball.
It's a nice save from Mendy. But nice save.
it was a scrappy ball by damn Mendy. It was a scrappy ball by what's his? Yo, what's his name? That's
Who?
Colwell playing as a center back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the central.
No,
I thought it was Emerson, but I guess Colwell's 32 and Emerson is wearing 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, Emerson's always been 33, isn't it?
That was a terrible shot.
Jesus Christ, that was terrible.
I was love reading.
Everyone's fuming with the second half performance. I don't necessarily blame anyone. It's been a bit.
I wouldn't
shit.
say it's been bad though. It's just like
It's just boring. It's just boring.
I was going to say the problem
it's
is
preseason.
I was
It's
gonna
a
say-
typical preseason game.
You
I'll
know
say,
what
but bar the front three, it's all the fringe players. Like, so it's like you're not going to get the like most of our best quality in terms of build-up play came in the first half. It's just we had the like apart
Our
from
best-
Pulisic, people just couldn't do anything, and then we've got the best front three, but all the guys are like the
We
squad
had the-
players, and the fringe
We
players.
had the starters playing in the midfield in the first half, and
Yeah.
we have starters playing front in the second half.
Yeah,
It's Kyle.
they're
We have this
decent
guy named
pass.
Timo Werner. You can take him, man. You can take him.
I mean, you could take Ross Barkley if you want. We'll give you some for free.
And that
Buy
guy's
one
well, but
attacker, get one free.
you can take him. Half these guys on the pitch.
Take two if you take Timo Werner.
Are they really going to play Mendy a whole 90 minutes in this game?
We have no choice.
We have the
Mendy
kid.
just,
Where's
what's his
Kepa?
name?
No, give the other guy.
It will be his last.
He just
It will be
collects
his
the
last 90
paychecks.
minutes, guys. Guys, she's letting Mendy play because I don't think he'll play during the
Yeah,
season.
Kepa's
It will
out
not-
of the squad, but there's no
It
reason
will be
why.
90 minutes.
Right, so you got
Maybe-
to buy him.
Maybe he's selling.
Hopefully, he's
Hopefully.
being sold.
Right.
Hopefully, guys. Why would you wish that on another blue? Guys,
Do you want me to
this
start?
This is another blue.
We want vertical too. It ain't personal.
If
I
he's a
want a
real
better
blue,
number
he
two.
should
I
be
don't know,
yeah.
man. That guy
Can't
who
make it
spoke on the
corners.
mic at that training game. You know what I'm saying? And that was personal. That guy who grabbed that mic and spoke about Verdi. That
Oh,
sounded.
That guy was right, man. That guy was right. He
Yeah,
was right.
we're all making fun of that. We're like, oh, this is disrespectful. The guy was right. The guy was right at the end.
Oh, Matt, what happened to why would you cuss out a fellow blue like 10 seconds ago?
Are we gonna act like he didn't spend the majority of last season cussing out Christensen?
Who?
Nah, Matt.
No, that's
players
just
are-
I can get behind
Who's-
AC
who?
slander. I can get behind. I'm with that.
Who's
I'm with you on
Christensen?
that, Matt. Let's go. Yeah, I'm
I
with,
don't know
You have
Christina.
Maguire. You have no saying
I'm
here.
with that. Of course I do. They're both as bad as each other. What's the difference? You know what I'm saying? One's Danish, one's English. Like,
AC is better than Maguire.
What?
3 times.
one's flag is majority white with red. The other's majority red with white. What we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
The English Maldini. Let's go.
I'll take
I just
AC
like
over any of
doing
you.
it. I actually rate him in it. It's just to piss off Lewis, legit. I actually rate him in
No,
it.
it's not even annoying. It's just disappointing.
I think
I
he will-
expect better.
He will
Yeah,
fit
sure.
to Barca tack
Sure,
because
now you
he's
don't
a
slander my club
tactical
every chance
defender.
you get. Sure, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was so poor, man. Mount, come on.
terrible. That was really nice from
Jorginho,
Ampadu.
no control.
It was really good build up from Colwell and Ampadu. It went to Mount. They're the easiest part of the move, and we couldn't do it.
Hey, I'll give Mendy this. I think he's improved on his feet. That's good to see.
That's a preseason out of shape thing.
I hope it stays because he's been doing some good kicks this game.
I really enjoy Kennedy playing a right wing back, man.
I can't lie. Sterling ain't really done much this half. Like, he ain't really seen a lot of the ball.
No, Sterling not. And that's my point. We need another player because it doesn't suit Sterling by himself. I think we
needed
come with
Dembele or Rafinha. You needed a creator on the other side to complement it, and we didn't get it. And now we're stuck with like having Mount there, who just isn't.
He's going to be big scapegoat because of it.
He will. He'll be scapegoated the most.
I'll use it to give everyone else excuses for being mid. Typical. Oh, and the stream's glitching again. Love to see it.
What's his name? I think he's still out of shape. He doesn't want to pull a hammy. You can see because his Sterling is a player that has a takeoff speed real good, and those are kind of players that usually can pull the hammies.
Not sure.
So I don't think Sterling doesn't want to run quick, really fast from the beginning.
What'd you say, Peter?
That's our number 10.
That was a bad one, still. That was a bad one.
There's no need, man.
Let's keep the ball ticking over.
Yeah.
I'm not upset with Ampadu and what's his name? And Gallagher in a minute.
I'm not upset with them at all.
I think we're doing a wonderful job. We're pressing high both and it's sync.
That decision to play that through ball from Ampadu is strange because Mount's clearly not going to run out on the end of that. But like, whatever.
This
I've
green
never seen Sterling play so deep for City, like he just did now.
Is he playing left wing? Yeah, why is he so?
Yeah, well, left
he's more central.
whatever it is.
I don't think he's using a lot of his energy. You can see he's not.
Yeah,
like,
he can
really
see he's not
pressing.
using it. Yeah, he slowly gets into the game.
Bro, this stream, man.
Yeah, this stream is glitchy as fuck.
Hey, can't relate, man.
You don't move the ball around
ESPN Plus doing good. ESPN Plus doing good. Hold that, UK.
Yep. All you people on the stand up, you're just going to hold it.
All people in UK, please stand up.
Go on, Sterling. Go on, Sterling.
He's hilarious.
Oh, why is there a glitch now?
This guy be acting out his jokes and that, yo. This guy really.
I'm trying to keep myself awake.
This guy hands in the air and that, yo. Like
I was going to say, I can't tell whether that shot was good or not because I missed it.
Yeah, because that stupid
We just
green
found
screen
somebody
glitch.
on counter.
Yeah, you lot are ahead of me in it, so I've not seen it yet.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a great drive from Sterling.
That's a good pass from Gallagher.
Fuck's sake.
How's your rapping career going, Flawless? Did you?
Yeah, man. Bless or well shot video.
I liked the
last
one
Saturday.
that you made. You posted on the YouTube one time.
Yeah,
That's
man.
pretty
Love,
good.
appreciate it. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, we shot a video last Saturday. Sunday. This Sunday just.
Oh, bad mistake. Oh, Havertz. What?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, this dude, man. I know it's pre-season and everything.
Hey,
Actually, I'm not even joking. He's managed to come in and look. I don't know worse. I don't know about worse.
Come on. He's trying to cut. I don't think he's trying to cut it. It's
hey, if you say anything bad about Havertz, you have an agenda.
That touch is terrible. He literally all he needs to do is caress it.
He won Chelsea the Champions League, man. Come on.
And that's why he won us the league as well.
That's a good
Come on,
defending
man.
from Caldwell.
Oh, it was great defending.
Yeah,
But you see that Sterling dribble. That's what I was talking about when people say, "Oh, you don't create." That's creative right there. The way he just took 2-3 players out of the game, like that's a skill. Like yeah, he's overhit the cross, but
Yeah,
that's creativity.
but that's Kovacic.
Yeah, so you just want one creator.
No,
Kennedy, ISO,
Like,
ISO.
you just like
no.
Kovacic does it too.
Hit it.
I'm,
Kovacic
sa-
does it
I'm
too.
saying that
Same.
we have all of our players good up to the final third. It disappears.
Oh, see. No. Sterling will pattern that. Obviously, it's preseason, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Batshuayi there at the back stick, come. Well, my point is that he has that in his locker.
Kennedy
JFK.
ISO.
Oh, wow. Come on. We named the airport after you, man. Come on. What a ball.
yeah, it was
Mount's
nice
got some good passes on him today. Oh, man, that's the arm badge. Oh, shit.
Yeah, we got a head injury.
That goalkeeper for Charlotte looks like Matt. Same age.
Matt probably stands him too. He just doesn't know yet.
Wait, me? What? Who
Like,
Charlotte?
who you're standing off, Matt? What players do you stand?
Pepper.
I don't stand anyone. I
Oh, you the
support my
Kepa
players.
stand? Ah,
I support all my
He's
players.
a recent
I know you,
Batshuayi
man.
fan as
I
well.
know you, man.
But
I
why is
know.
the Batshuayi?
You're a Kappa
I
stand. Hey,
support all
stand
my
on it, man.
players.
You know what I'm saying? And that. You
I
say you
support all my
your
players. I support my
Oh,
players.
all your players. Okay. Apart from Werner.
Oh, no one really supports one.
And AC when he was at the club.
I support AC.
I tell you what, I
Waffle.
love
I
that
didn't support Christina.
inverted foot. When you try to cross it with outside of your foot, if you don't want to get it on your right foot.
Little Trivella.
Yeah, a little. You remember Oscar did it? Bam! Far post.
Man, I miss Oscar. Let's call him back from
Because of
Chennai.
Oscar, we don't have De Bruyne.
Because of Mourinho, we don't have De Bruyne.
Yeah,
Keep
It's
it
because
a
it-
step.
it's because Mourinho, we lost Mata as well.
Yep.
that's when I lost it with Mourinho.
Yeah, that's
That
the
was
one.
my
Like
final draw.
the De
There was no
Bruyne.
reason to tell them.
It was no reason for him.
No, yeah, the De Bruyne one annoyed me like a little bit, but like it was like wasn't too bad. Salah I didn't care for, Lukaku I didn't care for. The Mata one genuinely pissed me off. Like
Yeah,
that
it pissed me
genuinely irritated me.
There was no reason to sell them, man.
No,
We were in the middle of a title race and we needed creativity, and we sold Mata. Let's just say worst case scenario.
3-1.
Let's just say
Wow.
worst case scenario, we don't win the league that season. We still have Mata next season.
3-1. Arsenal. I think Nketiah scored. Who's
We
24
could have
for
had
Arsenal?
Seth, Mata, and Hazard in the same team. And then he could have put Willian and Matic there to feel better about himself. Like, it would have been fine.
Oh, Nelson. How is City doing versus Club America?
At halftime, I think they're up 2-1.
Yeah, remember we scored all 3 goals.
oh, that's such a simple pass, oh man. Come on, he's so bad.
That's another foul one by... Yo, Sterling's trying to be Hazard. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, we nearly got kicked in the head. I'm liking that though. I'm liking that we actually now have a player, an attacker who's going to consistently run at a defense,
Yep.
Yeah.
and with some like sort of intent about it. It's not just
That's a
run.
great ball from Ampadu. Kennedy, I need to see some ISO. This Kennedy,
Oh,
that's
what
good.
ball?
Ah, that
What?
was
Gone? Touch was a little bit dead. Keep going. Oh, that was poor though from Gallagher.
What a
Decisions.
ball by Ampadu. What a ball.
Yeah.
Come on, JFK. Oh, Gallagher, you pussy ass mother.
This, I tell you what, like we don't need another DM next season if Ampadu is gonna and just put Ampadu as DM. Like we don't need another
Come on,
DM.
Gallagher. You should
I don't
finish.
think we
Gallagher should have got that, man. Come on.
Well, yeah,
Like,
we all know we should have connected way better with that. Like,
Yeah.
but, like, the play and the decisions were fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like yeah, the like actual decision to take a shot that wasn't bad. It was just the shot was really bad.
Yeah, you have to not scuff
Lay off. Both passes good from Ampadu and
Kennedy.
JFK.
He committed the guy perfect way to the pass too to run onto that and shoot it.
Yeah.
Gallagher didn't connect at all. That was good defending from Sarr. That probably saved us a goal, which is a hilarious sentence. But, you know, it happened.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's a good block.
I know Sarr is not a good player, but I don't think he's that bad of a player like people make.
Oh no, he's not that bad. Like I said this, like he'd be a decent. I've said this before. He'd be a decent player for like a mid-table French team. He's just not Chelsea quality.
Yeah,
French team.
I think he'll be. I think he'll be. If
he'll
he
make it
stays,
in the
he'll be a
Premier
decent
League.
backup.
Flawless, you laugh, but that's what he was before he came to
I
us.
get what you said.
He
I just expect you to say
great player.
mid-table Premier League club. That's what I thought he was going to say.
But
Oh, he does well. Like I just think eventually he'll go back to the French league, but like he could be a good team, like a good player for a mid-table Prem team as well. He's just
Good connection, just not accurate. They nearly equalised.
I was gonna say something else, but
Yeah, please
I
don't
will
say
not
whatever
say.
you were going to say.
Yeah, you know what? That might be for the best.
Yeah, he definitely thought the joke wasn't going to slap. That's why he didn't say it. He didn't think the joke was going to bang. If he thought it was going to bang, he would have said it.
Even that was going to be some madness.
Nah, even his madness, he thinks his madness is funny as well. He would have said it if it was that funny. That's why he's smiling.
But he's holding his own. I don't know what happened.
Who's down?
Ampadu.
Oh, shit.
It's a contact injury, though. He's good. He's good. He's good.
Yeah.
So what have we seen from Cole this half? What have we seen from him?
Not a lot, but I don't mean that in a bad way. Like
They haven't had to do too much, though.
yeah, that's the thing. Like none of the back line apart from Sarr from time to time have like I've noticed, but like I don't mean that in a bad way.
In possession, he's found Gallagher and Ampadu a few times, just like first time stuff moving forward. But that's pretty like standard center back things.
Yeah.
I don't think this isn't near enough to like decide, you know. That being said, it's Malang Sarr he's competing with. He should be able to beat him out.
Exactly, he should, yeah. But...
Like all from what I've seen from this game, all Cole needs to be is calm on the ball. That's all he needs, and then he's ahead of Malang.
Yep.
Because Malang Sarr he could be like the best defender in the world, but on the ball he is genuinely like he fills me with so much dread every time he gets on the ball.
Yeah, I feel it. Always looks a bit shaky.
Like even then, he just let the player close him down for no reason.
That's a great turn from Sterling. There he goes. Sterling.
That was a nice pass though into Sterling.
Oh yeah, what a turn.
I think Sterling has looked good.
I mean, I think Sterling is good in the middle too.
But like the whole
Oh, that pass from that again, man. The blindy guy from.
But now the whole Sterling can't dribble and absolutely like is just a robot who runs to the back post. I'm like, guys, he could be more than that.
Yeah.
Just people waffling about him.
If you have Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, and Rodri, then yeah, go be a back post robot. So like, you know, he can do more things.
People say he can't dribble.
Yeah, people are telling me he can't dribble. They're swearing up and down. I'm like, what?
I don't have problem with his dribbling. I think his finishing is the product.
Oh, of course. I'm never going to sit here and say Sterling is a good finisher. I'll never say that.
Bettinelli's on the bench, but he's not in a kit. It's weird.
Because he's not in the matchday squad.
Yeah, but like, why?
Well, did you see the goal that Reece James scored on our own goal last game? I think Bettinelli should have saved that.
I've seen that Sterling turn as well.
Doesn't mean he should be benched.
How are people having a meltdown about Tuchel already, man? It's a pre-season game against Charlotte. Like,
well, it's because
no, bro, it's not even Twitter. Some people in the chat as well. It's just like,
people don't like him, innit? That's what it is. They want Super Frankie Lampard back.
Yeah. Take us back to 10th place.
No, not even that. I saw after United and Barca played, people said that they'd rather have Xavi or Ten Hag over Tuchel.
Yeah, of course. I get as a United fan, I get it. We get it all, man. The same thing, innit? The overreaction to to every game, and win, lose or draw. You're only gonna see it. People would. It's nonsense, man. When Ten Hag did his first press conference, people were talking about his body language. It's all. You know what I'm saying? And like, people just reach. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's hella Dow Sims, man.
Especially Chelsea fans, they always reach.
Yeah, like, yeah, I see with your fans. It's every like fan base of every big team in that we've had any success.
Good job, Gallagher.
Oh, what a save! Fuck, unlucky.
Sterling. Oh, he's through.
Actually, now thinking it, this will probably be our starting front three continuously next season. Our best front three: Mount, Havertz, Sterling.
Yep,
Probably, yeah.
Are they doing?
Unlucky. I like the half that Sterling put together, though.
Same.
I don't think he pushed too much. I don't think he pushing it to get hurt. You know, it's the first
Well,
game.
no,
of the season
I really like what I've seen. I'm very impressed.
Yeah, I'm now impressed. I'm not his biggest fan. I never been. I'm okay with what he did for the first game of a preseason. I genuinely am.
Yeah. Like, yeah, he missed, but like,
I think there was a tight chance. I don't think it was an easy chance to score.
it's a tight chance, and also like Sterling's gonna miss his chances, guys. That's gonna happen, but he's also gonna create his chances and make a lot of chances.
That's the thing. Like,
That's
he's
not the chance that Batshuayi missed at 1-1
Exactly.
last game. So
yeah, like if you're expecting
Sterling has 70 for the rest of the season.
people actually blaming Kennedy and on the Twitter.
For
I was
what?
like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, people saying Kennedy is hopeless. Like I will retweet it.
He's had some good passes.
I don't think
Honestly, I think
Like-
it's our mid. We
like
don't
I
have
said-
we don't
like
have
I said
control.
earlier, like some of the people you find on Twitter are just like freaks. Like you got people out here saying that this is what they want to see from Ampadu from a 6 when Jorginho literally did the same thing in the first half.
Jorginho
Like-
created the Batshuayi chance that we fluffed.
I would say he was doing the same.
Jorginho was better in the
doing the
second
same
half.
play.
That's why we
Like,
have no
you-
control
you-
with Jorginho and Kovacic in right now. That's why I think it's the midfield
You
at
just
the
get
moment.
you just get some freaks on Twitter, man.
We have a direct dribbler, man. It's beautiful,
That's a
bro.
good win
Nah,
from
man,
Chalobah.
he's just a back post merchant, man. That's all he does, score goals at the back.
Play for Kennedy and Chalobah to dig
Yeah,
it
that's
out.
what they tell
Ampadu
you,
look
man.
forward. Sterling on your
Disrespect to his
outside.
name.
Gotta hold that.
Ridiculous.
Good. Unlucky, Sterling. Come on, stay with it.
Ridiculous, bruv. We're in build-up play. Play it out to the left.
It's a
By the
good
way,
win.
if anybody knows what, by the way, Kennedy he started as a football
Good
player.
strength, Sterling. Oh, nearly a beautiful pass.
Look at Gallagher. Look at Gallagher how he fights for that. I love that. I love that out of a young kid.
I don't like again. Like, there's things to be sad about with
Oh,
our
beautiful.
like on the whole. I think I've seen enough from the players to be like, you know what, we're gonna be okay.
Yeah. Like that's the thing as well. Like I've seen enough from like Ampadu, like Gallagher, maybe not so much this game, but in the first game, yeah, to be like these are good enough guys to be depth pieces. You know, the signings we're making are good, but in the like we need more in the attacking areas, obviously in the wing back potentially. But like as I say, like it fills me with enough confidence that we can at least have a good season. Like we can finish, you know, third probably, but like have a good season. We can feel positive about where we're going.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just about closing the gap.
That's exactly. Ampadu and what's his name? And
Go on,
Gallagher,
Kennedy.
they do not make a team worse. They make a squad better.
Yes.
Squad better, which is 25 people.
Exactly.
Even Kennedy, I don't know that fucker. I retweeted him. If he replies to me, I'm gonna slander him for thinking that Kennedy.
I just don't get like of all things Kennedy has done at Chelsea. I don't think he's had a bad game in this half at all. Like,
preseason. Yeah,
I mean, that's why maybe Tuchel's using him for a backup for James. Like, I think he's that's his main goal. I think if he's not going to get Klaus or anyone, is to find the backup for Reece James. And I think he's thinking maybe Kennedy give him that spot.
I guess
Kennedy.
it depends how long Reece can stay fit over the season. I don't want to have to play Kennedy 5-6 games in a row, but I can play him 2 games here and there.
Yeah, like an FA Cup or midweek just for a rest or
No,
something.
even against like the right Premier League opposition, I can
Even like
get
Fulham.
Kennedy. I don't want to have to rely on that most of the time. Like Marcos Alonso usually has 3 or 4 good performances and comes back in the team. Then when you get to the 7th or 8th, his level drops a lot.
Wow, it was
Yeah.
annoying.
Kennedy will have the
That was-
same thing.
Exactly. Some guy Kennedy is actually
Good
better than
pressing,
Cho in a
good plan.
wingback situation.
Kennedy's actually used to playing wing back though. I will say that much.
Yeah, on the left side though.
Yeah, left side.
True, but like, bar the fact, like, obviously you've got to be, you're probably going to be inverted a lot more. There's certain things you can apply to both sides.
But what I like about him, he still has a little bit of physicality in him, so he can hold the ball. Cho
The
does
thing
not.
that I'm liking for him in this second half that annoys me about Cho when he plays wing back is he's always looking wide and he's always looking for like the ball out wide, like he wants it out wide all the time. Like with Cho, especially in his first half, it never looked like he wanted the ball just came to him.
He didn't demand it.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
He
I
didn't
didn't watch, but
demand
I
it.
understand what you're saying.
Yeah, there's the players that always available for it. You know what I'm saying? Like they want
like-
to be available.
Like I'm looking every single time, like Gallagher or like Mount or Ampadu gets the ball, and Kennedy's just making that run where he starts out wide and he's kind of like curving inside to like come off the last defender. Like that's how the Gallagher chance came because he's just making runs like that.
Somebody was in the
To Alex as well in the chat, we are starving for good attackers. So it does sound like we're hyping Sterling a bit too much, but he's been absolutely brilliant compared to the shite I've seen for the last 18 months. So please let me enjoy
This
it.
really hurts me.
I was gonna say
I'm
when
happy, man.
when you go for
Sterling is
years
that guy
without
right
something,
now.
when you go for months or years without something and you get a small taste, bro, you're like that. That's
Hey.
the best thing you've ever tasted.
You preach it to the choir, Scott. I'm a Manchester United fan. Trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
I see my team with a cohesive press. I almost cried.
I was
You know
gonna
what
say
I'm
I
saying?
saw
couldn't
Aaron
believe
tweeting about how he's so happy he finally gets to watch football. He actually gets to watch you play football.
Football.
It's
I
so
see my
new.
team actually
Good
making
Lord.
like
Oh,
smart
shit.
movements in the transfer market with a plan. I couldn't believe it. I was
Oh,
like,
that
what?
sucks.
Is that a pen? Is that a
Yeah.
pen?
Yeah,
Who was it? The gate or was Chalobah that
It's
gave
a
it away?
pen.
Chalobah give it away.
that's really not. It's
Yeah.
not
1 minute
Chalobah
at
gave
a
it away.
time.
Chalobah gave it away, yeah.
Well, Ampadu
Oh,
gave it
yeah.
away.
Chalobah gave it away.
Look at this
Oh my
agenda
God,
guy
it's
next to me.
Chalobah. Oh no, here we go.
That's a pen.
Yeah, it's the 16-year-old kid that came on. Fucking hell.
Look at this guy, his agendas. Have you even
What,
seen it,
did
Brad?
handball
You ain't even
it?
seen it to know it's his fault. You're ridiculous, you know. This guy's shameless.
Oh,
it's
Chalobah
Yeah,
give
I'll
away
give
the
it to
penalty.
him.
Yeah, he didn't really need to raise his arms, but yeah, it's a penalty.
By the way, Chalobah on the penalties, kind of his thing.
Oh, he's gonna get slandered for this. I think Prime's already trying to tweet it.
He will, but like he shouldn't, because like he's had a decent game up until that point. Like he hasn't really done anything wrong.
No one, yeah. Oh
Like,
no!
I
All
know
right, Sabin
Prime-
Kepa, Sabin Kepa, come on, bring him on,
I
Bring him
know
on.
Prime's gonna do it because you know
bring him on.
You're not even on the
Prime's
bench.
gonna do it because
Come
like
on,
agendas
Kepa,
have to
Kepa, come
agenda
on, we
it.
need you.
Like,
He's coming in.
on a
Scott,
serious
Scott,
note.
mind your own business. I'll do what I want. Okay. I'll do what I want.
Who was the touch you? Who was the midfielder that lost it though? Who was
Ampadu.
that?
Yeah, Ampadu, I think.
You gotta look. I'm looking at him for that. That's
Yeah.
on him.
Cool. I'll
midfield's
find
been
Ampadu as
horrible.
well.
You know, this whole half.
Yeah, look at this guy. You know,
Well, it's on
like
Ampadu,
man
but,
sliding
like-
to block it. Yeah, that's on
man.
Ampadu. That's on the midfielder. That's not on the defender. That's not his mistake. And you know me, I
Maguire,
couldn't care
Chalobah,
less.
same thing, man.
These really not the same thing. One's called Chalobah, one's called Maguire. It's not the same thing. No.
Well, Gallagher
Hey,
can't play
same
double
thing.
pivot.
Same thing.
I'd swap in a heartbeat from.
Oh, so would I.
Yeah, you rate Maguire though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
We should have our own in it.
Take the pen, bruv.
That was a nice pen.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Yeah,
I ain't even that bothered. I'm not even
Ampadu.
like I ain't even that bothered. Like, who cares? Like, what
What's
we
his
saw,
name?
like,
We just signed the what's his name? Kunja.
What do you mean?
Based on that's the defender we signed to sign. The one that just conceded the
Oh,
penalty
I'm
against
I'm
Chalobah.
just saying, if Jorginho loses the ball like that in the midfield, this is a different conversation.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all
of
I'm
course.
saying. It's a different conversation than that.
But again, I
It
understand.
wasn't gonna be by
Ampadu,
me.
but
I will.
No,
I
no,
said
I'm just
this
saying
whole
in general.
half
You know what I'm saying?
has
But
been
Prime
from
got
midfield
what he
control.
wanted, didn't it? Yeah, Prime got what he wanted. You know what I'm saying?
we had
It's-
a
it's
we had a
midfield
1.5
control, Jorginho.
hour
Do you think-
delay.
Do you
Slandered.
think? Do you think I want Chelsea to concede?
No, I think you like the fact that Chalobah made a mistake. No,
I'm
Put a
right.
smile
I'm
on your
right.
face. Tell
I'm
your
right,
face
Fink.
in it. Tell you what I'm saying. Tell your face that
It
you're
wasn't
not
a
happy about
good
it.
penalty, by the way,
Look how happy
Scott.
you are. Look at you, man. Look at the joy.
If you look at the replay for
You're
the
tweeting
penalty,
before
it
you even
wasn't a
seen
good
it. Look at
penalty.
you. I know you,
All
Prime.
right, you
It's a
guys.
fight.
I'm gonna cut. We drew 1-1. People who had to stay up till the middle of the night to watch this, hold that. I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my day. It's been a pleasure, guys. Run the likes up. Everyone who's upset,
I'm funny.
show your frustration by running the likes up. If you hit the dislike button, I hope your internet dies and you never get it back.
I'm funnier than Pete. Just saying.
Yeah, apparently Alex is funnier than me. He's an actual father who can make dad jokes. So yeah, that makes sense. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. It's been a privilege. It took an hour and a half longer than it probably should have, but shout out to the Thunderstorms. I would say see you guys on Saturday, but I don't know if I'm going to watch that one. I'll be real. But love to all of you. Lewis, thanks. Flawless.
Every time.
Showing up. Enjoy Moldova in September. But
Why
yeah.
am I going Moldova?
United
There's
are
a
now.
war over there gonna be
Oh, yeah.
in
No,
that
that's
month.
calm, man. Yeah, I will enjoy the Europa League. I'm looking forward to it, man.
No.
Definitely.
That country is gonna that country.
Yeah,
is
I'm
gonna
not
be in a
going.
war.
He's talking about United being in the
I
Europa
know.
League. I'm looking forward to it, man.
That side of a country is gonna be in a war by that time.
Bring me the Thursday night football. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, penalties. Is it going to penalties?
Yeah, it's a penalties. Oh, Pete left.
Is there a cup on the line? Is there a cup?
Yeah,
I think it's like the Clash of Nations.
Right,
or
where's my
something.
Pete just
phone?
left.
One sec.
Some needy, like.
Pete left.
He just left.
Let him go.
Come on.
Look at Prime over there hoping Chelsea win the
Where's
penalty
the whole
shootout, but
time,
Chalobah
Mr.
misses his
Prime?
pen. I see you, Prime.
Oh
You
no,
ain't
here we
slick.
go. Back to penalties.
Scott.
Oh, Mendy's in goal, man. We're losing this. Mendy's in goal.
Mendy's in
Mendy's
goals,
Prime,
man.
you're an evil guy, man. That's what I've noticed.
Nah,
man.
he's
You're an
right
evil
there.
guy.
Mendy's in goals, man. Come
I'm
on.
not evil. Hey, I see the world for how it is. Not for how I want it. I'm on it.
That sounds like saying Thanos would say a certain shit, or Ultron or something like that. You know what I'm saying? That is a villain's line. Jesus
Thanos
Christ.
is my hero. Some people look up to Superman. I look up to Thanos.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad he died. Hold that, innit? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he won. That's all I care about.
Yeah, not gonna lie. This is kind of an L, to be honest. The second half. This was Charlotte's B team.
This whole game's been an L.
Who cares? Like,
Rigo
I mean,
says,
but
One
like
sec.
our attack. I know I'm not gonna really look at it too much, but I'm just saying, like, look at from this game. Thoughts on the game. Attack. Was Havertz even on the pitch? Mount did all right. Midfield was no control. Defense.
the thing about it is, like, everything about the attack bar Sterling, we already knew. Like, this is nothing new. We're used to it. Like, we knew what to expect. Sterling, what he showed was good in the bright moments like this, especially like how direct he was. Like we talked about, we haven't had someone like that who can do it that consistently since Hazard, or at least since Pulisic, like during lockdown. In terms of like the other players, like I was kind of impressed with Gallagher. There was a few like kind of nervy moments here and there, but overall quite impressed. Really impressed with Ampadu after the mistake for the penalty. And it's like with the defense again, I was like decently impressed. Like all the bad stuff I saw, I was expecting because it's the same as last season. Like nothing's changed in that regard. Like it's still Alonso playing left wing back, even though like he was all right. Like it's still the same attackers in terms of like Ziyech, Batshuayi, Kai, all that. So it's still the same. Like that's not going to change.
I think we're just going to see our best new team. Like example, a Jorginho playing with Ampadu, or like a Kovacic playing. You know, we're going to see our starters playing with some of these players. As I said, I think our midfield was horrible this half. No control. They're all over the place. So I think going forward, we just got to see how they do it with our best 11.
Yeah.
But again, it's not too worrying. As I said, it's nothing new. Like
exactly, and like also people getting like going over the top and we drew to Charlotte. Who cares? It's a friendly. Like I said earlier, it doesn't matter about the opposition. I would say it doesn't matter about the opposition. It matters about what you see from your team. We could be playing Charlotte or friggin' like Man City. I don't care. Right, I just want to it depends on the play that we see from the team, and for the most part, it was decent. Like from like most players, from like other players, it wasn't. And for most of the players that it wasn't, I'm used to it. Like, I'm used to Kai ghosting games. I'm used to ZH ghosting games. I'm used to Alonso ghosting games. It's nothing new.
Yeah, it makes sense. See that you're looking at it logically, like you're saying. It's
Yeah,
all the
that
stuff we
makes
seen
sense.
last season. You don't expect the players to
Again,
tell
like,
them.
'cause I just don't understand getting like this worked up over a friendly. Like, who cares?
Because people need something to complain about, or in Prime's case, to run agendas about. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Same
you know,
thing.
like
It's
agendas,
not an
like
agenda.
agendas have to agenda.
Not an agenda.
Agendas have
Allow
to
it.
agenda. I
Not an agenda.
understand.
It's not an agenda.
Well,
Yeah,
sure,
just
man.
one
Is there
sec.
is there penalties or no?
I think so. Yeah.
One sec, guys. Rigo Park says another Chalobah flub, telling you guys we look toothless, and it's 1-1 against an MLS expansion team. Seriously, I get there's a case with fitness. They still need to improve on that regard, but some of the football we saw today was poor. Decision making was terrible. We struggled to get possession for long periods of the game. Apparently there is a penalty shootout, so
Also, I
yeah,
just want to
let's
point
see if we
something
can
out.
actually win one, but we'll see.
Also, I just want to point something out, and I'm not saying we're going to do this, but the season Liverpool won the title, I think they didn't win a single friendly game.
So did
Like,
we under Ancelotti? We didn't win any.
Exactly. So who cares?
Even
heard
it does
it.
in 15-16 and
To
we
win the
finished
Premier
10th.
League, you heard it, people. Let's go.
They're not winning the Premier League. Not a chance. I'm just saying that, like,
Yeah,
just
I
because
get
you
your point.
draw friendlies or
They
whatever.
scored
or
their
lose-
first pen, by
He
the way.
just ruined. He just ruined Mendy.
Yeah, you might have ahead of me on this still.
Might as well
Good
just
Ben.
put sticking goals for this, man. Come on, there's no point.
There's the Capistan talking. Let's go, man. Let's
Mendy
go,
being
man.
ruined on the
I
penalty.
mean,
Say it
Mendy
ain't
was
so.
Saying,
ready.
man, Mendy's not good at
I
penalties.
mean,
It's garbage, man.
He had time. He had time to lay down and he had time to lay down.
This
and
guy
get
was
up.
he was sleeping, man. Come on. Fucking hell,
He
man.
was
It
sleeping in the
bad.
shootout. Great.
This guy just took a quick nap.
Kai Havertz.
Havertz first up.
FA Cup, Peter. Oh my god, it's bring back memories. Penalty shootouts.
Scored. Alright, we've equalised.
That's a good penalty, actually.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
nice.
straight into the sides.
The little stutter as well. Keeper stepped the wrong way. Tried to correct himself, couldn't.
Why is there a guy with a Liverpool jersey there?
Because it's England. People like to watch English Premier League. And if they get Chelsea, By the
Don't
way,
wear a Liverpool though, man.
Liverpool and Man United don't come to United States a lot. Chelsea is the most common Premier League team, actually.
They're
Which is
becoming
good
a lot more
because-
now.
Right, man, Panenka did it.
Oh my God, man. Mendy.
Yeah, that was
Mm-hmm.
not great. And that penalty was not good. Like, that was really bad.
When I speak, it's an agenda.
Look at this
You ain't
guy,
doing no
bro.
apparently about it, fam.
Guys, be careful for
I
your
prefer not to speak.
What was that?
Guys, be careful for your screens. It's about to bust, and that nose is about to crack everybody's screens.
But what was he doing, man? Come on, bro. Get Kepa back in here, man.
Aye, Chilwell's put in. Love that.
From one post to another post.
I was gonna say,
Look at the goal. Look at the manager from Charlotte. He's really nervous about those penalties. Like he wants to win it.
Oh yeah, definitely. That wouldn't mind taking a trophy home.
Since Mendy has been Chelsea goalkeeper, has he even saved 5 pens?
Not Chelsea.
I don't
He
know.
only saved against Mane.
Yeah, and against
Okay.
Mane.
Yeah, FA
Oh,
Cup
true.
final.
Yeah, it was.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Did he save the Aguero one as well? Aguero one.
I think.
Oh
I
yeah, he
missed-
did. He did.
Oh yeah.
That one doesn't
the-
count.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
He just stood there. He probably still nearly flopped it.
All I want for Gallagher to score because I don't want none of the youngsters to miss it.
Nah, man, let them miss. Character building.
bro, this fan base. You got people saying we need
I
to
see.
sell.
I see how your
Can't.
parents raised you.
I don't
I
care.
just
Let
want
them
you to-
miss character building.
That's not character building.
Oh, Gallagher missed. So. Hey,
Did he?
No.
Nah, he's just trying to troll again.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Typical
Oh
Prime.
no, he did miss.
yeah.
Oh
hold that
my
one.
god.
What the fuck was that penalty, man? What the hell was that?
This guy's a menace, yo.
What the? That was.
This guy's
That
a
was an
menace.
awful pen. Thunderstorm should have cancelled the game, bruv. I can't be asked.
Yeah.
Honestly, man.
Nah. It's too much fun hating on Chelsea, man.
It's not like you're a Chelsea fan.
Yeah. It's not like I'm a Chelsea fan. Yeah. I wonder myself sometimes. Anyway, who's next?
We wonder too. Don't get us wrong. We wonder too if you're a Chelsea fan or you just pretending to be one.
Well, it's not gonna, it is what it is.
Little stutter step up.
Why?
Chelsea are bad on the penalties, aren't we?
Why are they getting all their defenders to take their pens?
We're getting mocked, bruv.
Who cares?
First, it's an
really
MLS
don't
expansion team.
Who
Now it's their B team. Now it's their defenders ripping us with pens.
on a real? Who cares?
I only care because I've been up till
The only
3:40
player
for
that
this.
cares is who.
I know. Fair enough. Like it's annoying to stay up till like 20 to 4 in the morning to watch this, but like who cares? It's a
Pick up the
friendly.
Americans who do this all the time as well.
Hey, Sterling scored. My fish and chip star boy. Come on, let's go.
Man, acting like we've lost the Champions League final out here. Like, calm down. The season ain't started yet.
But like,
Oh, he smashed that.
I hope my dad jokes are not that like Primes.
See that was
No,
it.
it's not.
Now you're
It's
getting
not.
it. This is
It's
there you go, innit? You starting to know
No, it's
what
because
you
he's
sound like.
English. No, it's because he's English. It's a joke.
Fantastic, well done, Prime. Exceptional.
Chelsea.
Bojangles. I love fried chicken from Bojangles. What time they closing?
And they've scored. That's a winning pen.
Yeah.
And we lost another penalty shootout.
Oh my god! When was the last time we won a penalty shootout?
Alex, good job you didn't go to this game, man. You made the right call.
I predict the future.
Because that game was utterly horrific. Safe to the Thunderstorm as well for prolonging this shit show.
I blame the
Yeah.
thunderstorm. I think it's the thunderstorm's problem.
I blame Prime.
They bottled it. You're gonna have a
Jeez, sorry,
thunderstorm. Actually,
disco.
just get the whole thing cancelled.
Cool, blame me. Not gonna stop
see
me
you
from
guys.
So it's
saving
Chavi's
that
fault for the
Take
rain.
care, bro. Pachara says, "Why are we so bad at pens?" I don't really know. I can't
Eduard
speak on
Mendy.
behalf of that Gallagher penalty. That was terrible. The other one, I think, was because we had so many penalty shootouts. That's being Mount went the same way they always do. And the Carabao Cup final was just Kepa.
Yep. Keep waffling. When are you gonna blame Mendy? When are you gonna blame Kepa the first time he missed it? When are you gonna
What
blame
am I
Mendy?
blaming
The
Mendy
Kepa-
for?
When are you gonna blame
The
Mendy?
Kepa-
Not making
the
a save.
Kepa- The only
Not
time
making
Kepa
a
saved
save.
the penalties is only
Kepa
one
didn't save
time.
11 pens.
Yeah. He won Super Cup. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, he did that. But he
forget
also
that.
missed 11 penalties in the fucking Carabao Cup.
Against Liverpool, yeah. Because you think Mendy coming on would have done better.
Well, Mendy saved
Well,
one
he did.
against
He
Liverpool
did.
in
He
the
did.
FA Cup
He
final.
See you guys.
He didn't FA.
Zero.
So, take care, bro.
There you go.
Mendy, rubbish penalty taker, man.
But Pachara, yeah, I don't know why. We got really bad luck with penalties. I think it's probably getting to players' heads or something. But
Wait,
I
did
don't
Mount take
know.
a penalty? Mount did take one.
no, I don't think he did. I don't think he did. It
Our,
was
our
Havertz,
bad luck
Gallagher,
with Pens. Our bad
Sterling.
luck with Pens started when we bought Mendy, by the way. But okay.
What do you mean?
Our bad luck with penalties started when we bought Mendy. But okay.
Facts. At least Kepa goes the right
How did
way.
it
Like
start
Mendy
when-
did not go the right way
Did it
once.
start
The-
when he joined?
Yes.
Trying to think of our penalty shootouts
His
before he joined.
debut for us was flopping in a penalty shootout.
Oh yeah,
it
the
was,
Tottenham
wasn't it?
game. That was a bad one.
Yeah.
That one was a bad
Didn't
one.
save a single pen. He didn't dive the right way in that shootout. by the
But
way.
Kepa's taken
I don't
more
think he's dived the right way ever.
Kepa's
He
taken
didn't do
more
it any of
penalty
this game.
shootouts than Mendy since he's joined.
No. I'm not comparing Kepa and Mendy. My point is our luck in penalty shootouts declined with Mendy.
That's a baseless point.
No, it's not. It's factual.
But there's no point behind it.
My point being, he's terrible at penalties. I've been saying that since we bought him, and everyone thinks it's an agenda or I'm wrong. I'm not wrong.
No,
Yeah,
but he's
not
improved that penalty since
No,
he's
no,
joined.
he's
hasn't.
like his penalties.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
I think
bad
he's
at, like,
gotten worse.
penalties.
He
He's
saved
legit.
penalties for us. He saved penalties for Senegal. He saved
No,
a
the
lot
thing
of
is,
penalties
He
this year,
saved
actually.
penalties for us.
Hang on,
What did he say for us?
penalties. He is
He's
legitimately
improved, he's
bad at.
improved in penalties this year.
When?
No, the thing is, like, he is
For
legitimately bad at
Senegal, he
penalties.
saved 2
It's
penalties.
Senegal. That's not Chelsea. We still
He's-
You're
He's-
asking
yeah.
about Mendy. Don't change the
We'll do it now.
goalposts.
No,
You said
right,
about
he-
Mendy's penalty saving, and I'm telling you it's improved. Don't change the goalposts to a different club.
But it doesn't
Country.
change. He's done one.
Mendy's
He is
penalties
no,
have
no,
not
no,
improved.
Player
right.
improves at penalties.
He is
Mendy's
legitimately
penalties have
I'm
not
telling you, he has
improved.
improved.
he is legitimately bad at penalties, but it doesn't mean anything because I still wouldn't replace him right now because there's no need to when we have other places.
Scott, I didn't mention replacing him.
No, I know, but like that's what I keep saying, and that's what I kept saying in the chat. Oh, he's so bad. We need to
No.
get a new goal.
My,
So
my,
bad.
my
It's
point
like,
being, if
Oh,
we
yeah,
buy
he-
a backup goalkeeper, our backup goalkeeper has to be able to save penalties in a shootout.
There's no point
So
in
that's-
buying a backup goalkeeper, paying their wages when we already have that player. It's like we're gonna
no,
spend
yeah,
25
yeah,
million.
we
buy
don't
that
want to
player,
get rid of
pay
him
him
on
the
similar
whole
Just
point
wages
is
when we
to
already
improve
have
on
the
what
guy.
we have because we've seen Mendy save more penalties.
also,
this year.
also
No, we
the
haven't.
For Senegal, he's done it twice, and for Chelsea, he's done it in the FA Cup. That's 3 penalties saved this
No.
year already.
Only 3. You're impressed by that? Seriously?
Well, it depends on how many penalties
They always
you
have
get
us 3
saved in a
shootouts.
season.
All right, cool.
I'm Matt. Your guy had 11 and missed all of them.
Bro, he's still on that. Like,
And
look,
he came off for
he
that
just had
single
6 now.
purpose 4 penalties.
He's 6 now. And Mendy didn't do anything now. Like, he's still like. You
6,
go to
that
the
was
bads.
5.
Look at what he's done for. Look how many
Nah,
other times
cool.
he's done. 80% of the time he's won us
doesn't matter.
penalties.
Well, what's that old saying? Those who don't hear must feel. You guys will see it one day. It's fine. We'll feel it.
no, right. I've said
You
he's
guys will
legitimately
see it
bad at
because
penalties.
Mendy is improving. People are just reactionary.
He's improved
basically.
as a
he-
keeper, but it still
He is
doesn't say he's a
legitimately
good
bad at penalties. Like,
player at penalties.
like that's not like that. That's fair enough. But again, like, it's just a like it doesn't mean anything. Like, yeah, he's bad at penalties, but like, cool.
No, but
Like,
The thing I'm saying is that he's got better than since he joined us, and he
no,
has.
he hasn't got better.
Yeah, he has got better because he
it
saved
does
more
mean something.
penalties.
It does mean something because when we're playing in these cup finals or semi-finals and it's going to penalties, he's going to be in goal, and we're going to lose those shootouts more often than not, just based on statistical fact. What we've seen in the past.
Yeah.
you know, but the
And
point
based off
is,
the other players taking the penalties as well. Like, it's not just
I
going to
was
be
going to say, but also you don't lose those games where you don't go to many penalty shootouts if you have players that can put the ball in the back of the net or keep the
100%.
ball from getting to the goalkeeper. Like, and this is the thing. It's like I get Mendy is bad at saving pens, and he is. Like, he might have improved, but he's still bad. Like, he's gone from like a 1 to a 3. But like again, it just doesn't mean anything because there's no point doing anything about it yet. Like, give it a year or two when our team is looking more solid. Yeah, fair enough. Go and get a better goalkeeper overall. Or go and get an Oblak or a whoever. But right now, it's like so. And that's why.
So much more black.
But see, we can't if we look realistically. This is. Am I wrong for saying I would rather keep Kepa, who can
Yes.
compete with Mendy,
Yes.
who's good at penalties, rather than selling him, right? Spending 30 million on another keeper
Yes.
and then paying his similar wages when we already have the keeper.
No,
who can do the
but
job.
he won't be.
Yes.
He won't have similar wages. And number 2,
Well, okay, we pay 30 million. We sell Kepa 15. We buy one for 25. He's on 1 or 90k a week, 110. It's still going to be a similar payment anyway.
It's
put
not.
not
And
gonna be
so the biggest thing, the biggest thing about backup goalkeepers is when they step in, the level needs to be the same. You need to not have any
But he
worries.
has, but Kepa, under Tuchel, Kepa has had similar step ups. Not the same, but he's had the chance where he can
Sell
fight.
Kepa, bring Willy
I'm saying
Caballero
Tuchel
back on a
disrespected
1-year
Kepa.
contract and we'll
No,
be fine.
the thing with
Tuchel
Kepa is that
disrespected
it's always
Kepa by not playing him when Mendy was playing horrible. We all know Mendy was playing horribly, and Kepa never gone on the pitch, and he deserved to start. That's why I was always confused. Why didn't Tuchel give him that start? He deserved it.
You see that,
He
Matt?
played
You
well.
see this? This is the world's smallest violin for your little Kepa.
the reason
But how come we can sugarcoat Mendy? You can sugarcoat Mendy all you want, but
you should have
he was
played
bad.
with him. Well,
He
Mendy's
was
in
bad.
bad form. Like Kepa isn't terrible.
But why wouldn't we just switch out and give him a shot? Like Crystal Palace game, we didn't give him a shot. It's like we're giving these other players like Colwell and all these other players shots, but why are we giving a guy?
But
who's
no,
bad?
but my
We've got a
thing
guy
is,
on
my
who's
thing
doing
is
as
not
well.
even about Kepa, by the way. Like, we can sell him, whatever, fine, who cares? But buying a backup goalkeeper, we need to buy someone that is proficient at penalties. Just in my personal opinion.
I
Just
agree, but
based
then
on-
they
Why
also
sell-
they also need to
Fine,
be
why
good at
sell him when we
shot
already have that?
Oh yeah, but again, Scott, shot
Because
stopping
he's
again should
terrible.
be shot stopping should be a required thing that a goalkeeper should be able to
Oh,
do.
you know exactly, but that's my point. Is Matt's making the point of we've already got that? No, we don't, because the thing with Kepa is, and this is the point I was going to make, is with Kepa there is always that thought in the back of your mind of there's a mistake coming. He's
But I'm not
make a
not
mistake.
mentioning Kepa though, by the way.
He's gonna fluff
not
a
really
save.
involved in this, at least for me.
No, I know,
That
but
was
I'm just saying on that
he
point.
only
Was
had
I trying
one.
to
I didn't think he
get
had one, but he only had a bad season under Lampard. Sorry, he was okay. Tuchel, he's been killing it. We just hasn't been given the opportunity. If he's been given the opportunity, he will thrive.
Even under Tuchel, there were mistakes there, here and there, and that's the thing.
Alright.
Like,
Well,
I
he did
can't
the
be
job.
happy that-
Tottenham when he played the Prem games, Tottenham Club World Cup.
Oh
Everyone was saying
wow,
we're going to Club World Cup
Tottenham,
because of
where
Kepa.
Malang Sarr managed to look good.
It was 3-4 games where he kept clean sheets.
Yeah,
Like, he
against
did
Tottenham.
well. He did
Tottenham was
well.
shit.
I'm not saying he's going to come and replace Mendy, but like it's not a bad replacement for Mendy.
He's
And that's
on
what I think
150k a week.
Mendy was absolutely garbage in January to like the end of the season. Why didn't he come off the bench and give Kepa a shot? That was when Mendy was going to AFCON. Kepa was given a shot and he wasn't, and he did well. It just confuses me, but I don't know. I don't hate Mendy. I think Mendy will do great next season, but it's like who's going to be the rotational player for Mendy? If we sell
Don't
Kepa
get-
and then we
don't
go
get
someone
back
25
on
million,
goalkeeper.
end up being the same wages.
I don't really
End up being
care,
the same
to be
amount.
honest. I don't
Exactly,
care.
and that's my
I don't
point of
understand this
getting a
debate.
backup goalkeeper.
But
need to
we
have someone
should
who's
because
very-
we just saw what
One
Mendy
of-
did
one of
last
their-
season.
One of
We
their
used to have
attributes.
Petr Cech and Ross Turnbull as the backup. Like I couldn't
Exactly,
give a shit.
and look, we got Mendy who didn't play that well. Anyway, you're right. It's too
And
much of a
Kepa,
discussion.
who's
but
worse.
Again, you guys are
Listen, he
focusing on
needs
the
to give me a
Kepa thing
shot.
too much. My point being, we buy a backup goalkeeper. They need to be able to. Their skill set, or one of their main skill sets, has to be able to save pens. Like,
I can't believe after this game the main thing we're focusing on is Mendy. To be honest,
oh,
No,
know,
everyone's
it's
waffling saying he's shit at penalties when he's not shit at penalties.
Hey,
He's
agenda.
I mean, like, it's bad, but
Agenda's
it's
half
like-
of your agenda, man.
Yeah, shit,
Agenda's
I
half
like,
of your-
he's bad, but like, at the end of this, like,
I get it. Mendy's a brother. He just won AFCON. We should be hyped.
It's
but-
got nothing to do with him being a brother.
the thing is, like, even if he's bad at penalties in the grand scheme of things, is like, as a problem we have at Chelsea Football Club, that's so minuscule. Like, it's so small right now of all the problems we have. We have two strikers. We have three strikers. One wants to leave, and the other two just can't finish or do shit to save their lives. We've got a bunch of other attacking players, bar Sterling, who can't do anything apart from Pulisic, who had a good game tonight. We've got wing backs who, like, Chilwell looked a bit rusty, understandably so. We didn't see Reece play right wing back. Kennedy was good. Cho was shit. Like, there are so many other problems we've got in this team rather than focusing on.
I agree.
I'll
So
go
I'm
with
not
save
even
penalties.
saying. I'm not even
No
saying
one's
it's one
disagreeing
of
with that.
our top main priorities. I agree.
I think it's our last. Our key position is our last priority right now.
No, but like, I agree how bad the forward line is. But my point being, on things that we can probably fix immediately, the forward line, that's probably going to take another year or two to fix, maybe 3. With the backup goalkeeper thing, we could probably fix that right now because we're still getting to these semi-finals. We're getting to these finals. What's going to stop us from winning, as well as how bad our conversion rate is going to be how we do in shootouts. Clearly, right?
I love
So,
I love
No, yeah, exactly.
I know what
we
we
shouldn't
can
be
fix
getting
right
to
away.
penalties first. Yes.
I'd rather fix the fact that we can save pens.
Yeah, we should be fixing our team before we get to the penalties, and I agree.
We have
Oh,
plenty
again,
to
that's
worry
gonna-
about
that-
before
that's
we
taking
worry
way
about
too long.
penalties.
I don't know. Okay.
Again, like signings like Klaus, as I brought up before, like why aren't like these players getting done? Does Tuchel not
Don't
wanting
know.
them? It's
We weren't linked. We weren't in for Klaus.
yes, you were.
Jesse
we just didn't
Lingardinho
progress it.
says Havertz is finished. Chalobah overrated.
Ah.
Havertz is just playing the same as I always say about Havertz. But hey, people will still say it's an agenda, so it is
There's
what
no
it is.
change.
Chalobah, though, like I don't think people overrate him or underrate him.
Wait.
He's just rated
I
the
was
same
like,
level.
again, this is what I don't understand from fans. Like, he literally did nothing wrong apart from one handball, which,
The thing,
like, if you
everyone's
go and
being reactionary.
exactly, and this is my point. It's a threat.
Like, Havertz,
I'm
like,
not
yeah,
even joking, right?
roasted.
You could take away the title of the video. You could take away like the scoreboard. You could take away everything about the game. You'd think we lost the Champions League final from the way people are acting. Like, no joke. It's a friendly. Who gives a fuck?
It's in right now.
Just,
Well, let's see what, like, you know,
stayed up this late.
It's just the progress and learn. That's it. It's the progress and learn. We've learned some stuff.
Yeah,
Some stuff we know the same of. It's
You're just trying to say we should have kept her
exactly.
in
This is my point. Look at the Watford.
look
Didn't
at
go well.
man. You want
Move on,
Christina
like-
back. Calm down. You want Christina back. And his period cramps.
Hey, if we had AC and Rudiger still re-signed, we wouldn't have to worry about replacing defenders, and we could get some semi-competent
Hey.
forwards. But hey, thank you, Marina, for that.
Kunde's a good
Genius.
replacement, man. Kunde and Koulibaly is probably going to be much better than our attack last season anyway.
Nice, but we still wouldn't have had to reinforce our defense if it weren't for her.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
Anyway, she
this
let
was-
us down.
Shout Marina, man. Shout her out.
Hey, it is what it is. If Havertz and Werner could find the net, we wouldn't have to spend 100 million on Lukaku. But it is what it is.
Anyway, she's gone. We move on. I mean, I think that second half was majority of our mid. I think we've realized maybe Gallagher and Ampadu, there's just too much space left in between him. Jovicic controlled it, very, very much controlled, and we just got to see more, man. Yes,
Who controlled it?
Jovicic, Kovacic, Jorginho.
Okay, right. I didn't know there was a tandem.
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
That caught me off
Oh no,
guard.
it is.
Fair enough. Carry
You
on.
have McFred. We have.
Hey,
Jovicic.
Prime, did anyone ask you anything? This is Chelsea fan TV. It's about Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? Don't be talking about the club from Manchester. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And that this is not what we do. We're talking Chelsea.
No, I'm
This is Chelsea
comparing.
fan
I'm
TV.
comparing.
There's no need for no comparisons in it. It's Chelsea fan
No, but
TV.
I didn't know if you understood.
It
I
is.
didn't know if you understood.
I fully understood because I know where I'm at. You see, it's all blue. It's Chelsea fan TV. I even hid away the United shirt. It's Chelsea fan TV. You know what I'm
don't
saying?
worry, man. I'll send you over a Chelsea shirt for future.
Yeah, I need to.
stream.
You know, I need to dust the top of it still. So yeah, send that over for me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it.
Yeah, no worries, man. You can use the United shirt for that.
I legit do not need the Chelsea. I do. It's dusty up at the top there. I do need to. You know what I'm saying? And that. Just
Yeah,
make
but the
sure.
Badger
100%.
tracks dust.
You know what I'm saying? And that. This guy.
We'll
No, just
help
come
you
on.
out, bro.
This guy. I appreciate your concern, man. This is all well and good, though. I'm good, fam. But thank you.
Nah, no worries, no worries. We have been streaming for nearly 4 hours, so we're gonna wrap this up here, guys. Big up everyone that's been locked in. There's still 750 of you guys in here. Big up as always. We'll be back Saturday night for Chelsea versus Arsenal. On my life, if they play like that, then we're going to have serious problems. I don't care if it's a pre-season game. We keep showing our asses to these red and white bastards, so we need to turn up on Saturday. But big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. We'll be back. Transfer update video should be up on here tomorrow, and then we'll be streaming on Carefree Lewis at 2:30. So check that out. Check out Sarcasm City TV as well. I'll put a link down in the description below after the stream. And yeah, like, subscribe. Let us know your thoughts down in the comment section. And yeah, up the Chelsea, even though we're a bit meaty at penalties.